So, guys, what do you want to do today?
Who's that?
Yeah, dude. Sleep out.
I'll move him.
Damn.
That was weird.
Just let him sleep. So, guys, what do you want to do today?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
Well, it's summertime. We should do something fun.
Yeah, dude. We spent majority of summer inside. Let's go outside for a change.
Yeah, let's go outside.
Did somebody say outside? Sun's out, buns out. That's what I call my pecs, my buns, because they're so thick they look like an ass on my chest.
Okay, dude. Calm down.
So what do you guys want to do outside?
How about you guys bend over so I can slip and slide?
Whoa, Diddy, chill out.
Oh, I was actually just talking about my slip and slide.
That's called a water slide.
Well, these are usually called slip and slides.
Why are they called slip and slides?
Because you slip and you slide on it.
But why would I want to slip on that? I'd probably break a leg or something.
Yeah, slipping's a bad thing. You slip in a store and you break your back.
No, it's fun. It's a slippery slide.
Okay, what do you do with it?
Well, you put it on the ground and you put water on it and you just slide across it.
Oh, that sounds fun. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, guys, we can't play with this. It says ages 5 through 12. We're too old.
What, we're too old?
Yeah, I guess when you turn 13, it's all business. You gotta start paying taxes and get a job and taking antidepressant medicine. No more slipping and sliding for you.
Well, look, can we please just still play with it? It looks like it's so much fun.
But guys, we'll get in trouble.
No one's gonna see us play with it. If someone sees it, we'll just say it's not ours.
Okay, as long as the cops don't see.
All right, let's play.
Yes.
Alright, guys, it's all set up. The box says it's 18 feet long, so why don't I just slap my hog down 18 times and see if that's right? Wouldn't want it to be false advertising.
So what are we supposed to do, dude?
Well, you just run and you slide on your belly or your back or whatever.
So, like, you just run and slide on this regular piece of plastic?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be wet first. That's why I got this water bottle. Now we just lube this up nice and wet. There we go.
Oh, since it's watery, you can slip on it.
Ooh, okay. It might work this time.
Okay, guys, stand back and watch me slide into next week.
All right, let's watch him. Ooh, you okay, Cody?
Yeah, you good, dude?
Ooh, I think I got road rash. I hit a dry spot. I think we're gonna need some more water.
Oh, I got it, dude. All right, dude, I got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's much better. That should be enough water now.
Okay, I'm gonna slide next.
Oh, wait, there's a car. We should move.
A car. Do we grab the slip and slide?
Nah, leave it.
Hey, time to party, time to diddle. Let's make a
What the fuck is that?
Oh, shit! Oh, guys, I'm gonna go check on him. Mister, are you okay?
What the fuck was that?
You ran over our slip and slide in the road.
Why the fuck do you have a slip and slide in the middle of the road?
Because we wanted to slip and slide.
Well, my car doesn't have traction control. God, my fucking neck hurts.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. How old are you?
16.
16? You can't be playing with a slip and slide. You know you can't be older than 12.
Well, we were setting up for my cousin.
All right, you and your friends are under arrest.
Order. I am the Honorable Judge Boober, and today we will be hearing the case of Junior Joseph and Cody, who are being accused of putting a slip and slide in the middle of a road, which caused an accident which injured someone. Did you boys really do that?
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Yes, Your Honor, we did it. But check out these pics.
Pretty nice bod, but I find you guilty of being a hunk, but also guilty of attempted involuntary manslaughter. I sentence the three of you to house arrest for the rest of summer.
House arrest? Whose house?
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, the orange-haired one. If any of you leave his house for the rest of summer, I will send you to jail for 30 years.
All right, you kids are on house arrest for the rest of the summer. You got those little Apple Air tags on your ankles, so if you go outside, I'll know and you'll go to jail for 30 years.
What if we try to take them off?
Then you're gonna go to jail for 60 years for being a rascal.
Damn, 60 years? We didn't even murder anybody.
You coulda. You almost did. You sure as hell murdered my C4 vertebrae. I could have been paralyzed from the neck down, like my ex-girlfriend, paralyzed from the neck down, Paula. Let me tell you about her. So I was riding dune buggies on the dunes of Las Vegas with my girlfriend paralyzed from the neck down, Paula. She wasn't actually paralyzed yet, but with that name I knew it was coming any day now. But anyway, we came up on this big hill. It was really more like a cliff, and I stopped and she didn't. So then she crashed and we took her to the hospital and she was actually totally fine. But then a stray bullet severed her spinal cord and she was paralyzed from the neck down. Yeah, I just hung out at the hospital for like a week listening to her bitch until I got tired of it. It was just depressing. What the fuck was that? What the hell happened to our animation budget? Well, anyway, you kids made me almost end up like Paula. Oh, paralyzed from the neck down dick. Can't move your legs and shit. That's funnier when Jeffy does it. Well, anyway, you guys stay here. I'm gonna be watching you.
I can't believe we're on house arrest for the rest of the summer.
I know, dude. We were just starting to go outside.
I don't understand why I have to be under house arrest at your house.
I mean, it's cool with me, dude. He got food in the fridge.
Yeah, I mean, we're on house arrest with our best buds. What more could we ask for?
But I left Ken at home. He's probably all scared and lonely. Who knows what he's doing right now? What if he's cheating on me?
Or what if he's sitting in the same spot because he's a fucking doll, dude?
He's not a doll, not a doll.
Not a human, dude. Not a human.
All right, guys, calm down. I would leave, but I can't because I'll get arrested. Just shut up. No more arguing. We're on house arrest. We have to get along, guys. I mean, there's not even really anything to do outside this summer. We can just stay inside and play video games.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's probably more fun anyway.
The news!
Breaking news, okay? Disney World is offering free food, free admission, free rides, and more free stuff today only for Florida residents.
Really?
Dude. Guys, I know you just saw the news. Are you ready to go to Disney World for free, man? I'm talking about for free, man. Yeah. Free rides, free passes, free food. Oh, everything is free. It's on down. Wait, what's with the long faces? Like, wait, what's wrong? Come on, I know y'all ready to go. What the hell?
We're on house arrest, Chef Pee-Pee.
What? House arrest for what?
We put a slip and slide in the road, and we hurt a cop, so now we're on house arrest and we can't leave the house all summer.
You can't go anywhere all summer now? Oh man, I'm about to enjoy Disney World. Y'all can't even go to the gas station if you want it. You idiots, you fucked it up for yourselves. Oh man, enjoy this red couch, you dumbasses. I'm about to go see Mickey. Have fun in this boring ass house while I'm dancing with Minnie, bitch. Oh, boo-hoo. I see 3 whiny ass babies. Wah! Boo-hoo! Silly, goofy, pussy boys! Why should Pee-Pee so mean, bruh?
He really hurt my feelings.
He's just like that sometimes, guys. I can't believe we're missing out on free Disney World. What do you guys want to do for the rest of the summer?
I don't know, dude. Not see Chef Pee-Pee.
What is that music?
You hear that, guys?
Is that the ice cream man?
No way!
The ice cream man! Guys, come on!
Dude, I want ice cream!
Ice cream!
You actually thought it was the ice cream man? Nah, it's just me, nigga! Why is Chef Pee-Pee so mean, bro?
Yeah, he's green as fuck, Jimmy.
I don't know. So what do you guys want to do?
I don't know.
Someone at the door.
Dude, it's just Chef Pee-Pee fucking with us again.
Yeah, probably.
Well, let's go answer it and pull him inside and beat him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat his
Yeah,
ass,
let's do it.
dude.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the hit TV show Walk to the End of Your Driveway and Get $1 Million. Well, all you have to do is walk to the end of your driveway and we'll give you $1 million.
Oh, I love this show!
Dude, I never thought they would pick your house!
Oh, it's the easiest game show in the world. They're basically just giving away $1 million.
That's right, all you gotta do is walk to the end of your driveway. What's wrong, you're not gonna walk to the end of your driveway?
No.
You don't want $1 million?
We're on house arrest, so we can't leave the house.
Yeah.
Oh, well that's too bad. But it sure would make for some good TV if one of you broke your house arrest by walking to the end of your driveway for $1 million.
Bro, it might be worth it. It's $1 million.
You know what? Guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk the driveway and I'm gonna get $1 million so I can be rich.
Do that shit.
Why, Junior? You can't spend $1 million if you're in jail.
Well, if you think about it, if I put the $1 million in the S&P 500 with an average rate return of 10% compounded annually with dividends reinvested, after 30 years, I'll have over $17 million.
Wow, Junior, that was really smart.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. Because when I get out when I'm 46, I'll have $17 million. So I'm getting that $1 million.
He's doing it, folks. He's gonna get his $1 million.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this million.
Not so fast. You're under arrest, kid.
Ah, I gotta go!
Oh, I got you, fucker.
Stop fighting!
Let go of me! Let go of me!
Oh, so close, but so not the end of the driveway. You lose.
Kid, you left your house. That means you're going to jail. Come on!
Stop me from winning $1 million!
All right, since one of you guys left the house, that means you're all going to jail.
Wait, what?
Fucking what? All of us?
Yeah, it's like a corporal punishment thing. So if one of you leaves the house, you all go to jail. Just, to encourage you not to leave the house.
Come on, that's not fair. Please give us another chance.
Yeah,
Summer.
we didn't know that. They didn't tell us that if one of us left, we all went to jail.
Right?
Okay, just because you guys didn't fully understand the rules, I'll give you a pass this one time. But if any one of you leaves the house, you're all going to jail for 30 years.
Okay.
I should have got the $1 million then.
So close, dude.
My phone's ringing. Hello? Cody, it's time for you to tell your friends goodbye and come home.
It's Monday, boy. You're supposed to be in this house scrubbing the dead callus off your mama's feet.
I'm sorry, Mom, but I can't. Did you just talk back to me, you little fucking pig? No, Mom, I'm not talking back. I'm just telling you what's going on. I literally can't come home. I can't tell you what's happening without saying words. Tyrone, talk to this little white boy before I lose it.
I know damn well you ain't talking back to your mama like that. I raised you better than this, boy.
I'm not talking back. I'm just telling her what's going on.
Oh, look at here. We got a smart ass on our hands. You trying to talk back to his daddy, too? Oh, boy, I swear to God, you limp dick ass cracker, I'll hit your ass with a tape measure.
Please don't.
Oh, now you want to beg? I'll break your damn doll in half now.
But no, please, not in half. Also, he's not a doll, but please not in half.
You got 5 minutes to get your ass back in this goddamn house, or he going down the drain.
Tyrone, give me the phone. Cody, you better come back here. I'm gonna spray Windex in your eyes, you little fuck. Thank you, Mom. Love you too. Well, my parents really want me to come back home.
What? You can't leave the house. You can't go home. That was so ugly, right?
I'm sorry. I'm stressed out.
Hurt my feelings.
They said really terrible things to me.
So why y'all lasting so sad, huh? Oh, let me guess, cause y'all didn't make it to Disney World with your boy? Look at me, I got my Mickey Mouse ears on, them bitches hard, ain't it? I know, you wish you were Mickey, you wish you were like me. Hey, Cody, where your Mickey Mouse ears at? You got some? Hell nah. Hey, Junior, where's your Mickey Mouse ears at? You got some? Fuck no. Hey, Joseph, where your Mickey Mouse ears? You ain't got nothing, broke ass boy. I done throw this damn apple.
Oh, you motherfucker, get it!
I'm sorry.
Man, guys, I love eating popsicles.
Oh yeah, dude, it's the best way to cool off.
Orange is my favorite. Cody, calm down. You're gonna get a brain freeze. All right, everyone try to get a brain freeze. Bite your popsicles. What, Jeffy, what happened?
Dude, he bit his tongue. You didn't have to bite that hard.
What, baby, what are you doing?
I'm taking feed pics, Marvin.
Why?
So I can sell them online because you won't get a job.
Baby, no. You gotta take better angles than that.
What?
Because those won't sell.
Marvin!
Hey man, they're not done.
What?
They're not done.
Jeffy, I can't understand you.
They're not done. They're not done.
Put your tongue back in your mouth so I can hear you.
Not done. They're not done.
Baby, I can't understand what Jeffy's saying.
Well, maybe he has a speech impediment.
He has a brain impediment.
Marvin!
It's true. I can't understand what you're saying, Jeffy.
Marvin, maybe if you speak like him, you'll understand what he's saying better.
Oh, I'll speak like Jeffy.
Marvin!
Ow! Well, look, he's an idiot. Okay, you know, his tongue just fell out of his mouth.
Oh no, I'm calling the doctor.
Call the doctor. Baby, did you call the doctor?
I did. He said he was on his way.
What? That was like 30 minutes ago. I'm gonna call and check on him.
Hello? Damn, baby!
What?
What? Hey, Marvin, is that you?
Yeah, you said damn baby.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm in traffic right now, and there's a lady whose baby's not in a car seat, so I was like, damn, baby, you should be in a car seat.
Is that music I hear?
Yeah, because I'm in my car, I'm listening to music like everybody does. Duh.
Are you at a strip club?
No, Marvin, I told you, I'm in traffic. You know, it's gonna take a while, because, things were crazy at the hospital. There was, like, this woman with her ankles behind her head. How's she doing that? She needs a spanking is what she needs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like I said, Marvin, I'm in traffic.
Okay, well, my son's tongue fell out of his mouth.
My tongue's about to fall out of my mouth. Oh, ooga!
What was that?
That was an old car honking at me, like a wooga. And it's also the noise they make in cartoons when you see a hot lady and your eyes pop out of your head.
I think my son had a stroke.
I'm about to stroke something. Yeah, in traffic, because I'm so bored, I got nothing else to do. I might as well just, rub one out.
Oh, listen, I really need your help. Are you coming or not?
I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, damn. I am coming.
Then please hurry.
He's still there, Marvin.
Yeah?
I'll be on my way. Keep the change.
I think he's on his way. That must be him. Hello?
Hey, Marvin, do you have like a wet napkin or a towel or Can I just straight up take a shower?
Why?
Well, you see, I was in traffic, and I had my window rolled down, just listening to music, minding my own business, and then somebody threw a cigarette in my car, so that's why I smell like a strip club. And then, yeah, you can smell that. And then, because I had my window rolled down, somebody ran by and they stole my wallet, and they took like $500 out of there, plus bottle service, and then they gave me my wallet back, but I still lost a lot of money. And then I was just so bored, sitting in traffic doing nothing, so I decided to do a crafts project, and I had like a hole in my pants, so I decided to try to glue that closed, from the inside. So then, yeah, my pants got all sticky and my legs got sticky, so, can I take a shower?
Yeah, just make it quick.
Hey, baby, he said yes!
Baby.
Yeah, my time doesn't start yet, okay?
Wait, who's that?
Oh, this is a nasty bit. This is Nurse Baby. Yeah, she spells it B-E-B-E, like Bebe, but I just call her Baby. She's not wearing her nurse outfit, or really any clothes for that matter, because a patient threw up on him. That's why we need to take a shower so bad.
Is that a stripper?
Marvin! Come on, Marvin! No, she is not a stripper. She is a nurse. She's a nurse, and she just got done with a very long 12-hour shift helping very sick kids, just scrubbing puke on her hands and knees, and you call her a stripper. Marvin, apologize to Baby.
I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, that's right, baby. So, we're gonna need to use your shower and then also probably your bed to dry off.
Why don't you just go somewhere else?
Well, my wife would never allow me to bring her home, and this is cheaper than a hotel because it's free. So can I take your shower?
Okay, hurry up!
Alright, thanks, come on.
Jeffy, ask me a yes or no question. Pick a color.
Boo.
What?
Boo.
What?
Boo.
What?
Boo.
Oh, Jeffy, shut up.
Marvin, where's the doctor?
He's taking a shower.
What? Why?
He said he got dirty in traffic. I don't know.
Hey, guys.
Why are you naked?
We were born this way, okay? It's how we're supposed to be. Oh, Marvin, I should probably let you know I pulled the triple S in your bathroom.
A triple S?
Yeah, shit, shower, shave, except I did it all in the shower.
What?
I know, but the toilet was too far away, so I just had to drop anchor right there in the shower. Like, a lot of anchors. I shit like a rabbit, Marvin. Don't worry, I tried to clean it up. I took the plunger and tried to shove it down the drain, but I just made it worse, and it just ended up looking like a big stringy Play-Doh mess, like trying to shove ground beef down a garbage disposal.
That's sick!
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, Marvin, okay, but that's not important. What's important is that I have a question, okay? I don't really know this girl very well.
Wait, what girl?
There's a girl in there.
Yeah, it's a nurse that he works with.
Marvin, come on, that was obviously a lie. She's clearly a hooker.
A hooker?
Yeah, Marvin, don't pretend I'm not a habitual liar. Obviously, she's a hooker. Let's get past that. What I need to know is, should I wear protection or not?
You could ask my fortune teller.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, pick a color.
Red.
R-E-D. Pick a number.
2.
1, 2. Pick another number.
3.
All right, let's see. Only time will tell.
Oh, cool. That's real fucking helpful. Thank you for that. Yeah, I guess time will tell in 9 months when it's too late.
Listen, can you just help with my son while you're right here?
Yeah, sure, I'll do it later.
What? Do it later. Do it right now.
No, I'll do it after I'm done.
Jeffy, go to your room until he's ready.
Bedhead.
Guys, I do have another really big favor to ask.
What do you want?
I need some money.
What? For what?
Well, I think my time with her is up, and she did see me shit in the shower and try to shove it down the drain with a plunger, so now she wants more money to stay.
Well, I think I have a 20 in the car.
Get that, please.
Okay.
Marvin, money?
I might have a 10 in my wallet.
That's not gonna be enough, buddy. She saw me shit in the shower.
Well, I don't know.
Like a rabbit.
I have an ATM card that I can go get money out of.
Yeah, that's more like it. The longer we sit here talking about it, the more money she's gonna need.
Okay.
Here's a 20.
Thank you.
And here's a 50.
50? That's all you could do?
Yeah, that's all I could do.
70's kind of a weird number for seeing somebody shit in the shower, but I can make it work. I can make it work.
Okay, guys, now that we're done eating our popsicles and you're done choking on yours, what do you want to do?
We should play hide and seek.
Oh yeah, dude, that sounds fun as hell.
Okay, I'll count first.
Oh, we're just playing hide and seek. Yeah, sure, you can play. Junior's counting.
Wait, you can understand him?
Yeah, he's speaking in tongues. I speak tongue. Around a butthole. Hey-oh!
Okay, I'm gonna count.
Okay.
1, 2.
Wait, you're not that doctor. Do you have my money? Ah! Who are you?
I'm the Green Scooby-Doo Killer, and I'm gonna kill ya! Ha! She's dead! Out the window I go! Ha!
Hey, baby, I got the money, so you know what that means. Fist in my ass. Jeffy, did you kill my hooker? It has to have been you. You're the only one here. Come on, you're under arrest.
Order, 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 order! I am the Honorable Judge Boober, and today we will be hearing the case of Jeffy, who is being accused of murdering a hooker. Bailiff, tell me what happened.
Well, Your Honor, I had just gotten done shitting in the shower, and I told the hooker to go wait for me in the bedroom because I needed to ask Marvin for some money because I had to pay the hooker, for obvious reasons. And then when I got into the bedroom, I saw Jeffy standing there right next to the dead hooker.
Oh dear. How much was she charging you?
$100 an hour.
Not bad. For everything?
Yeah, she was a nasty bitch, Your Honor.
Jeffy, how could you? Did you really murder that hooker? Explain yourself! I'm sorry, what? I can't understand you. Can you say that again? Mr. Jeffy, if the next sound out of your mouth is not an understandable sentence, I will find you guilty of murder! That is it! Mr. Jeffy, I find you guilty of murdering a hooker, and I sentence you to life in prison!
She was a good woman. Come on, you monster! Get in there, you murderer! I hope your cellmate does to you what that hooker was gonna do to me. Shove his fist in your ass.
Jeffy, how could you do this to our family? Officer, there's just no way that Jeffy murdered that hooker. There's no way.
Marvin, you're just gonna have to accept that your son's a murderer.
Jeffy, why would you do this? What are you trying to say?
Listen, Marvin, I don't have time for this. I got another inmate I gotta bring in.
Jeffy, if you could just try your hardest to try to explain who did it. Just say it. Just try to say it with the best way you can. You're not even trying.
Alright, Jeffy, it looks like your cellmate's gonna be this guy in a green Scooby-Doo costume.
We can't understand you, Jeffy. Just stop trying to talk.
That's the guy who killed the hooker in the green Scooby-Doo costume!
Yeah, it was me.
Wait, Jeffy, how can you talk? How?
Well, because I had this big piece of Play-Doh in my mouth the whole time pretending it was my tongue.
Wait, so this is the guy who killed the hooker?
Yeah, in the green Scooby-Doo costume.
Why did you take out the Play-Doh earlier?
Because I'm a fuck.
And why didn't you speak up in court?
Because I'm a shithead.
So you wasted everyone's time?
Yep.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Right! Right, guard! Help!
Somebody
Help!
owes me $70 and a fist in my ass.
Baby, did you see the tiger?
What?
There was a tiger right there. You guys see the tiger, right?
What are you smoking, Daddy?
But there was a Tony, the tiger was right there.
Lay off the LSD. I ain't see anything.
Did you see it?
The Frosted Flakes dude?
Yeah, the Frosted Flakes, the tiger, he was right there. And he was
What?
Come on, Jeffy, you saw it.
I didn't see anything.
Well,
Are you
Jeffy,
okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, Jeffy. Go do something productive. Go take out the trash.
All right, Daddy. Come on, you're trash. I'm gonna take you out.
Actually, take out the trash.
All right, Daddy.
Do that. You'll do something. Do something. I'm losing my mind.
I found some lunch. McDonald's. Oh, yummy.
Old stinky trash bag dick. Smells like shit and shit. Kobe! Fuck. Well, the trash man can get it. That's what he gets paid to do. Oh, what's this? A stinky jacket? I bet I'll look cool as tits wearing this.
Cheeseburger. Yummy. That was yummy. Wait, where'd my jacket go?
Hey, Stinky!
Me?
Yeah, you. I don't mind you eating trash out of the trash can, but you don't have to throw trash bags out in the middle of the road. It makes my job harder, and I know you don't know what that's like, but I don't appreciate it.
It wasn't me, and you got me on the counter. It wasn't me, and you got me on the sofa. It wasn't me. Shaggy.
Yeah, right, but go, shoo, scram, get out of here!
Baby, did you fart?
No, Marvin girls don't do that.
Well, I smell fart, shit, and piss.
Right here.
Jeffy, did you take out the trash?
Your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side.
Where'd you get this stupid jacket from? It smells like ass.
I found it in the trash.
Ew, Jeffy, take that off. You need to get rid of it.
Yeah, Jeff, you need to wash it. It stinks.
Well, my asshole stinks and I don't wash that.
You're supposed to wash it.
Well, let me tell you this, Danny. If I take a bar of soap and I stick it between my ass and then I rub my body with it, I'm just rubbing my own ass all over my body, and I don't want to do that.
Well, wash your butt last.
Well, then check this out. The next time I go take a shower, I'm going to have to grab that bar of soap that was in my ass the last time I took a shower, and I'm still rubbing ass all over my body.
Okay, I have a bar of soap just for ass. I don't know, Jeffy, it's so stupid. Listen, just take the jacket off because it smells bad. You're making the room stink, and if you're not going to take it off, go to another room.
Okay, I guess I'll just go to another room. I can tell when I'm not wanted.
Oh my God. Do you rub your ass with the soap and then your body?
I don't feel comfortable having that conversation with you.
How are you supposed to wash your ass now?
Washcloth?
Okay, guys, are you ready for the ultimate trick shot? You're gonna shoot the basketball into the ceiling fan. It's gonna bounce off the blade, bounce off the wall, and then go into the hoop.
Sounds pretty tough, Junior.
Sounds impossible, dude.
It sounds impossible. We're gonna get on the first try.
Junior, what the hell are you guys doing up here?
We're trying for the ultimate trick shot, Chef. We're trying to be like Dude Perfect. We're gonna shoot the basketball into the ceiling fan. It's gonna bounce off the blade, bounce off the wall, and then go into the hoop.
No, the hell you're not. Your dumb ass is gonna break something. And then second off, the chances of you actually making it is impossible. But you know what? If you actually make it, I'll buy you dumbasses some pizza.
You'll buy some pizza?
Sounds pretty cheesy, Junior.
Sounds really cheesy.
What does that smell?
That'd be me. What are you guys doing?
We're trying the ultimate trick shot, Jeffy. We're trying to shoot this basketball into the ceiling fan. It's gonna bounce off the blade, bounce off the wall, and then go into the hoop. And if we get on the first try, Chef will buy us some pizza.
Oh, give me shit.
No way! He fucking did it! He fucking did it!
Suck tits and order pizza.
Yeah, order that pizza!
No way in fucking hell! You know what? Fine, I'll order the damn pizza.
He actually did it, Jeffy! How did you make that shot on the first try?
Probably my stinky jacket.
Ugh, I don't know, it smells like ass.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jeffy, I cannot believe you got on the first try. I'll never get over that.
Yeah. Well, I ordered you one single pepperoni pizza.
What? No cheese sticks?
No damn cheese sticks. I didn't say I was ordering cheese sticks.
Well, what kind of pizza party doesn't have cheese sticks?
You need cheese sticks.
It's not a freaking pizza party. I told you I was only ordering pizza, okay? So only pizza. Here's the $20 for when the pizza man gets here. Open the damn door for when he gets here.
Oh my god, one pepperoni pizza? That's so lame.
All right.
That must be him. Come on, guys, let's answer the door. Hello?
Hey there, I got 4 pizzas and some cheese sticks for you.
4 pizzas? Chef Pee said he only ordered 1 pepperoni.
Oh no, I got 2 pepperoni, 2 supreme, and some cheese sticks.
How much is all this gonna cost?
$70.
$70? All Chef Pee did was give me a $20 bill.
Oh, sorry kids, that sucks, but I can't just give away free pizza. That'd be crazy.
Oh, I wish I had all the pizza.
You know what? It is my last shift of the night, and I'm feeling pretty generous. You kids should just take the pizza.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can go ahead and have it.
Do you at least want the $20?
Oh yeah, I'll take that for the tip.
Oh, I wish I had 20 bucks.
You know what? You smell like you need this money more than I do. Use that to buy yourself some soap.
Really? Thanks, mister.
Oh my god, guys! We just got free pizzas and cheese sticks and we gotta keep our money! This is the luckiest day ever! Woo! Cheese sticks!
Oh, dude, I'm about to go crazy on this pizza.
I'm so happy. It's the happiest day of my life. Look at all this pizza!
I know!
Oh, Jeffy, open that box. What kind of pizza is that?
Oh my god! No flippity flopping way, Junior!
What's going on?
Jeffy got the golden slice of pizza!
What does that mean?
Junior, didn't you hear? Papa John had to give away his factory because he said the N-word during a business meeting, so if you find the golden slice of pizza, you get to go to the Papa John's factory and you might even be able to take it over!
Oh my god, Jeffy! That's you! You get to do that! You're the one who found it!
Well, what do I do with it?
Run home, Jeffy! Run home as fast as you can!
Okay.
Marvin, pick a card, any card.
I don't want to do a dumb magic trick, baby.
Marvin, it's not a dumb magic trick. I'm trying to be a magician.
Dang, look! I got the golden slice of pizza! So now I get to go to Papa John's house and say the N-word with him.
What?
Marvin, you didn't hear that Papa John's was giving away a golden slice of pizza? And if you find it, you get to go to the factory.
Is that spray paint?
Yup. And dang, look! I also got 20 bucks!
How'd you get 20 bucks?
The pizza man gave it to me.
No, he did not. Pizza man don't give you money, they give you pizza, not money. You give them money for pizza.
No, he gave it to me because of my lucky jacket.
That jacket is not lucky. It's smelling you to throw it away because it's gross.
No, Daddy, it's been lucky all day. I got the golden slice of pizza, I made a trick shot, and also I got 20 bucks.
Jeffy, I have an idea. Let's see if you're really lucky. I'm gonna pick a random card and you guess what it is.
9 of clubs.
Oh my god, Marvin, he got it right! Jeffy, how did you know?
I'm telling you, it's my lucky stinky jacket.
Okay, listen, that was just a lucky guess. It doesn't mean you're lucky. It was just, that was a 1 in, what's the odds?
52 factorial.
Whatever. Listen, make him guess another one.
Okay, Jeffy, what about this one right here?
5 of hearts.
Oh my god, he got it right!
Okay, that is it. Okay, those are 2 lucky guesses, and anyone could do that. I mean, you go do it to a bunch of people, enough people would guess it right after twice. Okay, listen. Your jacket's not lucky, okay? These are all just coincidences.
No, my jacket is lucky. We should take the 20 bucks and go to the casino.
I mean, this is all the money we have, Jeffy. We had no money, and the reason I took it from you is because we need money for food.
Marvin, you have food right there. It's only 20 bucks. Just take it and go.
Come on, Daddy.
Okay, fine. We'll go to the casino. Oh, man, Jeffy, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous, Daddy. This jacket's lucky as fuck.
But, Jeffy, all we have is $20 for the rest of the month. If we lose this money, we can't eat.
Put that shit on black, Daddy, like the lines that matter.
Okay.
No more bets!
Oh, Jeffy, this was a mistake. We're gonna lose all our money.
We're not gonna lose, Daddy.
24 black.
24 black. Daddy, we won! We won?
Here's your $20.
Oh my God, we just doubled our money.
Let it ride!
No, we're not letting it ride. We're going home.
Let it ride!
We doubled our money. We're going home.
Let it ride!
Let it ride.
No, we're not letting it ride. I'm taking my money.
Too late, no more bets.
Oh my God!
Daddy, if we win, it'll be 80!
If we lose, it'll be 0.
29 black.
29 black.
Here's your money.
Let it ride!
And I'm gonna have to ask you gentlemen to leave.
Well, I didn't know the casino closed.
No, it's been black 30 times in a row. We're gonna have to close the table to check the machine.
Danny, is this jacket stinky as shit or what? Smell me.
Shimmy! Look at all this cash.
Wow, Marvin, you must have done really well at the casino.
Yeah, we did, because we let it ride. Let that motherfucker ride.
Jeffy really is lucky.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's my little lucky stinker.
Yep.
All right, so get some sleep, Jeffy, because we have a busy day at the casino tomorrow.
Jeffy, speaking of being a stinker, do you want me to wash your jacket so it's nice and clean for you tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, Mommy. Oh, here you go. All right, Jeffy, rise and shine. It's 5 a.m. It's prime casino hours.
I'm awake.
All right, Jeffy, why don't you have your jacket on? Put it on. Come on, hurry up.
Oh, sorry, Daddy.
Why would you ever take that off? That's the reason why we're making all this money. That's why we're making all this cash. Yeah, come on.
I see you gentlemen are back. The table's back up and running. We checked the machine and there's nothing wrong with it.
What'd you expect? Don't hit the player, hit the game. Shib.
So, what are you guys betting today?
All of it.
Oh, all of it. Are you betting it on black again?
What's it look like? Shibby!
All right, letting it ride.
Let it ride. Let that motherfucker ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. That's right, 16 black.
No, 16 red, you lose.
He said red. Oh, fuck. What the fuck would he say red? Sorry, there's got to be a mistake. You said the machine, you had to check the machine, right? Are you sure it wasn't black?
No, we checked the machine and everything's working great. You just lost.
No, we bet on black. It should have been black. Jeffy, what the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything.
No, what the? Wait, why don't you smell like shit?
Mommy washed my jacket.
Why the fuck would you let her do that?
I was sleeping.
If the jacket's lucky because it smells like shit, then why the fuck would you tell me it didn't get washed? Because now we lost all our goddamn money.
It's not my fault. I didn't do it.
Sorry, there was a mistake. Can we get a redo, please? Can we get a redo? That was a mistake. We were joking.
Well, do you have any more money to bet?
No, that was all our money. That was all that we had.
Then I'm gonna have to ask you gentlemen to leave the table if you're not gonna make any more bets.
Fucking kill you. I can do it. I'm so
Your mommy
fucking
did it.
pissed.
Mommy did it.
Come on.
Hey, Marvin, how was the casino?
Why does Jeffy smell like Downey?
That's rude. You cannot smell my syndrome.
Marvin, I washed his jacket so he wouldn't be so stinky.
Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't. I see why Chris Brown did it. I can't do this. I can't be with you. You washed the jacket. The only reason it was lucky is because it smelled like shit.
Marvin, that's ridiculous. There's no way.
Yeah, the smellier it was, the luckier he got because we just lost all our money. We lost it all.
Oh, no, Marvin, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and I want a divorce.
What? Well, I get half.
Well, half of nothing is more nothing.
I don't know. That necklace is awfully shiny, Marvin.
I got this from a Walmart gumball machine. This is not fucking real. I wanted more money to bet, and we just lost it all because you washed his lucky fucking jacket. I can't believe you washed it. Why'd you have to wash it? I didn't care. I didn't care about. Did you hear me complain about the smell ever again? When I had all that money, did I ever complain about the smell? I love the smell. I would have laid in the rest of my fucking life.
Marvin, what do you want from me?
I want my money back. I lost it all.
Well, Daddy, I can always shit in my pants and make it stinky again. Oh, I felt a whole lot of yuck coming out of my ass.
Why? Why me? I don't get it. I never understood. He understood. That's the longest fart I've ever fucking heard. So, guys, what do you want to do tonight?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
Well, I think we should... Ooh, you hear that, Junior? My tummy's rumbling. That means it's grub time.
Yeah, I'm starving too, dude.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
Well, you guys think we should go to McDonald's and get Happy Meals?
Oh, dude, yeah, that'd be fun.
But guys, we don't have a car.
Oh, yeah, and we can't drive.
I got a car.
Wait a minute. We want to go to McDonald's, and Jeffy has a car. Do you think maybe, perhaps, Jeffy could use his car to take us to McDonald's?
Do you think we should ask him?
I think we should. Hey, Jeffy, can you drive us to McDonald's in your car?
I don't know. I gotta ask my mommy and daddy for permission before I drive at night because last time I hit a moose.
How did he hit a moose in Florida?
Hey,
darling.
Oh, hey, Jeffy, you're just in time for dinner. Eat your green beans.
Yucky.
Jeffy, eat your damn green beans.
Me not for the hunger time.
Well, if you're not hungry, then go to your room.
But Daddy, I was gonna ask you if I could go to McDonald's with my friends and get Happy Meals.
No, Jeffy, you know you can't drive at night because last time you went driving at night, you hit a hippo.
I thought it was a moose.
It was a hippopotamus.
Jeffy, eat your damn green beans.
I gotta go pee.
No, if you go driving at night, then I'm gonna ground you.
Almost forgot.
Oh, ooh, you goober. Oh, you damn goober. You're grounded. Ooh, guys, Jeffy's coming. It seems like it's good news.
What'd your dad say?
My daddy said fuck no.
Aww.
But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yay!
We just gotta go really fast so I don't get caught.
Yeah, we're gonna have to haul ass.
If that's one thing my PP Cruiser can do, it's haul ass. Let's go.
We got our Happy Meals! Now get home as fast as you can so your dad doesn't find out.
I'm gonna send you, Junior.
Yeah, go, 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 go!
Woohoo! Happy Meals!
Oh yeah, dude. I love my nuggies.
Jeffy, that's a red light. That's a red light. Jeffy, you just ran a red light!
So?
That's against the law! You could go to jail!
It is?
Yeah!
Oh no!
Ooh, Jeffy, you just ran a red light?
Who cares, dude? There's no cops around.
Alright, guys, let's eat our Happy Meals.
I'm just glad we got back home without Jeffy's parents finding out.
Guys, do you think I'm gonna get in trouble for running that red light?
No, Jeffy, you already made it home safe. The cops can't find out now.
Yeah, dude. They can't pull you over at home.
Well, unless there was a red light camera on it.
What?
What's a red light camera?
Well, some red lights have a camera that takes a picture of your license plate when you run it.
That's a thing?
Yeah?
Dude, that sounds like an invasion of our privacy, and Martin Luther King did not die for that.
I don't really see what that has to do with traffic.
So you're telling me that the camera took a picture of my car running through the red light?
Well, maybe, if there was a camera on it.
My mommy and daddy can't find out that I ran a red light or else I'm fucked.
Wait, guys, I have a solution. Why don't we just go steal the traffic light?
What?
Yeah, if we steal it, they can't get the footage of Jeffy running the red light and he can't get in trouble.
That's a good idea, Junior.
No, it's not a good idea, because he'll get in way more trouble for stealing a traffic light than just running a red light.
But if his parents find out he ran a red light, he'll get grounded and then we won't have anybody with a car that can drive us places. So we have to steal it.
But if he gets caught stealing a traffic light, he'll go to jail.
It's a risk we have to take, Cody. So let's go steal a traffic light. All in favor of stealing a traffic light, say aye. Aye.
I don't know about this, dude. I think I'm gonna go home.
Wait, why?
Because I don't want to go to jail, bro. Thanks for the Happy Meal, though.
Oh, well, guys, I guess it's the Three Musketeers now.
Nope, it's the Two Musketeers because I'm not doing it either.
Why, you don't feel good?
Yes, I don't feel good. I don't feel good about stealing a traffic light.
Okay, can you at least be lookout for the cops?
Okay, fine, but only because I don't want you guys to get in trouble. But if the cops do show up, I'm snitching on your bitch asses.
All right, come on, Jeff, let's go steal it. Leave your Happy Meal. What do you leave it?
Guys, I can't believe we just stole a fucking traffic light. That's so crazy. That's so cool, guys. We're like rebels. You know, other people dream of doing stuff like that, but we actually went out there and did it. You know, we're like pirates. We just take shit. We see something we want, we just take it. It's so badass, right, guys? Right? That's so fucking cool. We're so cool, right? Right? You know, right?
Yeah, we got away with it.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah, you know, we should steal more stuff. I can't believe it. Like, it belonged to somebody else, and now it's ours, and we didn't even pay for it. That's so fucking cool.
Cody, you were the most against stealing that traffic light.
I know, but now that we got away with it, I want to steal more things. That's awesome.
Jeffy! Oh, Jeffy, I think your dad's coming.
Oh no, we're gonna get in so much trouble. Why did we even do this?
Oh no, guys, hurry up and take the traffic light and hide it in my room.
Oh, Cody, let's hide in his room. Go on. No. Jeffy!
Oh, candy cane dick. Does a U-turn.
Jeffy, I cannot believe you threw your green beans at dinner.
I'm sorry, Daddy, it slipped.
No, it didn't. You did it on purpose. Where did these Happy Meals come from?
They're Junior, Joseph, and Cody's, and that's why I wanted to go to McDonald's because I wanted my own because I was jealous.
That better be the truth, mister.
It is.
All right, well, you go to your room.
Yes, sir.
Marvin, these Happy Meals aren't eaten. Oh, look, chicken nuggies!
Baby, no, you can't eat that. We just ate a healthy dinner.
But Marvin, can I just have one chicken nuggie?
No.
What about a Frenchie fry?
No, baby, we already had a can of green beans each. It's healthy.
Marvin, that is not a real dinner.
Well, Popeye the Sailor Man, he eats a can of green beans.
That's spinach!
Well, listen, we cannot break our diet, okay? We're on a strict diet. Now, I'm gonna go make sure Jeffy's in bed. Do not eat any of that Happy Meal.
Alright, Jeffy, we tried to cover up the traffic light the best we could.
It's okay. My daddy doesn't suspect a thing.
Jeffy, I think your dad's coming.
Oh no, you guys gotta hide. Yeah.
Jeffy, are you in bed?
Yeah.
Why are you under the covers?
Cause it's sleeping time.
Let me see your face.
I'll have to.
I want to make sure it's you. Let me see your face, Jeffy. All right, just making sure. Good night, Jeffy.
Good night, Daddy.
Wait a minute, what is that?
It's my night light.
Is that a traffic light? Jeffy, Jeffy, why is there a traffic light in your bed? How'd it get in your bed?
Danny, can I be the most honest with you that I've ever been?
Yes.
I honestly don't know how the fuck that traffic light got in this bed.
Jeffy, it does not make any sense. Traffic lights just don't appear in bed. Traffic lights are not meant for beds.
Well, that's what I was thinking. When I got to the bed, I pulled back the sheets, fucking traffic light. I said, okay, I guess this is what we're doing. So I doubled down and I got into bed.
Jeffy, be honest with me. How did that traffic light get in your bed?
I don't know, maybe it's a traffic light tooth fairy or some shit going around putting traffic lights in people's beds. Old tooth fairy dick, covered in teeth, with wings, spits out quarters and shit.
Jeffy, what are you even talking about?
Honestly, Daddy, I don't even know.
So you're telling me you swear you don't know where that traffic light came from?
Daddy, I swear on my extra chromosome, I don't know where that fucking traffic light came from.
All right, so I'm gonna investigate this and find out where it came from.
I think you should too.
All right, you better not be lying to me.
All right, Daddy.
Oh, Marvin, I swear I wasn't eating the chicken nuggets. I just wanted to smell them.
Listen, we have a bigger problem on our hands. Jeffy has a traffic light in his bed.
What?
A traffic light. You know, the green light, yellow light, red light?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
So I'm calling the cops to report it.
911, what's your emergency?
Yes, my son has a traffic light in his bed.
What?
A traffic light. You know the thing that makes your car stop and go?
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's in his bed, the black dangly thing.
Wait, I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The black dangly thing. It's in my son's bed. A traffic light.
Okay, yeah, I know what a traffic light is, but how'd it get in his bed?
I don't know. He said a traffic light tooth fairy put it there.
Okay, well, it sounds like you might be on drugs.
I'm not on drugs. I saw the traffic light in my son's bed.
Okay, well, listen, buddy, I'm gonna hang up now and pretend this conversation never happened.
No. Listen. The red light, green light, but in my son's bed.
Okay, well, listen, if she says red light, just stop, okay? Otherwise, you and I might be talking under different circumstances.
Well, no, it's not like a... He didn't believe me.
Marvin, look, the news!
Breaking news, MK. A haunted red light monster has been arrested for getting up and walking away from its intersection, ultimately leading into the deadly car accident that occurred earlier today.
Oh, baby, you don't think...
Huh?
Jeffy killed those people by stealing that traffic light.
What?
Yeah, he killed those people because he stole the traffic light. He caused that accident to happen. Jeffy's gonna go to jail.
Oh no, Jeffy!
Who's that? Hello?
Hey there, police!
Oh, the police! What are you doing here?
Well, you just called me a minute ago about your son having a traffic light in his bed, and then there was just a deadly car accident due to a missing traffic light, so it was kind of like putting together a two-piece puzzle. It was pretty simple.
Oh, I don't think those things are related at all.
Yeah, I would be really shocked if they weren't. I'm talking really fucking shocked. Like, I would actually bet my left nut that they are in fact related. And that's actually my favorite nut because it hangs just slightly lower than the other one.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come in and just try to, knock this out, see if someone's going to jail. I think they are. I think they're fucking going to jail. Come on, let's rock this shit. Well, am I good at my job or what? Boom, traffic light. Boom, there's a missing traffic light. Boom, it's right here in your bed. Boom, case closed. I'm really excited because the chief gives us a Tootsie Pop every time we get an open and shut case, and this case is shut. So who am I arresting first?
Well, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
Ugh, I forgot. I gotta actually prove you guys did it. God, I hate this part. It's always so hard. And I can't check for fingerprints because of course you touched it. It was a traffic light in your bed. I touch it too. Actually, I've never even touched a traffic light. Now I've touched it. That was pretty cool. Now what?
Well, it wasn't me, and Jeffy said it just appeared in his bed.
I can't even check the traffic light cameras because there isn't one.
Wait, there's no red light camera on it?
No, not on this one.
Oh, so he didn't see me run the red light.
Wait, so you ran this red light and then it just showed up in your bed?
Yeah, it must have been mad that I ran the red light and it followed me all the way home.
Well, red lights can't follow you home. Unless it's some kind of haunted red light monster.
Well, it would make sense if it was haunted, because why else would it leave its spot and cause that deadly car accident? That sounds pretty haunted to me.
Oh my god, you're right. That's exactly what a haunted red light monster would do.
And it touched my butthole.
Okay, we can add that to the list of charges. It's breaking and entering, and then he came into your bed.
And my ass.
All right, that's it. You're under arrest, red light monster. You're coming with me. So freaking heavy. Jesus. Could you lift that in? This sucks. Oh, fuck this thing.
Breaking news, MK. A haunted red light monster has been arrested for getting up and walking away from its intersection, ultimately leading into the deadly car accident that occurred earlier today.
Marvin, I'm so glad that haunted traffic light is behind bars.
It can't hurt anyone else anymore.
Justice has been served.
Jeffy, how's your butt feeling?
Prolapsed and leaking.
Well, Jeffy, that traffic light is behind bars, so you let me know if there's ever another traffic light in your bed.
I will, Daddy, and I'll scream too. I'll be like, Daddy, come quick! There's a traffic light in my bed!
Okay, good. Baby, where are those chicken nuggets that were in that box?
Well, Marvin, I know what you're thinking, but I did not eat them, okay? I was going to eat them, but they ran away because they were haunted chicken nuggets.
Baby, that is the worst lie I've ever heard. Chicken nuggets cannot get up and run away, and chicken nuggets can't be haunted.
But Marvin, it's true!
Don't lie to me. You're teaching Jeffy how to lie, because right now Jeffy's been telling the truth for a while now, and you're going to teach him how to lie. So you better own up to it.
You're right, Marvin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't lie. You be more like Jeffy. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I'm a truther. I've been truthing around this bitch all day.
Nothing gets past you, Marvin.
Nope, nothing gets past me. I'm smart. Yeah, I know everything. Oh man, I can't wait to play Fortnite with my friends. Okay, let me invite Joseph. And let me invite Cody. I can't wait for them to see my Juice WRLD skin.
What's up, dude? Oh man, I can't wait to get some kills.
Joseph,
What's up, bro?
what is your skin?
Black? What kind of silly ass question is that, dude?
Hey guys, I'm here.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Cody.
Yeah, Junior? Said my name, Junior. Did you mute your mic, Junior?
Oh, dude, I think his ass is lagging. Cheap ass internet.
They added Big Hero 6 to Fortnite!
Oh yeah, he's part of the new season.
Heck yeah, dude. I love this skin. This is definitely the hardest skin they dropped in a while.
It's not hard, Joseph. I'm not playing with you unless you change your skin.
Whoa, dude, that's racist, even for you.
No, I'm being serious, guys. I'm not playing with Big Hero 6. I will not do it. It's the worst movie ever.
But Junior, he's so cool.
And I spent so many V-Bucks on this damn skin, I'm gonna wear it. I could've chose Ice Spice and shake my ass all over this damn map, but I chose to keep it PG, and I chose Baymax.
No, seriously, Joseph. Change your skin or I'm not playing with you.
Bro, I'm not Michael Jackson. I can't change my skin at fucking will. Look. They're not gonna tell that I'm black on the game. I do need to change the alarm because it's been going off for a while, but they're not gonna tell.
Oh, listen, I'm kicking you, Joseph.
What, bro?
And I'm kicking you, Cody.
Oh, come on, Junior, don't be such a puss.
All right, no more Big Hero 6. I need to breathe. There's no way they ruined Fortnite like that. I'm just gonna play by myself as my Juice WRLD skin. I'm gonna play by myself. Okay, it's just me and another player left. I'm in the top 2. Where is he? It's a Baymax! Die, Baymax! Die, you stupid piece of shit! Oh, I'm gonna kill Baymax. I'm gonna win! Oh, die, Baymax! You stupid piece of shit! Oh, no way am I gonna lose to a Baymax! No, I'm not gonna... No fucking way.
Man, I can't wait to try my firehouse casserole. Junior, what the hell is wrong with you? What are you doing?
I'm destroying my PS5!
Why?
Because I hate Big Hero 6!
What? The damn movie?
Yes, the damn movie, Chef Pee Pee. It's the worst movie ever made. There's this 14-year-old boy named Hero, right? And he's doing underground illegal robot fights. And his older brother's like, you should go to college. He's 14, Chef Pee Pee. Why would he go to college? He should be in high school. Oh, he's super smart. You know, he's really smart because he can build these nanobots that can build a skyscraper in 2 seconds. He doesn't need to go to college. He literally can sell that to a construction company and make billions. You know what? Hold on. Let me make a little thing to show you how I think the movie should have went. How Big Hero 6 should have went by Junior. Hey, Hero. You should stop doing underground illegal robot fights and go to college. But Tadashi, I don't need to go to college. I literally can build robots already. But Hero, if you go to college, you could probably get like a better career. And my college is having this competition thing that if you make the best invention, you get a free scholarship to college. Okay, I guess I'll try it. The day of the competition thingy. Alright everyone, I built these microbots that can literally build skyscrapers in 2 seconds out of nothing. They can just build big towers. Congratulations, you win the scholarship to our university. You know what, Mr. Professor, now that I think about it, I don't need to go to college. I literally just built this without college. I built microbots out of nothing. I think I'm just going to sell this to construction companies for billions of dollars and retire at 14 years old. Hey Tadashi, didn't you build a robot balloon guy that can scan people and x-ray people and diagnose cancer and literally cure people? Yeah, you should sell that to the pharmaceutical companies for billions and we both retire and live on a yacht. Okay, and we both did that. We sold our inventions for billions, maybe even trillions of dollars, and now we live on a yacht and no one died in an explosion. And now girls with big boobies are giving us drinks, and even Baymax is getting a drink from a girl with big boobies.
So what does that have to do with your PlayStation that you just destroyed?
Well, they put Big Hero 6 in Fortnite.
So don't play Fortnite anymore. Problem solved.
You're right, Chef Pee-Pee.
Exactly.
I should go to the Fortnite headquarters and complain and tell them I'll never play the game again.
That's not what I said.
Thanks, Chef Pee-Pee. I'm gonna go tell them that if they don't take Big Hero 6 out of the game, I'm never gonna play again.
Please don't. Don't embarrass yourself.
Fuck yeah.
Sir, are you working?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I need your character approvals for next season.
Where did I put those? No. Right here, underneath all of my money. Get that out of there. You did a good job on these, by the way. I really like Rosa Parks. That's a great idea. You already start out on a bus. It's perfect. Just make sure she jumps out the back. I love P. Diddy. That's a great idea. He's very popular right now. Everyone's gonna love that. Just make sure you do the emo where he squirts baby oil everywhere. That's gonna go crazy. Snoopy, I like the idea. Just make sure you fix the hitbox, make him a little bit taller, and give him a Woodstock backpack. People are gonna like that. Oh yeah, same thing with Garfield. Just give him a lasagna backpack and an emote where a little speech bubble comes out that says, I hate Mondays. Tell you what, let's only sell him on Tuesday through Sunday. Oh yeah, and then, what the hell is this?
That's Mickey Mouse, sir?
I know, but why is it Mickey Mouse?
Well, because Mickey Mouse would make us a lot of money.
See, that's the problem, Susan. I already make a lot of money. In fact, I make $20 billion a year on a free game. They don't have to pay money, but they do. If I release Mickey Mouse, the world is gonna go fucking bananas. Because then I gotta release Minnie and Goofy and Donald, and then I'll make so much money, I'll fucking die. I already released Mrs. Incredible, so I got the whole world jeebin' out there right now. So maybe let's let my pants dry before I blow my load on Mickey.
I'll take that as a no. Sir, they want the old map back.
Yeah, well, you know what I would like? A little bit of fucking challenge in my life. Something to be hard for once, because I have the easiest life in the world. All I do is sit here and make money doing nothing. Jack shit. Do you know, I pissed my pants this morning just to feel something. I actually went into a Walmart today. A fucking Walmart, Susan, just to see what goes on in there. Turns out it's a store. I actually bought one of these things. Isn't that fun? Cost me $0.25. I haven't seen one of those since 2016. I had to borrow one from somebody else, and I had to pay them $100 for it with a $100 bill, because that's literally all I have.
Sir, can I take your lunch order?
Yeah, it's gonna be this, because this is all I eat now. This, and sometimes a tomato with a face on it, because this is what food is to me now.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Fortnite,
No. Mr. Fortnite is my father. Please, call me Mr. Epic Games.
Do you seriously want me to call you that?
I do.
Mr. Epic Games, someone is buzzing at the door.
Oh, great, let him in. Maybe they have a storage unit I can put all of my money in, because God knows the banks won't talk to me anymore, because their vaults are all filled to the ceilings with fucking cash. I'm having to start burying my money like a pirate.
Okay. Sir, this gamer has a complaint.
Fucking finally, some conflict. I gotta light up a cigar for this. It's a special occasion.
You're releasing Mickey Mouse?
No, stop looking at me. All right. Let's hear it. What's your complaint?
I fucking hate Fortnite.
Oh, my man! I know, right? Fuck this game. Fuck that. It sucks, right? So come on, tell me, what do we do wrong?
You put Big Hero 6 in the game.
Oh, fuck Big Hero 6. Susan, what is a Big Hero 6?
Oh, he's talking about Baymax.
Baymax? Like Max Keeble? I know we were talking about putting him in. Did we actually add him?
No, he's the white balloon man.
White balloon man? Susan, did you put up in the game? I told you it doesn't make any sense. His hitbox is too small.
No. He's talking about the character Baymax.
Baymax.
A white balloon superhero.
White balloon. Oh, yeah, I think I approved that. You talking about this guy?
Yeah, I fucking hate that. Why the fuck did you put that in the game?
What's your problem with this guy?
He sucks. I hate him. I hate the movie he's based on.
Okay, so what does that have to do with Fortnite?
Well, you put him in the game, and I hate him, so every time I see him in the game, I turn the game off and I stop playing.
You stop playing?
I stop playing forever.
You're gonna stop playing forever?
Yep.
Well, then he's staying in.
I just said I was gonna stop playing the game.
Yeah, I know what you said. That's why he's staying in. Listen, kid, I hate this. I hate being this rich. I don't know what to do with myself. I am waiting for the day when Susan comes in and tells me I'm losing everything. Nothing would make me happier. I would cry tears of joy. So if this makes you stop playing the game, this is going to be the whole next season. Fuck it, we'll do all the characters. Make them blue. I don't give a fuck.
I'm never gonna play ever again.
Oh, please, I'm already hard.
Well, I mean, I love Fortnite.
Okay, now you're losing me.
But, ever since you add him in the game, I hate it. I'm gonna stop telling. I'm gonna tell my friends not to play it anymore.
And I'm hard again. Oh, thank you.
No, I'm gonna tell my friends to stop playing. I'm gonna tell everyone to uninstall. I'm gonna tell everyone to delete it.
Please, I can only get so hard.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Oh man, I hope he does tell everybody to stop.
Sir, your battle bus is here to take you home.
I am so tired of that goddamn flying bus. I don't want to parachute home anymore.
Hey, Junior, you called us over?
Yeah, you don't want it, dude?
Wait, Junior, did you make Baymax out of Play-Doh?
Yup.
Oh, dude, that's sick. I thought you hated Big Hero 6.
Nope. I only make things I love out of Play-Doh.
Yeah, that is your rule.
I just got done watching Big Hero 6 for the 3rd time. You know what my favorite part of Big Hero 6 is, guys? My favorite part of this amazing movie is that when Baymax and Hero are stuck in this time portal thing, the hole is closing up, so Baymax shoots his fist off, and Hero rides it, and he gets through the hole at the very last second, and then the portal closes, and you think Baymax is dead forever, no more Baymax. But guess what? Baymax put his little computer chip thing inside his hand, and Hero opens it up and says, "Ooh, here's a computer chip." You know what Hero does? Hero rebuilds Baymax like a fucking grilled cheese. Just remakes him. But just like that. Like, you know, his brother, his older brother, spent his whole life making Baymax. And his little brother just makes him. Just fuck it. Just can remake him like a goddamn grilled cheese. Nothing special. Can just make it like a fucking Lego castle.
So that was the thing you liked about the movie?
Oh, my favorite part. My absolute favorite. No, actually, no. It's a close one. It's a very close one. It's either that or my other favorite part is when the professor guy steals the microbots and he's mad that his daughter's missing inside the time portal. So you know what he does? You know what he does to get back at the world because his daughter's stuck in time and space? He rides nanobots around the city like a fucking surfboard.
Sir!
Not now, Susan. I'm playing my tiny violin because I'm so sad about how much money I have.
Well, sir, this might make it worse.
What?
Well, you remember that kid that came in here claiming that he hated Fortnite?
Oh, don't make me hard.
Well, now he's telling everyone to play Fortnite and buy that Baymax skin!
Fucking what? Why? He said he hated Baymax!
I guess he changed his mind. He's telling everyone to pay for it!
No, how much money am I making?
Billions.
No! Pull it! Take him off the store right now!
Okay!
Oh, God, no! Not money! Too much money! God, why do you hate me?
See, the plot just makes so much sense, guys, because look, if my daughter was stuck in time and space, I would try to steal an invention that would help me get her back. Not little microbots that can just build buildings. That doesn't make any sense. See, if he would have saw like Hero's invention and Hero's invention like could go into space and like find missing people, I'd fucking steal that shit and blow up a building and kill someone. But you know what? No, I'm just gonna steal little nanobots and just ride it like a wave. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And all the other kids in this college, they can build super cool shit. They can all build super cool shit. The news is on.
Breaking news, MK! Fortnite is removing the Big Hero 6 character skin because it was selling too many copies. Also, the CEO of Fortnite is now dead after his parachute failed to deploy after he jumped out of the battle bus.
Yes! They removed it! They removed it! Fuck you, Baymax! Fuck you! Fuck you, stupid Baymax, piece of shit, dumb Play-Doh fuck!
Damn, bro.
Alright, class, this upcoming week is spring break. Woo! And I'm going down to Miami to see girls pull their hoo-hoos out. And I'm gonna motorboat them too, like goddamn Captain Crunch. So we're gonna go around the room and everyone's gonna tell me what they're gonna be doing for spring break. Starting with you, Penelope.
My dad's taking me to Atlanta for spring break to see the Coca-Cola Museum again.
Aw, you have a dad that actually cares and want to spend time with you. Boo-hoo. I'm gonna be all alone for spring break because I don't have a family.
Oh, I'm doing nothing for spring break because my dad says we're poor.
Ahem. I think you guys are gonna want to hear this. My parents are taking me to Disneyland.
Okay.
In Japan.
Japan?
Yep, Japan. We bombed the shit out of them. Maybe you've heard of it.
What, they have Disney in Japan?
They have Disney all over the place, Junior.
Dude, why would you go all the way to Japan and go to Disneyland when we have a Disney World here in Florida where we live? That's so stupid. White people in there wasting money habits.
Oh, Cody, please, can I go to Japan with you guys?
Junior, it's kind of a crazy ask to tag along on a trip like that.
Oh, come on, I promise. I won't make any noise. I won't bother anyone. I just really want to go to Japan. I want to go to Super Marvin World.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, but Junior, I don't know. My parents don't really like me having friends. They want it to just be a family trip.
Oh, come on, can you at least ask? No, it won't hurt to ask.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll ask if you can come over for dinner, and then we can ask them then. But you have to be on your best behavior and make a good impression. And if they're in a good mood, then we can ask if you can come on the trip.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
But is your dad even gonna let you go to Japan?
My dad will definitely let me go to Japan. I'll ask him, I promise.
Okay, but we leave tomorrow, so tonight's our only chance to ask.
Okay, I will ask my dad, and you will let me know if I can go to dinner.
Okay.
Hey, Dad.
What do you want, Junior? You better not be asking to go anywhere for spring break. You already know I spent all my money on this astronaut helmet used in the first moon landing and signed by Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin.
I know, Dad. You won't stop talking about it.
Mm-hmm. So what the hell do you want? And why are you bothering me?
Well, Dad, since you're not taking me anywhere for spring break...
Right, you're smart.
I was wondering if maybe I could go with my friend and his family to Japan.
To Japan? What the hell is wrong with you? No, you can't go to Japan. Do you know what's right next to Japan? North fucking Korea. And what are you gonna do if they start bombing shit?
What? North Korea's not gonna bomb Japan, Dad.
Look, those missiles can't hit the US, but it can definitely hit Tokyo, and Goku can't save your ass.
That would never happen, Dad. It can't happen.
Look, the Titanic wasn't supposed to sink, and now that motherfucker sunk, and it's under the damn water.
I know, Dad, but that was a ship and it hit an iceberg.
Look, you can't go to Japan, okay? You better be in this damn house, depressed as hell, sad as fuck, and you better not leave your room, you got me?
Okay, Dad.
Mm-hmm. Wait, come back. Kiss that damn helmet.
I hate kissing.
Yeah, show some respect. So, why your ass so sad? I know. Your daddy told me the dumbass question you asked him. Boy, your ass goofy as hell for that. Like, why did you even ask? It's not like your dad notices you're there anyway, or that you exist. I would have been in Japan right now, partying it up with my friends, eating all types of ramen and wagyu and konnichiwa into all types of Asian women. But nope, your ass is in bed, sad as hell. And guess what? Your daddy paid me fucking $10 to keep an eye on your sad ass. So all I gotta do is walk upstairs, make sure you crying about once or twice a day. Oh, I can't go nowhere, I can't konnichiwa to nobody. And then walk back downstairs, and I get paid and just relax. Sucks to be you. Just try not to cry too much on the damn bed. Here's an apple, sad boy. Try not to feel too bad, Junior. There's always next spring break. Goofy ass, whiny ass, sad ass, crybaby ass, boy. Hey Junior, I feel really bad for not taking you anywhere for spring break. You can go to Japan with your friends.
What? Really, Dad?
Nah, just me, nigga.
I hate you, Chef BB! I hate you! God, I hate my life. My phone's ringing. Hello?
Hey, good news, Junior. My parents said you can come over for dinner, but you have to be on your best behavior if you want any chance of going to Japan. No making fat jokes about my mom.
I can't go to Japan. My dad already said no.
Oh, well, you can still come to dinner, though, right?
No, because my dad said I can't leave my room for a week.
What, Junior, now you have to come to dinner. My parents are gonna think I was lying, and I might not be able to go to Japan.
Why?
Because lying's a big no-no in my house, Junior, so you better get your ass over here.
Well, I can't leave the room because Chef Pee-Pee is supposed to watch me. My dad's paying Chef Pee-Pee to make sure I don't leave my room.
Junior, it doesn't matter. Even if Chef Pee-Pee notices you're missing, he's not gonna tell your dad, or he might get in trouble.
Wait a minute, you're right. If I leave, Chef Pee-Pee's not gonna tell my dad I left, because then Chef Pee-Pee will get in trouble. Wait a minute, that means I can still possibly go to Japan. Because if I just leave for the week, Chef Pee-Pee's not gonna tell my dad I'm gone for a week. You know what? Yeah, I'm coming to the dinner. I'm gonna be on my best behavior, and I'm going to Japan with you. Okay, Cody?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna sneak out my window, and I'm gonna leave my phone.
Special delivery for one, Mr. Whiny ass crybaby boy. You got a sign for your Kleenexes, crybaby ass. Whoever ordered this did same day delivery. They must really care so you won't get all your tears and your damn pillows and stuff. Wait, Junior? What the hell are you? Oh, I know what you're doing. You're trying to play hide and seek, aren't you? That's too much fun. Your ass supposed to be sad. All right, cry a little bit so I can find you. Or do Marco Crybaby. Marco! Crybaby. Fuck it. Oh, I found your phone, Junior. I guess I'm gonna take it. Wait, Cody?
Hello?
Wait, Cody, why are you on the phone?
Chef Pee-Pee? Oh, I guess I forgot to hang up.
Wait, where's Junior?
Oh, he came over to my house so he can go to Japan with me.
What the fuck? Japan? No, he's not going to Japan. You better tell him that his dad's gonna ground him.
Well, he would if he found out, but you're not gonna tell him or else you're gonna get in trouble.
Oh, you smart-ass bastard. Oh, you know what? You better tell him I'm coming over there to drag his ass back in this bed so he can be sad all damn day and be depressed. Oh, I'm coming for your ass, Junior.
There you go. Does anybody want some more sauerkraut?
Ooh, me, baby. One more scoop will get me hard.
Clear your plate first.
Oh, watch me clear this damn plate.
Well, Cody's friend, we're happy to have you over for dinner.
Yeah, but we don't waste no food over here, so you better eat every bite on that damn plate.
It smells like shit. I mean, I don't know what this is.
It's sauerkraut.
America's favorite meal. See, it's good for your intestines and your asshole, especially your sphincter, so it's not too tight.
I've never had sauerkraut.
Are you serious, boy? Are you poor?
You've never had sauerkraut?
No, I've never had it.
Have you even lived if you haven't had sauerkraut?
Right? Look, the first bite is pretty damn disgusting. The second bite is egregious, but you learn to taste it and enjoy it.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll try it.
Yeah. See, when you gag, that's how I know you like it.
First time crowd, am I right?
Right? I'm a virgin.
I'm not gonna eat any of this.
What the hell did you just say? My baby did not slave in the damn kitchen for you to not eat that food.
Junior, eat the fucking crowd if you want to go to Japan.
I'm just joking. I love it. I loved it so much. April Fools.
This nigga hilarious. I like him.
I always do April Fools a week after too.
Yeah, that's how a pregnancy test works too.
Okay, I'll try to eat as much as I can.
Yeah, take another bite, boy.
So I have to eat all of it?
Oh, clear your whole plate. We got plenty more.
Yeah. I love me some kraut, goddammit. Ooh, baby, I am stuffed. I'm about to pop like a sauerkraut balloon.
It was good. Yeah, did yourself, Mom. That's some good kraut. Oh, how you doing, Cody's friend?
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Hell yeah, that's the spirit. That's what good kraut will do to your ass.
1 second.
Ooh, baby, you know I want some seconds. Go ahead and crap my ass up.
Now, Tyrone, don't be rude. We have a guest, so we should serve him first.
No, I want first. You know the top kraut is the best.
Okay, how many scoops do you want?
I'm too full. I don't want any more kraut.
Oh, don't be silly. You can always have more kraut. Just tell me when to stop.
Stop. Stop.
Look at him being funny again. Goddamn comedian.
No, stop, please.
Frank,
White
so
Kevin Hart.
funny, Cody.
Dear God, stop.
The more he says it, the funnier it gets. Just remember, you gotta eat all of that.
Stop.
Yeah.
Fucking stop.
No, baby, you know I'm gonna get jealous. Don't give him all the good stuff.
You're right. I'm gonna have to cut you off there, you little pig.
Okay, cut me off.
He's so silly.
You silly as hell for thinking you can out-kraut me. I'm the top crowder, nigga. The master crowder. I invented this kraut life. You a rookie in this shit.
It's true. He's won 2 sauerkraut eating contests.
Mm-hmm. And threw up right afterwards like a real pro would.
Is there...
You okay? You just ate that damn kraut,
I'm
what?
trying because I can't eat it.
He just loves it so much.
Yeah, it's good as hell.
Is there any way I can put this in a to-go box and bring it to Tokyo?
What the fuck are you talking about? Mom, you said that we could go to Disneyland in Japan? Oh, Cody, you know I was tripping balls on acid when I said that. You know not to listen to me when I'm tripping balls on acid.
Come on, Cody. We said we were gonna rent Disney movies and watch Toy Story in Japanese to see if they had slant eyes.
Wait, so y'all aren't going to Tokyo to go to Disneyland for spring break?
No, we could never afford that.
I mean, I invented the scrub, nigga, but damn, that's an expensive trip. Eat the damn crap, boy. You wasting it. Oh, I can't believe that stupid brat thought he was gonna get me in trouble? Chef Pee-Pee? Oh, hell nah. I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
Oh, there's someone at the door. Hello?
Yes, is there an orange-haired brat here with horns?
Oh yeah, he's eating all our sauerkraut.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's like a little garbage disposal for sauerkraut. A little sauerkraut monster. I remember when I was 15.
Well, we don't have time for your damn story. Where's that orange-haired brat?
Cody's friend, there's a chef here.
Chef Pee-Pee! You're here, thank God fucking save me. Get me the fuck out of here.
What's wrong with you?
These people are fucking disgusting, but throw the fuck up, please. I'm gonna die.
Well, you're talking too damn fast.
Get me out of here.
Hey, it's really rude to just eat all our sauerkraut and leave like that without saying thank you. You're not welcome here anymore. Cody, your friend was very rude. He ate a whole plate of kraut and then he just left without saying thank you.
Wow, so fucking rude. I thought we were family. Look, he made me laugh too.
Cody, because you brought him over here, you don't get any kraut for a week. Oh, but Mom, I love my kraut.
Shit, more kraut for me. Get in that bed, boy. How dare you trying to get me in trouble by sneaking out of the house?
I'm sorry, Chef Pee-Pee. I learned my lesson. They made me eat so much awful shit and so much I'm gonna throw up.
Really? What did they make you eat?
Sauerkraut.
Wow, that sounds so depressing, Junior. I'm sorry. Well, let me go get something to get that taste out of your mouth.
Please, anything you cook will be better than what they had.
Here you go, fuck boy. Chow down. Yeah.
Excuse me, Father. I don't know if it is of concern or if we should call an ambulance, but I palpated a hardened lump behind my testicles. Could it be a hardened shit hanging out of my anus? Could be. Or could it be something of cancerous nature? Maybe it's something we should look into.
Marvin, you got a letter in the mail.
From who?
It says to Marvin from a me.
Why would you write me a letter?
I didn't.
You said it was from you.
No, it's from a me.
Yeah, it's from you. Why would you write me a letter? Why wouldn't you just tell me what you had to say?
No, it's not from you. It's from me. You know what? I'm just going to open it.
It's right there. I can feel it.
It says, Dear Marvin, it's a me, Lewis. I'm a coming out to visit you all the way from a Brooklyn. I have a so many stories to tell you. Can't wait to see you, Lewis, you're a brother.
Oh my God, my twin brother Lewis is coming to visit me.
Wait, you have a twin brother named Lewis?
Uh-huh.
Marvin, how have we been married this long and I didn't know you had a twin brother? Jeffy has an uncle. I have a brother-in-law.
Last time I had an uncle, he made me blow leaves in the front yard. His dog's name was Leaves.
The reason
and he recorded it.
The reason why I didn't tell you about my twin brother Lewis is because he's way more successful than me. He has 3 mansions.
Wow, what does he do to have all that money?
Well, he was a Ghostbuster, I think.
Oh my gosh, he sounds amazing.
No, he's not amazing. The only cool thing he can do is jump really high.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
When's he coming to visit?
It says, P.S. Be there Saturday.
What day is it?
Saturday.
Ah! He's coming today! Oh my God, I don't want him to think that I'm just some guy who sits on the couch all day with a shirt and tie and his shoes on.
Marvin, there's a way to fix that.
You're right. I could wear a costume and make it look like I'm very successful and then lie to him.
That's not what I meant!
Thanks, baby. Okay, I'm ready.
Marvin, what are you wearing?
My 2 jobs. I'm a doctor and an astronaut.
Why are you holding your stethoscope and a fake $100 bill?
Because since I'm an astronaut, my stethoscope can't fit around my neck, and the $100 bills to show that I'm rich.
Marvin, you look ridiculous.
No, I look rich and successful.
Wait, Danny, you're a doctor? Then you can take a look at the lump hanging out of my ass.
I'm not a real doctor, Jeffy.
Oh, so you're lying.
Yes, he is. He's in a costume.
Oh, it's Halloween? I'm gonna go get my costume on.
What? No, Jeffy, don't put a costume. Oh.
Look what you did.
Look what I did. You made me drop my fake $100 bill.
Oh, so sorry.
Would you like to wear a costume so you look successful?
Excuse me? I am fine with who I am.
But baby, listen, he's gonna look at me as an astronaut doctor, so maybe you could like put some like a bikini on and like hold a margarita or something.
No.
Oh my God, that's him. Can you answer the door and just tell him like I'm on my way back from space?
No.
Okay, fine. I'll tell him I got that.
You forgot your fake $100 bill.
Okay, Marvin, you got this. Hello?
Marvin, my brother, it's me, Louis.
Hi, Louis. Sorry it took me so long to answer the door. I was too busy doing some doctor's appointments up in space because I'm an astronaut doctor.
Oh, wow, you sound so successful. You know, Marvin, I haven't seen you in years. Since the last time we played tennis, or the last time we played golf, or the last time we raced the golf carts, or the last time we raced that blue hedgehog in the Olympics.
Yeah, we did do all those things, but now I'm just too busy because I'm too busy being an astronaut that's super rich making money.
Well, that's very good. Marvin, whatever happened to that girlfriend you had? You called her like a Princess Plum or like a Princess Apricot?
Oh, yeah, that's my ex. She cheated on me. She wore pink all the time. But my new wife, I met her up in space. She was an astronaut, too.
Oh, well, that sounds like a match made in heaven.
Would you like to meet her?
I can't wait to meet her. Let's go. It's Louis time.
Oh, Marvin, did you change your costume? What are you supposed to be, like a leprechaun or something?
What?
Oh, baby, I see you met my twin brother, Louis. He went up the stairs really fast because he can jump really high.
That's true. Watch.
Oh, wow, that's impressive.
Okay, don't be too impressed. That's the only thing he can do. He's scared of everything else.
Hi, I'm retarded.
What, Jeffy!
Marvin, who's this?
I'm Elmo. Tickle my tits.
Okay.
Stop bothering him, Jeffy.
Marvin, who is this grown man in the Elmo costume in your house?
That's our son.
Your son is this grown man in an Elmo costume?
Yeah, I'm retarded.
We adopted him from a family in need. Their trailer burnt down in a fire. We were trying to be nice, and I'm an astronaut doctor, so I help the community. He's one of my patients. Knock it off, Jeffy!
You wouldn't happen to be a doctor by chance, because I have this rather large hemorrhoid protruding from my anus, and it's sort of a pain in my ass.
No, but my brother Marvin, he used to have a game named after him called Dr. Marvin.
Oh no, he's not a real doctor, that's just his Halloween costume.
So, Lewis, how was your flight here?
Oh, I didn't fly. I took the pipes.
I finger paint with poop.
Hey, as your lawyer, I'm gonna have to butt in here, because you guys are getting dangerously close to saying some stuff you're not allowed to say. You're on thin ice here, okay? His name being Lewis, that's funny. Him wearing green, that's funny. Him being able to jump high, that's funny. You guys playing tennis, you guys riding go-karts together, that's fine, because that's things normal people do. But his voice, that's kind of borderline, and him coming here on a pipe, I think that's where I draw the line, because people don't do that outside the thing we're not allowed to talk about.
I used to do a crack.
Okay, what, you came here through a crack pipe? That doesn't make any sense. I think you came here on a plane.
Okay, well, I flew here with a yellow cape.
Okay, I don't know enough about the games, but I don't think so. I think plane is better.
It turned me into a tanuki.
No. That is a real animal, but no, that's too close to the thing we're not allowed to talk about. Let's just stick with you came here in a plane. Okay, so I'm gonna just listen to you guys talk, and every time you say something borderline, I'm gonna blow this air horn. Go ahead.
So, how's your wife doing?
Oh, Princess Daisy! Princess Sunflower is doing great. She takes care of the whole kingdom. And a bunch of eggs are hatching from all the Yoshi. From all the green dinosaurs.
Do they have to be green?
They can be any color. They eat apples. They say their name.
Okay, dinosaurs don't talk.
So, is there anything you'd like to eat? Are you hungry?
Ooh, I would love some mushrooms.
Well, they don't own a food, so yeah, you can eat mushrooms.
Red mushrooms with a white polka dot.
Okay, now that is a real kind of mushroom, but I'm pretty sure those are poisonous, so you're definitely not eating them.
The ones with the smiley faces on them.
Absolutely not. What is wrong with you?
I want to eat the glowing flowers that are giving me powers.
No, why would that be okay?
Green mushrooms with the white polka dots and the smiley faces.
Pizza. You like pizza. That's what you're gonna eat. Marvin, order this man a pizza.
Okay, I'll get a pizza.
Hey, I changed my outfit into a Ninja Turtle because I'm retarded, and also I have a turd hanging out of my ass.
Ah! A turtle! I kill it! I jump on it!
No, stop it. Normal people don't do this. People named Lewis do not jump on turtles.
All right, here's your mushroom Thank you. Thanks. I don't know why I'm saying thanks if you're not. Just fucking do it.
I'm doing it.
Here's your mushroom pizza, extra mushrooms.
But Marvin, none of these mushrooms are green or red with the polka dots, and there's no smiley faces.
Yeah, that's right, because they're normal mushrooms, which is what normal people eat.
You know, the blue mushrooms make you very small. Mini, if you will.
No, they fucking don't.
So Lewis, while you're here, what would you like to go do?
Maybe we can go to the mall and get the hats that match the color of our shirts with our initials on them.
I think that's a terrible idea. You should not do that.
Maybe we could go clothes shopping for matching overalls.
No, I think you look just fine the way you are.
Okay. Well, maybe we can go to an art museum, jump into the paintings, and go to a new world.
God damn it, no, that doesn't exist.
Well, how about we go to Hawaii, buy some hoses, and clean up all the goop?
The goop in Hawaii? Okay, you're starting to fucking piss me off.
Marvin, whatever happened to our evil clones? Warvin and Lewis.
Take a fucking walk. Go. Get out of here. Marvin, I need to talk to you about him.
What?
He is a goddamn liability. We are on our 4th channel, Marvin. I don't think we're gonna survive a 5th. They're already calling me Pumpkin Guy, Marvin. God knows what they're gonna call me next time around. I can't take it. I genuinely cannot take doing that again, Marvin. Please, talk some sense into him.
Okay, I will. Maybe he's going a little too far.
Yes.
Okay, so I talked to Lewis and he feels really bad.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Marvin. I felt really bad, so I brought my vacuum so I could clean up the whole place.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you so much.
You know, Marvin, I used to use this vacuum for my Ghostbuster job.
No, you didn't, because that's not a real job.
Oh, yeah, I say that to my 3 games.
Three games? About sucking? See that, Marvin? Right there? That's our ass is what that is. He just crossed the line. What's that I smell? Oh, that's the ink on the cease and desist letter being printed as we speak.
Boo! Cocky.
Ghost!
Wait, are you trying to suck me through the sheets like my last uncle?
No, god damn it, Marvin! Well, there it is. He fucked us. He just fucked us right there. They have all the evidence they need in one big heaping pile of shit so they can sue us to death, Marvin! There you go.
Okay,
Stop him.
Okay, I'll talk. Lewis. Hey, Lewis, buddy.
Yes?
Listen, you gotta stop with all these references. You're gonna get us in trouble, and you just gotta go.
Marvin, what What happened to your doctor and astronaut uniform?
Oh, well, I took it off when I got the pizza because, you know, how am I going to eat with my astronaut costume on? I mean, I haven't ate all day. I was too busy in space and my doctor's appointments because I'm an astronaut doctor.
Wait, no. I am a doctor and an astronaut. You don't do shit. You just sit on your ass all day on your couch with your shoes on like you're going somewhere.
Marvin, is it true? Are you a loser?
Yes.
Make literally any other noise, please.
I just know you're so cool with your 3 games and
Orphan games
and your mansion, and you suck the jewelry and all the diamonds out of the furniture.
We're fucked.
And I just know that you probably think that I should be more successful because all the games have my name on it.
Stop saying games! You don't have games. You're Marvin.
Yeah, and so I just didn't want to be player 2.
Fucking come on, man.
And will you ever forgive me?
Marvin, you are my brother. Of course I forgive you.
You all want to just get together and play a game of Marvin Party?
Oh, fuck it, Marvin. That's the last straw. Been nice knowing you. Pack it up, everybody, because they're gonna shut us down. So get ready for that. Hey, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Maybe we can hit 10 million before they finally shut us down for good. Fuck it. We're done.
Don't say that, pumpkin guy.
Until Christmas.
That's a shitload of time, Santa.
Not for 2 billion kids, it's not.
But not all of them are nice.
Well, we gotta at least make 1 billion toys, and one fucking Etch-a-Sketch is just not gonna work.
But those are really hard to make. They're full of sand, so I keep having to go to the beach with a bucket.
And what's your excuse, Orna?
I made a monster truck, Santa.
You made one fucking monster truck in 4 months?
Well, Santa, it has 4 wheels. That's a wheel a month.
Give me that damn thing. Get to work!
Ow!
Hey there. The cops. Santa, I gotta use the bathroom.
That fella looks like somebody who's wanted for some pretty terrible crimes against children.
He is.
Well, Santa, I hate to have to do this to you, but I got a warrant for your arrest.
A warrant? What did I do?
Well, apparently you killed the Easter Bunny in a drive-by shooting.
No, I didn't.
Santa's voice gets high-pitched when he lies.
Orna, shut up. No, I didn't. I didn't shoot anybody.
Well, the rumor is that he was banging your wife.
Oh, he was. He was banging my wife.
Well, maybe you killed him out of anger?
No, I didn't kill him out of anger. Fuck no.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna have to arrest you all the same.
Do you know who the fuck I am?
I do, sir, yes.
I'm Santa Claus!
Yes, I know, but you're under arrest, sir. Come on. Order! I am the Honorable Judge Poohbear, and today we will be hearing the case of Santa Claus, who is being accused of shooting and killing the Easter Bunny in a drive-by shooting. Naughty. Mr. Claus, how do you plead?
Not guilty. I didn't do it.
Very convincing. But let's go over the case. Apparently, the Easter Bunny was having sexual relations with your wife. Is that true?
Oh yeah, he banged the shit out of her.
I'm so sorry about that. And did knowing the Easter Bunny had your wife bent over like this, did that piss you off, knowing he was doing that to your wife?
Oh, fuck yeah. It made me want to shoot him in a drive-by shooting.
Now, it is weird that you say that, because you are being accused of shooting him in a drive-by shooting.
Oh, well, I didn't do it.
I would like to believe you, but we also have this 911 recording from the Easter Bunny on the night he died.
Hello? 911? It's me, the Easter Bunny. Santa just shot my ass. He just pulled up in a car. He shot me.
He was probably hallucinating before he died. I don't fucking know.
I have a question for you, Santa. Where were you on the night of December 30th?
I think I remember that night and where I was. I was in the passenger seat of a car with a gun in my hand, riding around listening to YNW Melly's Murder on My Mind.
He was listening to Murder on My Mind by YNW Melly.
Well, fuck. You got me.
Finally, the truth! Mr. Santa Claus, I find you guilty of murdering the Easter Bunny. But since he was banging your wife and you did tell the truth, after just a little bit of lying, I sentence you to be the Easter Bunny this year. That means you have to hide the eggs for all the kids and do Easter Bunny things. And if you don't do it, I sentence you to death by firing squad.
Easter Bunny? I don't want to do that gay shit.
Can't see shit out of this thing. This is gay as hell. Nobody wants eggs. They want presents. Who invented this damn holiday anyways?
What the fuck? Honey! There's some guy with a bunny rabbit mask dressed as Santa Claus throwing eggs in our yard or some shit. I'm gonna go yell at him and tell him to stop it. Hey, what the fuck you think you're doing in my yard?
I'm the Easter Bunny. Delivering your damn eggs. Be happy.
Well, if you don't get the fuck out of my yard, I'm gonna threaten to call the police. Ah! Assault! Assault! You see that? I'm gonna call the police on you for assaulting me. There he is, officer. The fuckhead in the bunny rabbit Santa suit that threw eggs at me.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
I'm delivering Easter eggs. I'm the Easter Bunny.
Oh, you're the Easter Bunny, huh?
Yeah, I was court ordered to do it.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Hey, you've been drinking a lot tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. How about you just go home and sleep this off? How's that sound?
Well, no, I gotta deliver all these eggs to all the yards.
Oh, all of the yards?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, you're doing a great job. I think
Thank
you're
you.
actually supposed to hide them, not just like throw them around on the lawn.
Oh.
Yeah, and it looks like you're running out of eggs.
That's okay, I got more in the truck.
In the truck?
Yeah.
So you've been driving like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Hey, how about you just go home and sleep this off, huh?
No, I need to deliver all these eggs to all the yards.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me because I'm gonna be getting a lot of calls about people complaining about a Santa Bunny just throwing eggs at people. That doesn't sound like something I want to deal with tonight. Okay, well now I'm gonna have to take you down to the police station for throwing eggs at me. No?
No.
Okay. Well, now we're at now we're at the point where I'm not asking. So come on.
Order! I am the Honorable Judge Poohbear, and today we will be hearing the case of... I'm sorry, Mr. Drunk Man with the bunny mask, what is your name?
I'm the Easter Bunny.
See, Your Honor, I'm sorry. We're not going to get any answers from him tonight. He's so drunk. He thinks he's the Easter Bunny.
Actually, I'm Santa Claus.
Yeah, see what I mean? He's hammered.
I see. Well, sir, you are being charged with littering eggs in a person's yard, public intoxication, and assaulting a police officer by throwing eggs in his face. Take your mask off so I can see who you are.
What? Santa Claus? Why are you dressed like the Easter Bunny?
Oh, shit! Damn it, Officer Guy! I sentenced Santa Claus to be the Easter Bunny this year because he murdered the real Easter Bunny in a drive-by shooting.
Wait, you got caught? Are they looking for the driver? Damn, Santa, I didn't know you were on the naughty list.
Yes, he's free to go. He has to go deliver eggs for all the children. But Officer Guy, I order you to assist him in his Easter Bunny duties, or else you will be held in contempt of court.
Okay, sir. God damn it. Well, I guess this is better than getting busted for helping Santa with a drive-by shooting. Come on, Santa.
Marvin, it's Easter. We have to go paint eggs and hide them before Jeffy wakes up so we can go look for them.
Baby, isn't he too old to celebrate Easter? We need to tell him.
No, Marvin, we can't tell him. He loves looking for the eggs. Oh no, here he comes!
Where the fuck are they?
Where's what?
The bunny rabbit turds, little pelts of rabbit shit, like Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Shit Puffs.
Well, Jeffy, I don't think the Easter Bunny poops on the ground.
He's gotta poop somewhere.
Well, he doesn't poop while he's delivering his eggs, and you should be looking for eggs.
Okay, well, let's go. I'll try and look for them. Come on, Daddy.
Okay, give us 1 second.
Marvin, you don't have any eggs out there.
I'm gonna improvise. Just hold on.
No eggs and no bunny rabbit fuck.
Jeffy, stop with the bad language.
You stop with the bad language.
Listen, the reason why the Easter Bunny hasn't delivered eggs yet is because there's a 97th annual town Easter egg hunt, and he decided to deliver all the eggs in one spot instead of all around the place because of flood zones.
Okay, let's go. I'll go grab my basket.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to the 97th annual Easter egg hunt. Pardon this rash on my lip. I kissed a hooker last week, and I'm starting to get worried. Remember, kids, never kiss a hooker. They're not people. Anyway, a little birdie told me the Easter Bunny himself is gonna be here later.
Holy fucking Easter egg fuck.
Jeffy, language.
No, Daddy, the Easter Bunny's coming. You better go get in your suit.
I'm not the Easter Bunny, Jeffy.
Yes, you are.
When's the Easter Bunny gonna be here?
Well, actually, the real Easter Bunny was shot to death back in December, but we have somebody else coming to stand in for him.
Who?
There he is now. Jesus Christ, Santa, you couldn't put the bottle down for 1 minute?
This is my last one.
What? No, say hi to the kids.
Hello! ho!
Stop saying ho ho ho. The Easter Bunny doesn't ho.
What the fuck does the Easter Bunny say?
Jesus, your beer breath. I can smell it through the mask. I don't know. Say hippity hoppity or some shit.
Hey, hippity hoppity, Easter's on his way!
Yeah, hop.
Huh.
Okay, I can see why you weren't in the NBA. Say hi to the Easter Bunny, kids!
Holy fucking dick cheese in the morning, Daddy! It's the fucking Easter Bunny! It's him! He's here!
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like him.
Okay, kids, one at a time. You don't want him to throw up on you.
I can handle my shit.
God, he's a fucking mess.
Hey, Easter Bunny, can I sit on your lap and tell you what I want for Easter?
Sure.
Okay, I want the golden egg, and when I open it up, fucking $1,000,000 in it.
Yeah, me too, kid.
Hey, Mr. Easter Bunny, can you blink?
Don't hit the Easter Bunny,
Don't do
please.
Wait, something ain't right.
Don't.
Santa Claus? You're the Easter Bunny?
No, he only killed the Easter Bunny.
Ah! He killed the Easter Bunny and he's wearing his skin like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre!
No, that's not. The Easter Bunny has to go now. Come on, Easter Bunny, get the fuck out.
Jeffy, calm down. Calm down.
All right, Santa, you're free to go.
Santa, I gotta use the bathroom again.
You know, I know he's on a list somewhere.
He is.
Yeah, I don't feel like chasing him. Well, Santa, how'd you like being the Easter Bunny?
Well, it was gay as hell.
You know, Santa, we don't really say that word anymore.
Oh, well, it was gay as fuck.
No, I didn't mean hell. You know what? Never mind. I just hope me helping you out today makes you think about possibly getting me the Home Alone Lego set for Christmas.
I'll think about it.
Okay, thanks, Santa. Hey, can I actually take this?
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
Why not? Oh, ew, Santa, ew!
Well, Santa comes more than once a year, you know.
It is time to play the next game.
Oh, did you come up with one? I thought you were just gonna give us a balloon and a stick and tell us to come up with a game ourselves.
Shut up!
Oh, we're playing the quiet game, everybody! Hey, she's giving clues to games. She should be fired.
I wish we were playing the quiet game. For the next game, we are adding more players.
Oh, bullshit!
Oh, there's no way.
Hey, Marvin, what are you doing here?
Hank?
You just don't have any rules, do you? People are just doing whatever the hell you want.
They were playing the same games as you, just in another room.
Another room? How many groups do you have?
This is the final group.
So that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people left.
Very good, Marvin. That is 6 people. You know your numbers, but do you know your colors too?
Uncle!
Oh, why you calling for your uncle? Did he touch you?
Knock it off! It is time to play the next game. Follow me.
Ow, that hurt.
Hey guys, you ready to watch people die for money?
Hell yeah, I am.
Mickey, I can't see in this fucking thing.
You're not supposed to use our real names, Goofy, you dumbass!
Well, you just fucking did. Stupid piece of shit, man.
Hello, VIPs. Welcome to the Squid Games.
Why is it called that?
Yeah, I hate calamari. I ordered steak.
When am I gonna get some champagne? I'm tired of staring at an empty glass.
Can I get some scissors? The genius that made this mask didn't give me any eye holes.
Goofy, I swear if I have to hear you talk about that mask one more time!
Well, you're wearing a goddamn Batman mask. You can see clear as shit.
Well, you could have been Robin. Robin!
Well, I'm not gonna be your fucking sidekick. The lady at the place said the chicken mask had the biggest eyes.
Well, maybe you should have tried the chicken mask on like I did with my Batman mask!
Oh, yeah? Well, how about you pull a mouse and tool out of your ass so I can cut this thing off me?
Oh, you know what, Goofy? That's actually a really good idea. Oh, Toodles! Oh, wow, it looks like Toodles doesn't give a fuck!
Gentlemen, your waitress will be around shortly.
Where's the bing bong fucker who's running this game?
Unfortunately, the chairman will not be able to attend tonight's game.
Okay, well, what game are we watching next?
Tonight, we will be watching The Glass Bridge. The bridge is made out of glass tiles. If they pick the wrong one, they'd fall to their death.
Neat.
You better not copy that from Bridge to Terabithia, because if you did, I'll sue your ass. You think $400 billion is a lot of money? Walt Disney froze that to his nutsack when he died!
That's a pretty cool bridge.
I wish I could see what you guys were fucking talking about, but I'm stuck inside Chicken Little's ass.
Oh my god, if someone doesn't bring him a pair of damn scissors!
Gentlemen, your waitress is here.
I'm kind of in a rush. I'm the only guard left.
I'll have some champagne.
Oh, I'll have a double.
Whoa, what do you think this game is?
Oh, look, they actually have a budget for something. Hey, what are the rules for this game?
This game is called Glass Bridge. When the time
Hey, could you speak the hell up? You're way over there and we cannot hear anything you're saying.
Are you kidding me?
See that? Keep up that tone for all of it, because the Siri voice is not working.
This game is called Glass glass bridge. When the timer starts, you will cross the bridge in alphabetical order according to your name. Make it across the bridge before the time ends and you win.
Thank you, honey. She's such a bitch.
Okay, so like, what could kill us? We just walk across it?
Yeah. Hey, what could kill us?
Damn it, I thought he was just gonna walk across. Yes, one tiny thing that could kill you. Some of these glass panels are made of tempered glass.
Louder.
Some of these glass panels are made of tempered glass that won't break if you step on it. The other is regular glass that will break if you step on it. You must pick the correct glass in order to make it across to safety.
I feel like that's important information you should have said the first time.
I hope you die!
You too! Marvin, when I win that $400 billion, I'm gonna trap her in a room with nothing but a tissue and a piece of corn and tell her to come up with a game to live.
So who crosses the glass bridge first?
Well, she did say alphabetically, so who would that be?
Well, your first name's Brooklyn, so it'd be you.
But nice try, but I actually go by Guy. So who would be before G? You, Chef Pee-Pee? You're C.
The fuck not. My name is Pee-Pee, not Chef Pee-Pee. Chef is a title, dumbass.
Oh, well, who else would that be? You, Hank?
Well, G comes before H, so it'd be you again.
Well, guess what? I don't go by Guy either. I actually go by my middle name, which is the letter T, so it would be Hank next.
Alright, I don't mind going. You guys didn't know this, but I used to work in the glass industry for 20 years, and I can tell the difference between tempered glass and not.
What, really?
Marvin, we got so lucky, we're gonna live.
Alright, so what you gotta do is you just gotta look for the light refractions in the glass. See, it reflects different. So, let me just take a look here. Oh, this one right here has gotta be the tempered glass.
Oh, no! I guess he didn't know the difference.
Well, I guess we know which one to step on now.
But not the next one.
Well, who goes next?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I,
Look
J.
at you, Marvin. You know your alphabets.
Oh, Jeffy's next.
Okay, moving on your way, fuckers. I'm about to run this bitch.
No, take your time, Jeffy. You gotta take your time. You can't just keep jumping to the next one.
He's doing it.
Don't rush it, Jeffy. Take your time. You might die.
Dang, this is easy. I'm gonna do this shit backwards.
Oh, I can't watch.
Marvin, he did it.
Wait, no way!
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Jeffy, how'd you do it?
Dang, that shit was easy.
Guys, did anyone see what he stepped on?
No, I was just shocked.
Well,
me too.
Jeffy, which ones did you step on?
A, circle, triangle, left bumper, left down, right up.
I think that's the cheat code for guns in Grand Theft Auto.
No, seriously, Jeffy, which ones was it?
I don't know, dang, I forgot. I speed ran that bitch.
Oh my god. Okay, so who's next?
You are, Marvin.
What, me?
Yeah, because it goes Pee-Pee and then Suzanne and then me, so you're M.
My middle name's Zion.
No, it's
Your name ain't Zion. Stop lying. I gotta see your ID.
No. Okay. Can someone help me with the next one? Does anyone know possibly what it could be the difference?
Oh, Marvin, if we had something we could throw at the glass, you can hear the difference between tempered and regular glass.
You can?
Yeah, it's like night and day.
Okay, I gotta think of something to throw. Does anyone have anything to throw? Jeffy, do you have anything to throw?
I got marbles in my ass. I can toss you one of those.
I don't want a marble that's been in your ass, Jeffy.
Marvin, your life could depend on it.
All of our lives depend on it. Get the shitty marble, Marvin.
Okay, fine, Jeffy, toss me a marble. Jeffy, you missed. You made it. We lost it. You have another one?
Daddy, I can shoot him out of my ass like a BB gun.
No, Jeffy, I just need one marble.
All right, hold on.
What?
That sounds like tempered glass to me, Marvin.
Wait, really? It does?
Yeah, it's a very distinctive sound. It's like a cat's meow. You just can't mistake it.
Okay, so it must be this one.
Oh my god, that was so close.
Wait, what?
Marvin, I have no fucking idea what glass sounds like.
Are you kidding me? So I just risked my life?
Of course. What, do you think I was trying to help you? I've been screwing over everybody.
So if Jeffy gives us more marbles, we won't be able to tell the difference?
No, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, are you kidding me? Okay, well... I'm not moving forward. Someone else has to go.
No, you have to go all the way.
No, that bitch isn't here, and we all know they don't enforce rules here. And I already risked my life for one square, so someone else come and do the next one.
Yeah, somebody whose letter comes before mine in the alphabet go before me.
Nigga, not me.
I'll go. I've already lost my husband.
Yeah, that's right. See, Marvin, she has bigger balls than you.
Yeah, you come up here and you do it.
What an idiot.
Ooh, which one could it be?
Well, your husband worked in glass for... Jeffy, stop it!
Make me.
Your husband worked in glass for 20 years. Did he ever talk about glass with you?
No, all he knew how to do was cheat on me with the babysitter. Oh, I don't know which one to pick. Let me out! Someone else go before me! I don't want to go anymore!
Well, actually, I think I can tell the difference.
Really?
That's that one. I'm not fucking around!
Damn, Marvin, you fucking savage. I didn't think you had it in you. We kill him next.
Oh, yeah, deal.
All right.
That means there's 3 tiles left, and I'm still not moving, so someone better go first.
Okay, PPP goes next.
God damn it. All right, you're right. Get out the way. Okay. All right, move, Marvin. This grown folk business.
Okay, what do you think the next one is?
I'm not sure. Does this one look like it has a weird tint to you?
I mean, I can't tell a difference. Oh, hey, you can't push me!
I knew I was right, though.
You were right. Okay, so we only have 2 more left. What do you think the next one is?
I'm not sure.
Stop pushing me!
Damn, I'm good!
Wait, we only have 1 more left. Okay, well, you actually have to do that one. You can't push me. I'm gonna sit down. You have to actually choose.
No, the hell I don't.
Okay, well, I'm not moving. You chose. You made me risk my life for these 2, so you should jump on a real one.
I guess so. You are right. I didn't make you choose. Hold on. Which one is it?
No! Chef BB died!
But hey, look, Marvin, we know which one to step on. It's right there.
I can't believe Chef BB's dead.
Hey, Marvin, I have a confession.
What?
I actually saw the ones that Jeffy stepped on, so I could have saved all of you, but I wanted to eliminate a few people because I want that money for myself.
You monster!
Yeah, we can discuss that later. The time's about to end.
What the fuck was the point of that? We made it across, assholes. You're just gonna shoot glass in our eyes? We don't even have goggles.
So VIPs, did you enjoy the game?
Hell yeah, I did. It was so cool. 3 people died.
And Marvin's still alive, so if I'm lucky, he'll win and I'll get his house payment money.
Oh, I hope he dies. I hate that bitch.
Well, I wish I could have seen it, but I fucking can't.
Just ignore him.
Wait, who died? I bet on the chef named after a penis. Did he live? Hello? Am I talking about fucking self over here? If you guys left, I wouldn't be able to tell.
Oh my god, he's dead, Goofy!
Well, fuck. There goes all my extremely goofy movie royalties. Max is gonna be pissed.
Oh, wow. You know what? This champagne, it tastes like hot dogs.
It tastes like hot dogs?
Yeah, it tastes like Piglet's ass cheeks.
Well, Mickey, where's my champagne?
It's right there, Goofy.
Oh, because I know where right there is, because I can fucking see.
I don't know. Why did you reach around?
If I stayed home, I could get a reach around from Clarabelle.
Yeah, everyone has, buddy.
Oh my god, Goofy, you made a mess! Well, it's not my fucking fault I can't see this stupid ass mess. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and whack off.
Oh my god, I am so sorry I brought him. He's kind of just like a tag-along.
Hey, Boynie, I need to talk to you.
Not right now, Karen. I bootleg downloaded the movie Twisters from a shady website. Movie theaters are just too expensive these days.
Oh, well, is it any good?
Well, the quality's just okay. The guy who recorded it is eating his popcorn really loud, and he put his own watermark all over it. But it's just so scary. There's just so many tornadoes.
Boynie, you know those aren't real tornadoes, right?
Yeah, right, Karen. You're telling me that's fake? No way. They don't have that kind of technology.
Boynie, listen, can you please pause your movie so I can talk to you?
Pause Twisters? What if I miss something, like another tornado?
Boynie, there's probably gonna be more tornadoes.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, make it quick.
Well, Boynie, the other night I cheated.
But cheated? What do you mean you cheated?
I cheated, Boynie!
What, Karen, you cheated? How could you do this to me?
I'm sorry, Boynie, I just can't help myself. It's so easy.
Well, is this the first time you've done something like this?
No, Boynie, I cheat every chance I get, every time you leave the room.
Oh, who have you even cheated with?
Well, there was one time with your brother Jonathan, but it was his idea.
You cheated with Jonathan?
I did, Boynie.
Karen, you're a serial cheater? I feel so dirty. I'm leaving you, Karen. I'm leaving you.
Why, Boynie? Why?
Why? Why am I leaving, Karen? Because you cheated on me. Because you're a lying, cheating whore. Lying, cheating, whore.
Oh, I never should have told him, but I didn't know he'd act this way.
Jeffy, stop smelling those markers. It's gonna make you high.
Why, so I can be like you?
Well, I'm not high, Jeffy.
Marvin, he can smell those markers. They're scented markers.
Yeah, Daddy, I'm smelling some fluffernutter right now.
That sounds like a bad word.
I bent her over and stuck it right in her fluffernutter.
Jeffy, don't say that. There's someone at the door. Hello?
Hey there, Marvin. I just happened to be in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by before I killed myself.
But what's going on, buddy? You don't look so good.
Oh, I don't? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess maybe you've just never seen the face of a guy whose wife is a cheating bitch. That's it. That's the face. It's me.
Wait, your wife cheated on you?
What gave you that idea?
Well, you said...
Yes, she did. She's a cheating bitch. Apparently, she cheated multiple times. Every time I was out of the room, apparently, just all the time. You know, I never checked the closet, so I guess that's where she was keeping them.
Oh, okay.
Like brooms.
Well, how'd you catch her being a cheater?
Oh, I walked into the room and she was eating a pumpkin.
What?
Never mind, she's a cheating bitch. She cheated on me with my own brother.
What, your own brother?
Yes.
What, do you want to come inside?
I bet that's what she asked them. You know what? I bet she didn't even have to. I bet they already knew they could. That's her kink.
Listen, come inside, buddy. Let's just talk about this.
Hey, Daddy, look, I'm a unicorn.
Jeffy, stop it. Go to your room. We have to talk about adult things.
All right, Daddy. Well, I'm going to go to my room and use my markers to color my butthole to look like the LGBTQ flag, and it's going to smell fruity.
Marvin, what's wrong with your friend?
His wife cheated on him.
Oh, that's so sad.
Hey, you guys talking about me? Because that would be fucked up. It's pretty messed up to make fun of a crying man.
Hey, what can we do to make you happy, buddy?
Well, you could build a time machine and send me back to before the plane hit the tower so I could stand on top of them and die.
What? No, buddy, I thought you were going to say send you back before your wife cheated on you.
Oh no, who knows when that started? She was probably doing that before she even met me.
Wait, don't you cheat on your wife all the time?
Oh, here we go. Yes, I do. But I can do that because I'm the man. I work, I pay the bills, so I can do that. It's like a tax.
Wait, what? Isn't that the problem, though? Maybe that's why she cheated.
Marvin, are you sure your wife's not cheating on you? Because that is cheater talk. You should smell her breath and make sure it doesn't smell like pumpkin.
Listen, buddy, look, just calm down. What can we do to get you distracted from your wife cheating on you?
You're right, Marvin. I should cheat on my wife to get back at her.
That's not what I
But you
said.
already cheat on your wife!
No, this time it'll be different because it's gonna be for revenge. Like Japan, they blew up a couple of ships at Pearl Harbor, so we dropped 2 nukes on their asses. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bang 2 hot bitches. Come on, Marvin, to the strip club.
Marvin, no!
Marvin, to my car.
But you can't drive, you've been drinking.
I'm not gonna drive. You're gonna drive. Wink, wink.
I gotta go with him.
Marvin, please, no!
I gotta make sure he doesn't drive drunk.
Okay.
Oh no, you're not driving. Give me your keys.
Oh, you want my keys, huh? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you're not driving.
It's push to start, you fucking idiot. It's a Hyundai Sonata.
Oh, no, don't drive! Don't drive!
Whee!
No, stop.
The best part about working the night shift alone is you get all the donuts. Oh, Winkin' Wallaby, is that a drunk driver? I'm gonna go get him.
Oh my god, the cops are behind us.
The cops? I'm a cop. If I just let them know, they'll let us go.
Oh god, thank god you're stopping.
Just let me do all the talking.
Excuse me, sir, you were swerving. Oh, hey, mate.
Simmons! This is my partner Simmons! Marvin, we are good. We are good. Simmons is gonna let me drive drunk, aren't you, Simmons?
Actually, mate, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, because my body cam's on.
You fucking idiot. You're supposed to turn it off.
Well, they don't let us do that anymore, mate.
I just put a sticker over mine.
How many beers have you had tonight?
This is my 6th one. Here, you want a sip?
No, mate. You know I'm working. I can't drink on the job. Plus, I'm already 6 donuts deep. I got donuts in my car. You want one?
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Marvin, you want a donut? Marvin doesn't, but I do.
All right, mate. Give me 1 second.
Put it right in my mouth.
There you are.
Oh, shit. I'm too drunk to eat donuts.
All right, mate. Well, I'm going to have to do a sobriety test for you, so I'm going to need you to get out of the car.
Simmons, I already told you I'm drunk. I don't have to prove it. God, you are the worst cop ever.
All right, mate. Well, I'm going to have to turn you in, so come on. Get out of the vehicle.
Okay, I will get out, but first you have to give me a hug.
All right.
Stupid pig!
What? You just tasered a cop!
Strip club, Marvin, titties!
What?
Titties, Marvin, titties! Oh, look at that, Marvin. Titties!
I don't want to be here. Let's leave.
Come on, Marvin. My wife cheated on me.
And you tasered a cop. You're probably wanted.
I don't care, Marvin. I have nothing left to live for. Like, watch this. Hey ho.
What?
Come here.
Yeah?
I'm gonna grab that. Oh, wow. Those are nice.
Hey, you have to pay for that!
Oh, okay. Here you go. There you go.
Oh my god, yeah!
Enjoy it. It's my life savings.
Hey, no touching the ladies.
The fuck? Hey, buddy, you better get out of my face before my friend Marvin kicks your ass.
Oh, I'd like to see him try.
Kick his ass, Marvin.
Oh, no, I'm not. I don't want to kick his
No,
ass.
kick his ass. You could do it. Punch him right in the nose. He's got a weak sinus cavity. I can tell. It's like punching a shark. It'll just knock him right out.
Yeah, punch me in the nose.
See, he wants you to do a punch him, Marvin.
I'm not punching him.
Quit being a bitch and punch him.
Okay. God, he broke my wrist. He broke my wrist.
Marvin, what, you think you're the equalizer? You're not Denzel Washington?
You guys need to go.
Oh, you still want us to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just finish my beer. See what I tell you, Marvin? I knocked his ass out with my beer bottle, and it didn't even break. How do they do it in movies?
I think he broke my wrist. I need to go to the hospital.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hey, girl.
What?
Come back to my house. I want you to meet my wife.
Give me money.
Oh, okay, fine. Here you go. Yeah, see? This is what you want?
Yeah.
I got all the power. Come on.
Marvin, what happened to your hand?
He broke it because he thought he was the equalizer.
No, you told me to punch that guy in the face.
Wait, where have you guys been?
The strip club.
Marvin, how could you?
I was trying to stop him from drinking and driving, and then he tasered a cop.
And tell her what else I did.
And then we went to the strip club, and then he met this stripper, and he took her on a shopping spree and bought her whatever she wanted, and then he went to the bank and gave her his life savings.
Why would you give that whore all your money?
Oh, damn. I am so sorry. She actually prefers the term hoe. It's more respectful.
He saved me from a ditch, and now I'm a classy ass bitch.
Why would you give that hoe all your money?
Oh, easy. See, my wife cheated on me, so at the end of the day, I'm planning on, yeah, can't take it with me, right? So I think I'm maybe gonna run into a train, just make it nice and quick. By the way, don't fucking do that. If you were gonna do that because of this scene, you have bigger problems and you should probably get some help. I shouldn't have to tell you that. And now you can get some help with today's sponsor, me telling you not to fucking do that. And also Gamer Subs, I guess.
Listen, buddy, I know your wife cheated on you, but you don't...
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I forgot for a second.
Listen, man, you can just take the money away from her. Like, you can take all that stuff back and get your money back.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do that. Marvin, stop. You're scaring her.
Listen, you're just
Look,
doing a lot of...
Squeeze me, but I'm gonna go brag to my wife that I have a new hotter wife and no money.
Oh, man, he's ruining his life.
I can't believe you told him we cheated.
I had to tell him the truth. It was killing me.
Hey, lovebirds.
Boiny?
What it is? I just wanted to introduce you to my new girl. What is her name?
Angel Dust.
This is Veronica. She's definitely not a stripper, and I gave her our entire life savings.
Boiny, you're cheating on me?
Yeah, I guess you're not the only one who likes to eat pumpkin, huh? Oh, come here, pumpkin.
Boiny, what are you talking about?
Well, you cheated on me, so I cheated on you.
Boiny, I didn't cheat on you. I cheated.
Well, tomato, you're still banging other guys. It doesn't matter what you call it.
No, Boiny, think. What were we doing the other night?
Well, apparently you were banging my brother while I was watching TV.
I wish.
No, Boiny, we were playing board games.
And?
I cheated at board games.
Wait, explain.
Well, Boiny, remember when we were playing Guess Who? Well, there was a mirror behind you, so I could see who your person was, and I was able to guess who it was by looking at the reflection. And then we played Monopoly, and I was the banker, so I kept stealing money from the bank when you weren't looking. Then we were playing Uno with Jonathan, and he gave me a bunch of draw 4 cards under the table so we could make you keep drawing cards all game long.
Damn it, I knew there was no way you had that many draw 4s.
It was so funny, Boiny, because you had like 50 cards and you kept having to draw 4 more.
And you just kept buying up all those properties in Monopoly?
Boiny, honey, I didn't buy those properties.
Oh, God damn it, I just thought you were really good at guessing who.
No.
Well, I did a lot to screw up my life.
It's okay, Boiny. I still love you.
No, you don't understand, Karen. I tased a cop. I hit this really scary bodyguard guy. I gave our entire life savings to this stripper. See, I thought I was going to get hit by a train later, and now I still want to.
It's okay, Boiny. You'll earn your money back. And when you do, can I go shopping?
Sure, if the train doesn't kill me.
Come on, Boiny. Let's go play board games.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Karen. We can set up the board right in front of the train.
Today, I can't believe we were invited. There's gonna be so many celebrities there. Do you think she'll like her cookie cake?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Boiny?
Well, Karen, I just don't feel like going to an A-list celebrity birthday party today.
What, Boiny? You've been so excited ever since Beyonce invited you when you got her out of a speeding ticket.
I know, but I didn't realize her birthday was on the same day Steve Irwin died.
What?
Oh yeah, Karen, today's the day Steve Irwin was tragically taken from us by that goddamn stingray. Oh, I'm so upset.
Well, Boiny, the party will distract you.
No, it won't, Karen. How am I supposed to just sit there and eat cake and play pin the ring on the single lady when I know Steve Irwin was brutally impaled by a stingray on this day? How can people party on a day like this? It's like partying on 9/11.
But Boiny, you party on 9/11.
Yeah, okay, well they say never forget, not never party. Partying's the best way to remember. remember.
Well, let's party to remember Steve Irwin.
Karen, are you sick in the head? That's my whole point. We can't party today. Today's a day of mourning. Karen, did you take a bite out of Beyonce's fucking cookie cake?
I took a little nibble to make sure it wasn't stale.
Okay, that's it. We're definitely not going now.
But Boydie, you told her you would go when she invited you on Facebook.
I said maybe because I wanted to be mysterious.
Oh, but Boydie, look, she hearted it.
Karen, there's gonna be so many other celebrities there, she's not even gonna know we're not there.
You're gonna break her heart, Boydie.
Look, I'm just gonna message Beyonce on Facebook and tell her I can't make it. Happy birthday, Beyonce. Sorry I can't make it to your party. There. And now she's calling me.
Boydie, answer it.
Ugh. Hello, Beyonce. Happy birthday, Beyonce. What do you want, Beyonce?
Brooklyn guy, please tell me the message you sent me was a joke. You're still coming to my birthday party, right?
No, Beyonce, it's not a joke. I just can't make it to your birthday party. I really wanted to, but I can't. Maybe next year? Actually, probably not. Maybe not any year, unless it's on a different day.
So you have a problem with the day I was born?
Well, yeah, it's just a bad day. It's not you, it's the day. Actually, the whole month of September's bad. Like, 9/11 happened in September, and Hurricane Katrina, and, like, the Nazis invaded Poland and started World War II in September, I think. And Queen Elizabeth II died. You know, there's a reason Green Day wanted to sleep through this month.
I don't give a stabbing stingray fuck that you don't like the month of September. You better show up to my birthday.
Okay, now that is not a common expression. That's it. I'm not coming to your birthday. Bye.
Wait, Boydie, we're not gonna go?
Did you hear her, Karen? She took a jab at Steve. That really stung. Fuck! Now I'm doing it. On the day of Steve's death. I'm so sorry, Steve. All right, I'm just gonna go to work to get my mind off this.
Well, Boydie, can I still go?
No, Karen, she's not even gonna care. Just stay here and eat the fucking carrot cake. Cookie cake. Karen, eat it. You already started. It's not carrot cake.
Hey, Danny, guess what? Did you know that this TV show came out on the exact day, month, and year that I was born?
That's really cool.
Tis.
Can we watch it?
We can watch it when we're done watching the news.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor?
No.
Oh, I'll just be here if you need me.
Well, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be at Beyonce's birthday party.
Yeah, I was, and I decided not to go.
Why'd you decide not to go? There's so many celebrities there. You gotta go.
Well, today's just a really sad day.
Why is today sad?
Oh, hey, the show actually came out on my birthday. I mean, not the actual year, but the same day.
Yeah, Jeffy was telling us. Why is today sad?
Marvin, are you kidding me? Don't you know what day it is?
Hump Day?
Fuck. Oh, Marvin, that is so unbelievably not funny.
Oh, it's Wednesday!
Thank you for the update.
Why is today sad? We don't know why.
Okay, we're gonna do charades. I'll explain. This is the first word.
Oh, you're working at a pizzeria and you're tossing the dough and making pizzas. It's very busy.
Marvin, I stopped because everything you said was wrong.
Oh, there's a fly in your face and you're trying to swat it away.
No.
You're a DJ and you're at a rave and man, you're pumping up the jam.
No.
You're pumping.
You smell something really bad?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you walked into a spider web and you're getting it off your face.
No.
Oh, you're in a sauna and it's really hot, so you're trying to breathe.
Oh, you're running from a zombie and you're looking back at it running after you and you're scared.
No, God damn it, Marvin, I'm swimming, okay? The first word is I'm swimming, okay?
Okay, swimming.
Okay, here's the second one.
You died?
How did I die?
You drowned.
Oh, someone shot you with a harpoon because they thought you were a shark.
That's close.
You swam 30 minutes after eating.
How is that close to being shot with a harpoon, Marvin?
I don't. You swallowed too much water. You have a tummy ache. You had a heart attack from swimming too much.
I'm fucking Steve Irwin, Marvin. That's what I'm doing. I'm fucking Steve Irwin.
Okay, that does not look like you're banging Steve Irwin.
No, I don't mean I'm literally... Marvin, it's charades. I am Steve Irwin.
Okay, let's play a different one because I didn't really get
No, we're not playing charades. I'm telling you why I'm sad today. Today is the day Steve Irwin died. Well, not actually today. It was like 18 years ago, but it's the same day.
That was today?
Yes, it's today.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Yes, it's very sad, Marvin. That's what I'm saying. Today is a tragic day.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long time ago, so I mean, it's kind of like move on a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was a long time ago. Yeah, you're right, Marvin. I guess Pearl Harbor wasn't a big deal because it was a long time ago. Oh, and the Holocaust? What's that? That was a long time ago. I don't care about that. And slavery? That's just the cat's pajamas, Marvin. That's what you think, right? Because it was a long time ago?
No, I'm just saying it was so long ago and I didn't know him, so I mean...
Oh, you didn't know him, so you lack empathy, huh? You're a psychopath? That's what you're telling me, Marvin?
No, it was sad when it happened. It's still sad, but people just don't really think about it that often. I didn't know today was that day. I don't have it on my calendar that he died today.
Oh, how quickly we forget.
Marvin, look, the news!
Breaking news, MK, Beyonce's birthday party was ruined because one of the guests she invited didn't show up, and that made her cry. We have an important message from the president now.
Breaking news, America. Some broke-ass, ginger-headed, fuck-ass bitch ruined Beyonce's birthday party and made her cry. America's most hated person now ruined one of the happiest days in September. If you see his face, punch him and call him names. Thank you.
Oh man, she told the president?
Oh, you made Beyonce cry!
Well, I didn't mean to make her cry, I just didn't want to celebrate on such a sad day. Ow! Fuck! Marvin!
Oh, Jeffy, don't hit him.
It's okay, he was just doing what the president told him.
Oh, well, I mean, you made Beyonce cry, and now people are going to want to punch you.
Well, look, if anybody tries to punch me, I will just explain why I didn't go to the party.
Did you explain to her why you didn't go?
Well, I didn't really get a chance. She made a very hurtful joke about Steve Irwin. At least, I think it was a joke. It was Stingray related. It was either a joke or she just has very weird sayings. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go get a beer out of your fridge. Ow!
Jeffy? Oh, I mean, the president told him. I guess you can do it.
The last beer. This is for you, Steve. Well, while I'm here, I might as well see if they have any snacks in the pantry.
What do you think you're doing going in my pantry?
Oh, hey, Chef PP, I'm just looking for some snacks.
Oh no, you don't deserve no snacks. You made Beyonce cry. You don't make the queen bee cry.
Oh, come on, I just didn't want to go to her party.
Nah, this is for the beehive. I'm going to hive, bitch. Yeah, buzz, motherfucker, buzz.
Well, what happened to you?
I just got my ass kicked for making Beyonce cry.
Well, you know that was going to happen. I mean, the president announced to the world that people need to punch you in the face.
Yeah, I know. Ow! God damn it,
I'm just doing what the president told me to do.
I know. Okay, I guess I'm just going to have to go to the party.
You're actually going to go?
Yeah, I'm going to go get my wife.
He's going to get beat up by everyone.
Oh my god, Boydie, what happened to you?
I got beat up for making Beyonce cry.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ow!
Sorry, Boydie, president's orders.
I know, it's okay. Listen, I think I decided to go to Beyonce's birthday party.
What? We're gonna go?
Yeah, but I need you to put some makeup on my face so I don't look so beat up.
Okay, Boydie, can I also bring the cookie cake?
Well, you ate goddamn half of it.
I was hungry, Boydie, because you said we weren't going.
Fuck it, okay, bring it. Ugh, kill me.
Boydie, are you sure this is Beyonce's birthday party?
There are balloons, Karen. It's definitely her house.
Hey, are you here for Beyonce's birthday party?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check the guest list. Let's see, Drake, Steve Harvey.
That's me right there, Brooklyn guy +1.
Hey, you're the guy who made her cry.
Yeah, that would be me.
You got a lot of nerve showing up here, bud. No one here likes you, everyone hates you.
I know.
Well, we brought a cookie cake.
The half-eaten cookie cake.
You know what, let me go ask her if she even wants you here. Stay put.
Karen, I want to leave.
No, Boydie, you're gonna make it right.
But he said everyone in there hates me.
Alright, so Beyonce's in her room crying, so I didn't have a chance to ask her. So why don't you come inside, grab a snack, and sit by the pool and wait. And when she's done crying, she'll come out and talk to you.
Okay.
You're the reason she's crying.
I know.
Boydie, where should I put the cookie cake?
Probably next to her real cake, Karen. You know, I really thought Beyonce would have had a bigger cake.
Oh my god, Boydie, there's Drake standing over there.
Ooh, Drake, who gives a shit?
Oh, I think he's coming over.
Brooklyn guy, you're a dummy head, poopy pants, stinky butthead. I hate you for making Beyonce cry on her birthday. I hope you step on a crack and break your mama's back. Excuse me, I'm going to talk to a minor.
Why would he admit that?
Oh my god, Boydie, Drake just talked to you. Do you think he'll take a picture with me?
Are you under 18?
No.
Well, then probably not. I'm gonna grab a red Solo cup and stand by the pool.
Boydie, do you think anyone would mind if I had some more of the cookie cake?
Karen, I don't think anybody wants any of your shitty cookie cake. Ugh, lame-ass party. Oh, hey, Beyonce. I made it to your birthday.
What do you want, Brooklyn guy? You already ruined my birthday and made me cry all day.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Listen, I just really want to explain why I didn't want to come earlier. You see, your birthday's also the same day Steve Irwin died, and I just can't celebrate on a day this sad.
Wait, you think I don't know about Steve Irwin dying on the same day as my birthday? I carry this framed picture of Steve everywhere I go because I love him so much. I don't celebrate my birthday on this day. I celebrate the life of Steve Irwin.
Oh my god, Beyonce! You do understand! Let's fucking party! Steve!
Oh, please, not this song again, guys. Please stop. I thought you outgrew the song, Jeffy. Oh my God. Oh. There's someone at the door, so when I get back, have this turned off. Hello?
Marvin, I have to talk to you. Can we speak privately?
No, I'd rather speak in front of my wife, whatever it's about.
Marvin, I don't think she's gonna want to hear this.
I want her to hear whatever you have to say so nothing gets, confused. Come on.
If you say so. Who's at the door, Marvin?
The neighbor's wife.
Marvin, I cannot believe you want your wife to hear this, but I guess you're the type of man that ripped the Band-Aid off. What is she talking about?
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear this too.
I'm pregnant.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations! I'm pregnant with Marvin's baby! What?
What are you talking about?
Well, we made love 2 years ago and every month since, and I'm pregnant with your baby! Marvin, what is she talking about?
Oh, okay, listen. 2 years ago, she wanted to do stuff with me, but I didn't do it. It was with Chef Pee-Pee, I swear. Have you ever seen my face while we were doing it?
Well, no. You always want the lights off, but I know that sweet mustache anywhere. Marvin, I'm gonna leave you! What is happening?
No, listen, I promise you it's not me, it's Chef Pee-Pee. Look, we can go downstairs, and she can see that it's Chef Pee-Pee. Chef Pee-Pee will admit to this, okay?
Marvin, you better prove it! Yeah, you better prove it.
Oh, Daddy giving away some baby gravy. But don't worry, Daddy. I'll hold the fort down up here and shoo away the skanks.
All right, listen, we're going to go talk to Chef Pee-Pee and get this cleared up.
Marvin, you're sick!
My chili fruity pupples is almost done.
Hey, Chef Pee-Pee.
Hey, what's up, boy? Ugly boy. What you up to?
What are you cooking?
Nothing but some chili fruity pupples. Are you hungry? Go get a bowl.
Well, we need to talk first. You're kind of in trouble.
Wait, in trouble? What the hell? I'm not getting no whooping.
You know how you slept with the neighbor's wife 2 years ago?
2 years ago? I've been hitting that every month. Taking her ass through Pound Town. Nothing but the pounding. Pound. You would think construction work is going on next door.
Well, Marvin, I'm not angry anymore. Well, I am! Marvin, how could you do that to me? I thought we were in love. I thought it was you giving me the business.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I am the business owner, giving you nothing but straight spatula. Call me Peter Piper because I'm laying the pipe.
Hold on. Let me feel that mustache.
No worries, baby.
Oh, dear God, it is you!
Yeah, so what you want to do? You over here because you want to do it in the light?
Absolutely not. You're daddy now.
I mean, you've been calling me daddy. This ain't nothing new, baby. Daddy. Oh, daddy. Slow down. Faster, one leg go. I'm there.
Well, now you're a baby daddy.
What? No, baby daddy?
Look for yourself.
What the fuck? I thought this was a COVID test.
Nope, she's pregnant with your baby.
Pregnant?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So are you going to go to every appointment with her for 9 months and be by her side and be the good father you should be?
Fuck no! Hell no! You gotta catch me to be a daddy?
What? Okay, hold on, he's just joking around. Let me go talk to him. Chef Pee-Pee, where'd you go? Chef Pee-Pee? Oh, buddy, where are you going?
Leave me alone, Marvin. I'm going to Lithuania. I'm leaving this fucking country.
But why?
Because you set me up. You know what the hell you did? You invited that trifling asshole over there trying to get some money out of a nigga. You know I'm broke as hell. You don't want to get paid number 20 cents, nigga.
Well, listen, buddy, she came to me and said she was pregnant, and I just wanted, I was trying to save myself, too.
What about you save your fucking self? Think about me. I'm a broke ass nigga. We had a handshake. We were best ass friends. What? You do me like this? That is dirty as hell, bro.
Well, listen, it might not even be yours. So what if we get like a DNA test? You want to wait around and see that?
I ain't got time for all that, bro. I'm about to catch the first damn flight out of here.
Well, no, but Chef Pee-Pee, listen.
If it's a fucking Delta flight or if it's a Spirit, I'm leaving this bitch.
Chef Pee-Pee, listen. I know she's pregnant. I know it's scary. But listen, she might be able to get rid of it. She might get rid of it.
Get rid of it?
Yeah, she might get rid of it. Like she might not.
She might consider it?
Yeah, tell her how much you get paid and tell her you're a broke ass, what you just said.
Yeah.
And then maybe she won't want to have a baby with you because why would she want to have a baby with that? What is she going to get out of it?
Right. You're right. Maybe there is a God. He might consider this and she might be a good woman.
Yeah, let's just go see if she'll get rid of it. Come on.
I might be just stressing.
All right, I got Chef Pee-Pee to come back.
Chef Pee-Pee, thank God you're back!
No, not right now, bitch. I got something to say. I'm broke as hell. I only get paid 20 cents a day. I'm basically a fucking slave. You're not getting $1, a penny, not even a fucking cent, not an atom or EBT out of a nigga. So you're basically setting our child up for failure. I don't know what you're thinking. You should probably kick yourself in the fucking stomach. Do something. Because look, I'm only 5'7". He's not going to be in the NBA, NFL, MLB, none of that fucking alphabet sports. Just go and hit the fucking abort button immediately.
Chef Pee-Pee, I am a Christian woman.
What the hell that's supposed to mean?
I am keeping your baby.
Buddy!
No, it ain't no buddy. You are an enemy, nigga. Why would you invite me right back in that house knowing she's a religious woman?
I did not know she was a religious woman. I didn't know that.
She's preying on my downfall. She probably took a picture of me, sent it to the fans. I can't get on a damn plane now. Oh, man, I have to swim. I have to swim to Mexico or some shit.
No, Chef Pee-Pee, listen, having a kid won't be so bad.
Having a kid? won't be so bad. That's because you ain't the damn daddy. You get to live comfortable. No, I have to pay for fucking diapers, formula. They shit in the diapers. Oh no, I don't want to change none of that. I had to change Junior for fucking 6 years, and he was already 6.
Well, listen, what if it's a girl? You'd want a girl, right?
Hell no! Fuck no! 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 Not for her to be an OnlyFans model after 18 years of raising that bitch. Hell no! For y'all to tell me that I failed at being a father. Hell no! No!
Oh, Chef Pee Pee, I think you just need to calm down. Listen.
Calm down! Calm down! But you gonna get somebody pregnant and then you tell me to calm down. No, I tell you to calm down. You calm down, bitch. I'm calm.
Okay, well, Chef Pee, where are you even going?
I am going out of this fucking state. I'm leaving. Or you can point me to the Golden Gate Bridge. You know where it's at?
Probably that way.
Okay, because I'm about to jump out that motherfucker.
No,
adios!
Chef Pee Pee,
95,000!
Chef Pee Pee!
Bye, nigga! Bye!
Chef Pee Pee, at least think about it.
No!
Think about it!
I'm never thinking about it. I already thought about it. My thought is fucking dead.
Marvin, you're back! Wait, where's Chef Pee Pee?
He went to the store to buy the formula and the diapers and the preemie clothes.
Oh, now that's a man! That's more than Hank ever did.
Fuck. Oh, have you told your husband about that you being pregnant with another man's baby?
Oh no, I was hoping to break the news to him with Chef Pee Pee. That way if Hank got violent, Chef Pee Pee would defend me.
Oh, that's not gonna fucking happen. Okay, well, Chef Pee Pee's gonna be at the store for a few days. So,
well, I was hoping to wait for him before I told Hank. I really need to let Hank know.
I think I got Chef Pee Pee in this fucking mess. Let me go get Chef Pee Pee. I think he's at the front door.
Chef Pee Pee, thank God you're back!
Yep, Marvin told me you wanted to talk to me.
Yes, we need to go tell my husband about the condition you put me in.
Oh, of course I'll tell him. I'm gonna be a good daddy.
And maybe before we tell Hank, we can do it again.
Well, oh no, Peter Piper's all out of pipe.
All right, well, let's just go tell my husband.
All right, let's go tell him.
Hey, honey, what's for dinner?
Hank, you are perfectly capable of making your own dinner.
You know women always cook while the men go out and provide.
Well, you've been provided with 2 hands to cook dinner yourself.
Honey, men don't cook, not in this 1960s household.
Well, I know a man who can cook, and I'd like you to meet him.
Who's that?
This is Chef Pee Pee.
How you doing there, Jorge? Me like it taquitos, beef and cheese, queso y carne.
Okay.
Oh, Jorge speaks English. I didn't know you speak of the English, Pedro.
Hank, there's something Chef Pee Pee and I would like to tell you.
All right, what's that?
I am having his baby.
Oh, like a food baby or what?
No, I'm pregnant with his child.
Oh, you motherfucker! God damn it, you fucking piece of shit!
Marvin?
Marvin?
Oh, I get it. It's one of those April Fool's Day jokes in August.
Marvin, where is Chef Pee Pee?
I don't know yet. I think he's in San Francisco.
You guys are funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a wicked shit. And one of y'all get in the kitchen and start cooking.
Marvin, you better go get Chef Pee Pee.
Listen. He was on his way to the store, and I didn't want to interrupt him, so I decided to dress up like him. You fell for it. I thought he'd fall for it, but I'll call him. I'll call Chef Pee Pee. Oh, come on, Chef Pee Pee, please answer.
Hello?
Oh, Chef Pee Pee.
Oh, no, Marvin. I don't want to talk right now. You know what? You're gonna be the last person I talk to before I jump. I'm actually 2 feet away. Nice knowing you.
Well, no, Chef Pee Pee, don't do it. Please don't do that. You have to come back.
I'm not coming back. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm gonna be a horrible father. Look, she's gonna put me on child support, and what will I be left with? 10 fucking cents? I can't even buy ramen with that, Marvin.
Well, Chef Pee Pee, what if you're not the dad?
What if I'm not the dad? I was piping the hell out of it. I was laying fucking pipe. You know what I was doing. I was sneaking out the fucking house and just putting that bitch through it. I was the only one doing it. Of course I'm gonna be the fucking father unless you was sneaking a pipe.
Well, listen, nobody was sneaking a pipe, but listen, Chef Pee Pee, listen. Don't jump off a bridge. That's not gonna answer. There has to be another option.
It's the only option, Marvin. Well, there's one more. I could go down to South Africa and join the Zulu Nation tribe. Yeah. Be part of the tribe and sleep with all their women. Go by the name. I mean, you know, they'll probably make me the chief too.
I mean, you could do that, but buddy, please don't kill yourself. I mean, wait a minute. Wait, Chef Pee Pee.
What? I'm almost about to jump.
Wait, you're not the father, Chef Pee Pee.
I'm not the father. Look, Marvin, don't be whispering any sweet lullabies in my ear. You're gonna make me fucking fall.
No. I'm telling you right now, like she's not even pregnant. She's faking it.
Wait, faking it? How do you know?
Well, I'm at her house, and there's 4 fake pregnancy tests, and she used a Sharpie to draw the line to say she was pregnant. She's not even pregnant.
Oh, that slick bitch! I'm free! I'm a free man! I get to sling dick all over the fucking U.S. I'm a bachelor again, baby. I'm back on the fucking market. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh man, you are a good friend, Marvin. Oh, I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and confront her about this.
Marvin, did you get a hold of Chef Pee-Pee?
I sure did, and he said he's never coming back.
What?
Because of this.
I can explain that.
I'll explain.
Well, you see, I just like to doodle from time to time and on fake pregnancy tests.
Yeah, so want to explain what this is about?
Well, you see, Marvin, I was looking to escape my marriage with Hank, and I was going to trap me a man by faking a pregnancy so someone could provide for me and take care of me.
And you thought Chef Pee-Pee or me would be a good enough man to provide for you? We're both broke.
But you live in such a nice house.
That is not my house. That belongs to the bank, and the bank sends someone to my house every day to do stuff to my balls if I don't pay it.
Oh, well, I guess if you have to choose between well off or well endowed, I'll pick well off. I'll stay with Hank.
Yeah, well, I guess just suggest going to couples counseling.
He's just gonna bang the therapist.
Well, thanks for wasting my day and almost costing a chef his life.
Hey, honey!
What?
Make my taquitos, the beef and cheddar.
Fine, I will, with rat poison. So, Marvin, what movie do you want to watch?
I don't know, maybe we could watch...
Bibbs, can I please have some money?
No, Dougie, why do you need money?
Because the new Madden came out, and I want to play as the Kentucky Fried Chiefs as Patrick Mahomes.
You don't need the new Madden, Dougie. It's the same game every year. They don't change anything about it.
But you see, my Bibbs, this year's is different because they have someone new on the cover.
They always have someone new on the cover.
That's what makes it different. So can I please have it? It's only $99.99 plus taxes and fees.
Come on, Marvin, buy your friend the game.
See, I like what she said.
All right, Dougie, if I buy you this game, will you never ask me for anything for the rest of the year?
Well, you see, I also want to go to strip club, too.
You're not going to the strip. You know, I'm not giving you any money because you're going to blow it on strippers.
Ma Bibbs, you so mean to me.
Go, Dougie. He's so annoying. He's always asking for money.
Steve, baby! What's poppin', mommy?
What?
What's going on, Steve? Why'd you call me here?
You called me here.
Oh, yeah! I got some big ideas for this company, Steve.
Well, Ronald, we don't really need big ideas right now. The company's doing fine.
Yeah, but my ideas will send this company skyrocketing, Steve. I'm talking straight to the stratosphere, Steve.
Okay, Ronald, what are your ideas?
Okay, first, I was thinking we stop focusing so much on burgers and we start focusing more on computers.
What, computers?
Yeah, so I found out there's this company that's worth trillions called Apples. And guess what kind of product Apples makes, Steve? I'll give you a hint, it's not Apples!
Well, Apple makes computers.
Why'd you have to steal my joke, Steve? How did you know that?
They're a very popular company, Ronald.
You own one, don't you?
Well, yes, I do.
Well, burn it, because they've been stealing their ideas from me, Steve. Guess what their laptop's called? A MacBook. And guess what our most delicious, most popular burger's called? A Big Mac. They've been stealing my name right out of my ass, Steve. Sue 'em.
But Ronald, you don't own the word Mac.
I invented Mac. Sue 'em.
But what about kids named Mac?
Kick sand in their eyes, then sue their parents for everything they're worth.
Okay, but what about mac and cheese?
That's a good one, Steve. Why are they even called that? They should be called noodles and cheese. Where did they get the name from, Steve? Me.
Well, it comes from macaroni, which is the name of the noodle.
Sue macaroni. And sue that asshole that sticks a feather in his cat, too.
But what about macadamia nuts?
I want you to sue the nut who thought it would be a good idea to steal my idea. They don't call me MacDonald for nothing, Steve.
Ronald, your name is McDonald.
Sue Mickey Mouse.
Now, Ronald, this is getting ridiculous.
No, you know what's ridiculous, Steve? The fact that we don't sell burgers in India. I feel like that's kind of a missed opportunity. I dropped my beer bottle. But like I was saying, missed opportunity. Because there's like a lot of people there. And I feel like there's a lot of hungry people in that India. So why aren't we selling beef there, Steve?
Well, people in India don't eat cows.
Okay, throw some cows on a cruise ship and send them over there.
No, Ronald, I mean they don't want to eat cows.
They haven't tried my shit, have they, Steve? They haven't tried my shit, because if they tried it, they would love it. Because my shit good, Steve.
I know it's
my
good.
shit good, Steve.
Ronald, they don't eat cows because it's against their religion.
Okay, Steve, I got it. I say that we do a reverse Chick-fil-A campaign in India. I'm talking chickens holding up signs and shit saying eat more cows. That shit would go crazy.
It would go crazy with protests.
I like that, Steve. Protests mean change. So, when I come back here, you better be showing me some pictures of happy beef-eating Indians. Stay with me, Steve. Happy beef-eating Indians. Good boy. Get to it, Steve.
I'll get right on that. He's driving this company into the ground. He needs to die. I'm gonna hire someone.
Oh, yes, shake, asshole.
Where am I gonna find a hitman?
Hey, old man, move head, you're blocking tits.
Oh, you look scary.
Thank you. Now move head, you're blocking tits.
I was just wondering if I could hire you to, kill someone?
Whoa, dude, you can't talk like that out loud. The police will go crazy. If you want to talk like that, you have to speak in code, like, I want you to make that man swim with the fishes, or I want you to take out the trash.
Oh, okay, I understand. Well, can you, take someone out for me?
No, I am no hitman. Plus, killing people is wrong.
Oh, I just thought, because you're so scary and you were giving me advice, I assumed.
No, I would try that guy over there.
Oh, pull them boobies out!
Hey, are you gonna pay me?
No, cause I ain't got no money.
Well, then I'm gonna get off the stage.
No, bring me them boobies back! Man, I guess I could just sniff the pole like a Frenchman sniff. Ooh, it smells like shrimp!
Excuse me, Mr. Dinosaur Man.
What you want, old man?
How would you like to make $1 million?
Ooh, like the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire where you answer all the questions? I like to choose C for all the answers. Final answer, did I win?
No.
Okay, well then I'd like to change my answer. B, final answer.
No.
Okay, well then can I call my cousin Doodoo ass? Because he the smartest person in my family. He did one semester of community college up in Pittsburgh.
Okay, but that's not what I want to hire you for.
And he can show you where Mount Rushmore is on maps.
Oh, that's very impressive.
And I think Benjamin Franklin was the first president.
Oh, that's wrong, but okay.
And Helen Keller flew the first airplanes with the Wright brothers.
Look, I'm not paying you for information. I'm going to give you $1 million to, take someone out for me.
Oh, $1 million to take someone out?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well who I got to take out?
Ronald McDonald.
Oh, Ronald Donald, the chicken nugget man?
Yes, him.
Okay, well $1 million take him out. Sure, can I take him to McDonald's?
No, don't do it there. Do it somewhere nice and private.
Okay, well, if I'm gonna take some out, I'm gonna need some money, cause your boy pocket empty.
Oh, yes, of course, you need money for a gun. Here's $100, that should do it.
Okay, and can I keep the leftovers or do you want them?
Oh, I don't want them. You should probably burn the leftovers.
Okay, well, I could just eat them.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, I'm a dinosaur and I'm so hungry.
Oh, of course, that makes sense. Just burn whatever you don't eat.
Okay, alright, so I'm just gonna take out Ronald Donald and I gets me the $1 million.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna go do it.
Oh, that was easy. I don't even have to pay him.
Listen, man, I don't know who the hell you are, but I really appreciate you taking me to dinner. Usually I'm the one taking other people to dinner. Normally, hookies.
Yeah, man, I just want to take you out, no diddy.
My guy.
Hello, is there anything else I can get for you guys?
Yeah, ma'am.
Oh, well, what would you like?
I'm looking at it!
I'm gonna go get my manager.
Ooh, threesome. Foursome? No, you could never. You would never. That would be crazy. No.
Alright, Mr. Muffin Mans, I took them out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they even ate all the leftovers too, so where's my $1 million?
Oh, well, do you have any proof?
Yeah, my belly's really full.
Well, that's not exactly proof.
Okay, fine, I got one cheese stick left, but I promise I'll eat it.
Wait, a cheese stick?
Yeah, I took them out to Applebee's. They got endless apps.
Oh, no, idiot. I meant take him out.
I'm confused. I did. I took him to Applebee's.
No, you don't take him out, like, mow him down.
You ain't saying nothing about no mowing.
Well, that's what I meant. I meant mow him down.
Okay, see, well, you didn't say that. You just said take him out. So if I go mow him down, you give me the $1 million?
Yes.
Okay, you want this?
No, I'm fine. No, I don't want it.
All right.
Look at this shit. I gotta tell Steve.
Hello, Ronald?
Steve, baby!
You're still alive?
Yep, still kicking. You know what they say? A big Mac a day keeps the doctor away.
That's not what they say, Ronald.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say, Steve. Anyway, you will not believe what just happened to me.
What, did someone try to kill you?
No, Steve! Why would you say something like that? Why would anyone want to kill me? Now, you remember that guy that took me out to dinner earlier for free? Well, now he's back at my house, mowing my lawn for free! Me! He's mowing my lawn for free! A billionaire, Steve! Fire the gardener right now.
He's mowing your lawn?
Yeah, listen! You hear that, Steve? Brrr. What a schmuck!
Yeah, what a schmuck.
Yeah, what a schmuck, Steve. So, Steve, I know it doesn't look the best, you know, since he's a black dinosaur doing free labor for a white clown. So I was thinking if he does a good enough job, you know, maybe I throw him a few bucks. Steve? Maybe I throw him a few bucks, Steve? Should I tip him, Steve?
Don't tip him.
Oh, Steve, you old racist bastard! Just like Grimace! Fine, I won't tip his ass. Bye. Dumbass!
Ah, Mr. Rogers' neighborhoods, I did it.
No, you didn't. You mowed his lawn.
Yeah, I just ain't weedy because you ain't asked me to do that. So $1 million, please.
No, because you didn't do the job I told you to do.
I did everything you told me to do. I took him out, I mowed the lawn, so I want my $1 million.
I was talking in code.
Listen, man, I ain't built the pyramids. That was the estheticians.
What, you mean the Egyptians?
Yeah, that's why I said, because I'm smart. I can even tell you the capital of Greece. Uppercase G. See, you ain't think I knew all my letters, but I know all my letters and they sizes. Upper capes and under capes. And my favorite cape is Captain Crunch from Pirates of the Caribbean, bitch.
Oh my god, idiot, shut up. Listen, do you want the $1 million?
The color purple's in the rainbow, I think. Wait a minute. There goes some silver, there go brown, there's black, white, gold. I think it's purple in there.
Do you want the $1 million or not?
Yes, I want the $1 million!
Then I need you to take out the trash.
Oh, take out the trash?
Yes.
Trash taken out?
Yes.
I'll take out the trash.
Okay, good. Then you'll get the $1 million, but only if you take out the trash the right way.
Wait a minute, Mr. Rogers. Are you talking in pyramids again?
Yes.
Well, how tall do you want the pyramid to be?
You're not building a pyramid.
Oh, thank God, because that would have been a lot of sand and soap.
Just go take out the goddamn trash!
Okay, I'll take out trash. Trash taken out. Trash won't even see it coming, too.
Just go!
Okay.
Jesus, God, I hope he gets it right.
Steve!
What happened, Ronald? Did you get shot?
No! You're not gonna believe this, Steve! You remember the guy that took me to dinner for free and then mowed my lawn for free?
Yeah?
Well, now he's taking out my trash for free, Steve!
God damn it.
Listen, Steve, I know you're racist, but we gotta pay this guy. We gotta put him on payroll. He's doing all my chores, Steve! Hey, you think he could whack me off, Steve? Nah. He wouldn't either. That would be crazy. No.
Ronald, are you looking at the phone?
Yeah,
Idiot, stupid.
All right, man, I took out the trash.
You took out his goddamn trash?
Yeah, that's what you told me to do.
That's not what I wanted you to do.
Listen, man, I did everything you asked me to do. I took him out, I mowed the lawn, I took out the trash, so I want my $1 million. So go to your pyramids and give me my $1 million.
I wanted you to kill him. I wanted to pay you $1 million to kill Ronald McDonald. I was looking for a hitman. Freeze, you're under arrest. Get on the ground. Oh, damn it. It's a good thing we were doing a prostitution sting in this strip club, Simmons.
Yeah, mate.
Now we uncovered this plot. Come on, Bob, you're going to jail.
Excuse me, Mr. Officer, ma'am.
Yes?
Before you takes him to jail, so can you go into his pyramids and give me my $1 million?
What are you talking about?
He owes me $1 million, and I think the only way he got $1 million is because he be running a laundry machine.
Do you know what he's talking about? Oh, dear God, just take me to jail.
But what about my $1 million? But I know purple wasn't in the rainbow. Ask the audience. 50-50. Man, I hate game shows.
So, baby, what do you want for dinner tonight?
Jelly beans!
Jelly beans not a meal for dinner.
Scooby-Dooby shit, give up. I want a Scooby snack now. I want Scooby snacks.
Jeffy, we don't have any Scooby snacks.
He means jelly beans, Marvin.
He does not mean jelly beans. He wants a Scooby snack. It's a dog treat.
Oh, right here. Put them on my mouth.
Catch!
You're making a mess. Don't keep throwing jelly beans on the couch. You're making a mess.
Sorry, Marvin. Oh, look, the news!
Breaking news, McKay. A man was awarded $50 million from Starbucks after he spilled coffee in his lap, suffering serious burns. Wait, is that real? Is that fucking real? He got $50 million for spilling coffee on himself?
That guy got $50 million just by spilling a Starbucks drink on himself?
Where's Scooby snacks?
Who's at the door? Hello?
Hey, Marvin.
What are you doing here, Goodman? Why do you have no shirt on?
Because I'm about to make $50 million.
How are you gonna make $50 million? You're not gonna...
Fuck! You call a lawyer right fucking now! I'm about to be so fucking paid!
Are you getting paid?
Call him!
Hey there, what brings you to my lawyer's office today?
I would like to sue Starbucks for $50 million, please, because I was drinking one of their hot coffees and it attacked me.
It attacked you?
Yeah, I was holding the coffee and then I went to take a sip and I flipped it upside down over my head and it came gushing out and burnt the fuck out of my face.
Why did you flip it upside down above your head?
Because I was trying to take a sip. I was trying to do the waterfall thing because I was planning on sharing my coffee and I didn't want to give anyone else any germs, but the lid wasn't secure and it came all over my face and burnt the fuck out of it.
Yeah, this sounds a lot like that other case where the guy burned himself on hot coffee and got $50 million.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get $50 million for being a dumbass.
Okay, but after that case, they started securing the lids better.
Well, not mine. My lid was not secure because look what it did to me.
I don't know. This seems too similar to that other case. I think the judge is just going to throw it out as a frivolous lawsuit.
Okay, well, what about iced coffee?
What about it?
Well, what if I were to take a sip of my iced coffee and then it came out all over my face and then I got frostbite or hypothermia because the shit's too cold?
I don't know. It seems like you're just trying to get money.
Exactly! I want $50 million so fucking easy. It's like $50 million in 3 seconds just for spilling something on my face? Yes.
But aren't you already rich?
Yes, but I can always be richer.
I don't know. I don't think I want to be part of this. It just seems wrong.
Listen, if you help me with this lawsuit and I win $50 million, I'll give you $5 million of it.
That sounds like you got yourself a case. You know, if you were to accidentally spill that cold coffee all over yourself.
Oh yeah, of course it would be an accident. Iced coffee. Oh, thank you. Oh fuck! Oh, it's so cold! My nipples! My asshole! My ball sack! The only thing that would warm me up is $50 million in my account, please!
I saw that. That was an accident. Come on, let's go to court.
Take me to the judge!
Order, 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 order. I am the Honorable Judge Plummer, and today we will be hearing the case of Mr. Goodman, who is suing Starbucks for $50 million because he spilt an iced coffee on himself and claims he got frostbite because the drink was too cold. Mr. Goodman, please explain.
Oh.
Your Honor, I, Brooklyn T. Guy, will be representing my client, as he is unable to speak due to the severe injuries caused by the coldness of the Starbucks drink. You see, Your Honor, my client just wanted to start his day with an iced coffee, but instead, he started his day in the hospital, in unbearable pain, disfigured from the severe frostbite and brain freeze. Starbucks should not be serving their iced coffees that cold.
Was the coffee really that cold as to cause frostbite?
Yes, Your Honor. I've brought an iced coffee for you to touch.
Let me see this here. Oh, that is quite chilly. Mr. Starbucks lawyer, what have you to say about this?
Hi, I'm Steve Staleberger, representing Starbucks, and this is utterly ridiculous, Your Honor. This is a clear cash grab, a frivolous lawsuit just to get millions of dollars. Our iced coffees are no colder than any other drink.
I don't know. This is making my hands quite cold while holding it.
Your Honor, even if the drink is cold, it's not our fault that the plaintiff spilt the drink onto himself. Once the drink leaves our store, it's no longer our problem. He should have been more careful while handling the drink. Objection, Your Honor. That is total bullshit. You're telling me if I go to a bar and get drunk and drive home and kill someone, it's my fault, not the bar's fault for selling me the alcohol? Starbucks needs to understand that if it wasn't for them selling coffee, my client wouldn't have went there to get coffee and therefore would not have spilled the drink on himself, causing lifelong injuries.
That is true. If Starbucks never sold coffee in the first place, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Your Honor, please use common sense. We just settled a lawsuit over our drinks being too hot. Now this man is claiming our drinks are too cold, which doesn't even make any sense. Should we only sell room temperature drinks?
That would be rather icky.
Your Honor, may I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
Do you have children, Your Honor?
I do not. But I do have a 5-year-old poodle named Pork Chop, and I love her dearly.
Well, I have a daughter, Your Honor. Now, what will happen if we let our children and poor Pork Chop grow up in a world without consequences? Without consequences, people would steal and murder and pillage. Yes, this is just an iced coffee, but what will Starbucks get away with next? Rat poison in their caramel macchiato? Cyanide in their cinnamon dolce latte? Ricin in their pup cups? If we lay the hammer on them now, it will stop them from feeling like they're invincible.
You're right. Starbucks, how dare you! You bastards want to poison Pork Chop!
I can assure you, Your Honor, we are not trying to poison our customers!
Look at Pork Chop! Look at her cute little face! You want to see her foaming at the mouth? You want to take my only happiness away from me?
No, Your Honor!
I have heard enough. Starbucks, I find you guilty of gross negligence and improperly serving your iced coffees too iced at the temperature of the top of Mount Everest. Fuck, that's cold. I award the victim $50 million. And Starbucks, from now on, you are required to make sure you do not serve your drinks too hot or too cold, and you must make sure the lids are hot glued and taped on, and you must have a warning label on the cups saying that the drinks are going to be hot or cold and to handle with care, and also, you must also train your employees how to serve the drinks properly so that they're not too hot and they're not too cold and the lid is secured tightly, and whenever they hand customers the drink, to make sure they tell them that it's gonna be hot or cold and they need to handle with care. Fuck! Case dismissed.
This is fucking bullshit!
No fucking way.
I fucking won!
You fucking won!
I actually fucking won! I was just saying total horseshit, I can't believe he bought it! I fucking won! We won!
Yay! I mean, ow! Ow!
Marvin, who was at the door a few days ago?
Oh, that was Goodman.
Oh, what did he want?
Oh, he poured a hot Starbucks coffee on his face because he was trying to sue them to get $50 million.
Did he get the money?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
Marvin, look the news!
Breaking news, okay? Hi, I'm fucking paid. First name I'm, middle name fucking, last name paid. Because I just won $50 million for suing the shit out of Starbucks. I was drinking an iced coffee and it fucking gave me frostbite because it was too cold. How dare them? Poor me! But good thing with my new $50 million, I was able to buy a new face. And you can't even tell anything happened, but I'm still suffering. So hopefully Starbucks learns their lesson so other people don't have to suffer like me.
Oh my god, he actually did it. He got $50 million by pouring a Starbucks drink on his face.
Who's fucking paid?
I'm fucking paid.
Who's fucking paid?
I'm fucking paid.
Hold on, let me call you on my cash phone.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, it's ringing. Cha-ching.
You should probably answer it.
Oh, good idea. Hello?
Excuse me, sir. I just wanted to ask if you were fucking paid.
Oh, I'm fucking paid.
How paid are you?
Fucking.
Oh, that's interesting because I'm also fucking paid.
Oh, what a coincidence.
We're both fucking paid.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. I'm being rude. I have to hang up.
Okay.
All three of you have the same hair color and mustaches.
Don't compare me to poor people. I'm rich.
Well, I have $5 million.
Yeah, but that's still upper lower class. I'm richer.
But you guys committed fraud and got a bunch of money from it.
No, we won this money legally.
Yeah, it's not fraud. I suffered. You saw me pour a hot coffee on my face, and you saw me pour an iced coffee on my face. And so I think I should actually get $100 million. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get a hot coffee, and I'm gonna boof it. And then I'm gonna say that Starbucks' coffee was too hot for my asshole. Oh. And then I can get $150 million.
That's a good idea. We should do that.
Well, no, that's not a good idea because you guys are taking money from actual people who suffered. You poured that on your face on purpose.
But I did suffer, Marvin.
Oh, you guys got so much money for no reason.
Ask me what I'm gonna do with my $5 million.
What are you gonna do with your $5 million?
Are you gonna give it to charity?
Oh, fuck that. Charity can lick the left side of my asshole. The right side is reserved for the hookers I'm gonna buy, which some of them might be named Charity, and then I will give to Charity my seed on her face, and she'll smile because of all the stacks of cash. She'd be mortified otherwise. What are you gonna do with your $50 million?
Well, first, I'm gonna get a Blumpkin from Melania Trump, and then I'm gonna eat an ostrich dick. And then I'm gonna have jellyfish dick sashimi. And then with whatever money's left, I'm gonna invest it in the S&P 500 because it's shitting the bed right now. And then when it goes back up, yummy. You think I'm paid now? You should see my money when I get the S&P 500 to go back up.
Okay, so you guys are just talking about all this fun stuff you do with money, and I'm sitting here all I'm poor.
Yeah, Marvin. Get in the fast lane. Commit fraud.
I mean, can I?
Yeah, anybody can do it. Fucking loser.
Do I really go to Starbucks and pour coffee on my face for money?
No, Marvin, that's ridiculous. Besides, Biggie said more money, more problems.
I'm gonna go to Starbucks.
What?
And get a drink for my mouth. Whew, okay. $50 million, here I come. That was not hot at all. That was room temperature, like lukewarm. Well, I'm not hurt at all. I'm gonna try to sue him. I did it.
Marvin, we've talked about this. Blackface is wrong.
What? No, I spilled coffee on my face and it didn't even burn me. It was like room temperature.
Marvin, why would you do that?
I wanted $50 million and it didn't burn my face. It was just really lukewarm.
Marvin, look the news!
Hello there, I'm Steve Staleberger and I'm representing Starbucks. I'm here to make a statement on their behalf. Starbucks will no longer be selling drinks hot or cold. From now on, all of their drinks will be room temperature, so nobody can get injured and no one will sue us again.
So I just poured coffee on my face for no fucking reason.
Oh, hey, Michael Jackson.
Mine's cotton candy.
Mine's eggplant. What's that? A wiener joke in the first 10 seconds? Oh, Cody, you naughty dog.
Ooh, look at this one, Piggy Pink. I didn't know your mom's skin color was a crayon, Cody.
Shut up, Junior. My mom's not a piggy, Junior.
Hey, Joseph, what's your favorite crayon color? Cotton candy's the best.
Oh, bro, can I borrow that, please?
Sure.
Ah, thanks, bro.
Patrick, Joseph broke my favorite color crayon.
And what are you gonna do about it, punk cry?
Yeah.
I also like being loud.
Cody's mom's a piggy. Cody's mom's a piggy.
No, she's not, Junior.
All right, everyone, shut up, you stupid brats! Because of you, I'm stuck in this hellhole all summer long. So today, I'm gonna make you suffer. So get out a piece of paper, and I want you to write, I ruined Mrs. Fitzpatrick's summer. I'm sorry for being so dumb 10,000 times. When that hand starts to hurt, switch to the other hand. When that hand starts to hurt, switch again. When both hands are hurting, use your mouth to write. And if you complain once, you are starting all over. I'll be over here scrolling on Instagram and wishing I was someone else.
What, Cody?
Damn, Junior. Who pissed in her Frosted Flakes?
Tony, 1,000 more times!
Joe Demo, fuck. Get my ass, Junior. What? Who whacked off in her Cocoa Puffs?
That's it! Cody, Junior, Joseph, Mikey, 1,000 more times for all of you!
Ooh, she wrecked our asses.
All right, Cody, stop.
Yeah, bro, chill out. You're gonna get us in more trouble.
Hey, Junior.
No, stop.
Joseph.
Dude, chill.
Mikey. No. I'm gonna say it anyway. Who took a shit in her cinnamon toast crunch?
Cody, that is it! Get your ass up here! You're getting the paddle!
Oh no, not the paddle. Wink, wink. Oh no, please don't spank me with the paddle. And whatever you do, please don't call me a dirty little boy. And please don't pull my hair. Come on, Teach, spank them cheeks.
Cody!
Yes'm? Ow, what the fuck? That wasn't hot at all, it just hurt.
Don't talk back to me!
Oh shit, okay, I won't.
Does anybody else want some of this?
Damn, guys, I think she should be fired. That was messed up. I mean, a regular spanking would be cool, but she hit me in the face.
Don't worry, Cody. My dad's done worse to her with his fist.
They're not gonna fire her for hitting you, Cody. Principal Steinbeck likes violence.
Yeah, you're right. We should try to make her quit.
She wants to quit. She doesn't have enough money to quit.
Ooh, well, I do have this prank lottery ticket that makes it look like you won the lottery when you scratch it off. Maybe if I give it to her and she thinks she won the lottery, she'll decide to quit.
That would be so funny if you did that.
Yeah, dude, that's a smart idea.
Okay, I'll go tell her I'm sorry. Miss Fitzpatrick.
What do you want, Cody? You want another one?
No, I just wanted to apologize for making you angry. See, my parents buy all these scratch-offs and I steal them, so I just wanted to give you one to make it up to you.
Oh, well, I do have a gambling addiction. Oh, I love scratch-offs. Thank you, Cody.
Well, I hope you win big. I have a feeling you might.
Thank you, Cody. Go sit down and finish your assignment.
Okay, but if you win, make sure you give me a big ol' yippee-ki-yay.
Go sit down, Cody!
Okay.
Where's a quarter?
Oh my god. Oh my god! Class! I just won $1 million a week for the
feel bad. She's so happy, and when she finds out it's fake, she's gonna be depressed.
It's okay, Cody. Everyone needs a little bit of happiness in their life, even if it's fake.
I hope she doesn't say anything mean to my dad. He'll beat her.
Do we have to stay in school now that we don't have a teacher?
No, I think we can go home.
Oh, I'm angry. Oh, guys, I am not in a good mood. No, sir. No, sir, Bob. Because your old teacher, Mrs. Fitzpatrick. Oh, what's the words to describe her? I don't want to be too rude. I'm in front of children. She's a loyal bitch for wanting to quit because she won the lottery. Can you believe it, guys? Oh, the money controls her. That's sad. And she said some very, very mean things, a little bit on the racial side. But I'm not gonna judge her. Don't know how she was raised. But you guys, you thought that summer school was going to be over because you didn't have a teacher, huh? Stupid! Because I found a teacher just walking around outside. How convenient, right? Perfect timing. Yeah, his name is Mr. Blinkle. Oh, come on in, Mr. Blinkle. Introduce yourself.
Hey there, beautiful kids.
Yeah, he enjoys you guys. Can you believe it? He begged for the job, cried for it. Weird as hell. Like, I never knew somebody who actually begged for a job like this ever. But anyway, you got the job, Mr. Blinkle. Teach these little brats. Please let them learn something. God damn it.
Ooh, with pleasure.
So see you brats later. Oh yeah, let me know if you need any help, Mr. Blinkle.
Thanks, Principal Steinbeck. I think I can take it from here. Hey there, kids. I'm your old pal, Mr. Blinkle, and I'm so excited to be your new summer school teacher. Who needs to be outside running through the sprinklers and getting all wet and shiny when you could be in here with me, learning? Now how about we all go around the class and tell me your ages. I mean names, but also your ages and your addresses and when your parents go to work and come home. Actually, how about you all just write it down and put it on my desk, and then I can drive all of you home.
Okay, this assignment's a lot easier.
Yeah, this is super easy.
Guys, does Mr. Blinkle look kind of familiar to you?
Cody, I think I would remember someone wearing a fake mustache and glasses and nose.
Yeah, he's just weird, you know.
Oh, what's this? A spanking paddle? Your old teacher knew what she was doing. I thought I was going to have to stop by the store and pick one of these up. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. Cody, you mind looking up for me?
What?
Thanks, got it. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Guys, Mr. Blinkle just took a picture of me.
Well, maybe it's for yearbooks.
But, Junior, there are no yearbooks in summer school.
Well, maybe he's trying to put names to faces and that helps him remember.
Maybe.
I just finished the assignment, so I'm done for the day. All right, Mr. Blinkle, I'm done with my assignment. You don't have to drive me home. I can just walk.
No. You need to stay.
Wait, you told me after I was done I could go home.
But we have a big group assignment coming up at the end of class. It's a group hug, a big old group hug.
Can I skip that?
No, it's mandatory. It's a mandatory hug.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Junior? It says here your dad's a stay-at-home dad?
Yeah, he doesn't have a job.
Oh, that sucks. That is very disappointing. Okay, that's fine. I'm not really that into redheads anyway.
Oh, no, my mom's dead, I think.
Oh, okay. Everybody hurry up with those papers!
Guys, the new teacher's kinda nice. He wants us all to hug after class.
He's still kind of weird.
He's got a big nose.
Dude, don't make fun of the Jewish like that.
I think you just did.
I need to go ask the teacher a question. I like to announce when I'm getting up from my desk.
Hurry up, kids. When you're done, we can go to the gym and hit the showers.
Hey, Mr. Blinkle, can I talk to you in private?
Yes, you can. Where do you want to talk? In the closet? Or maybe out in the hallway or in the bathroom? Or maybe we can talk out in my car. Or at my house. Yeah, we should talk at my house, because the walls are completely soundproof, so no one will be able to hear us, not even the neighbors. It'll be extra private.
No, right here's fine. I just didn't want to be really loud and you're kind of yelling.
Oh, well, what did you want to talk about?
Well, this famous streamer I follow has been sending me really inappropriate stuff, like pictures of himself, and he's been really weird, so I just thought I should talk to an adult about it.
Ew! Get out of my face! I don't want somebody else's sloppy seconds, that's disgusting!
Okay.
Ugh, I gotta start being a streamer. They just have it too easy. I miss the good old days when all you had was a van full of candy and a dream.
Did you ask the teacher your question?
He didn't seem interested in my problem.
Hey guys, should I throw a paper ball at the teacher?
That'd be fucking hilarious, Junior. A real hoot. You want me to throw it?
What?
I can drop fucking bombs, Junior. I can make it rain on that hoe. I'm like Tom Brady Jr. Give me that thing. Yeah.
So damn naughty. You deserve this.
Oh, Cody, you missed!
Well, I guess I'm not Tom Brady. I guess I'm some other quarterback that's bad at throwing. I don't know sports.
I'm gonna make another paper ball.
Matt Schwab?
What?
Is that one Matt Schwab?
I guess I've heard of that.
Well, I guess I'm Matt Schwab.
All right, I'm gonna hit him right in the head. I hit the
Are you Matt Schwab?
Dude, just give me the ball. I'll throw it like Michael Vick.
You're gonna kill a bunch of dogs?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the job done though. Ugh.
Here's my paper. Oh my god, your mustache is fake!
Oh, man, it's Mr. Winkle!
What a pervert!
That's right, it's me. No, nobody try to follow me, or I'm gonna stab her with this pencil and she'll get lead poisoning. Well, they actually make it with graphite now, but still, it'll hurt really bad. Come on. You know, it would be really cool if you told the principal I quit and that I didn't kidnap a student.
Somebody help me!
Oh, that was a close one.
Yeah, dude, he almost got our ass.
I mean, he did take a student.
Who's Mr. Winkle?
Dude, you don't want to know.
But I do though.
You know EDP 445?
Yeah.
He's like the white, skinny version of him.
Yeah, the white twin, dude.
Oh.
I'm even more mad! You can tell by my tone. No! Why does it happen to me? Principal Steinbeck! Oh, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Oh! Look, class, your teacher quit. Another one. I guess it is your lucky day, since I can't find a second teacher just wandering around outside. It was nothing but homeless people. I tried. But look, I will have a teacher for you tomorrow. Yes, he will be meaner and more angrier and eviler than me. I love it already. But if I can't, I have to teach the class by myself. I will. I promise you I will. And you won't like it, because I bite. I'm not nice. So, I guess class is dismissed. Oh, get out of my face. I don't want to see you guys anymore.
Yay! We get to go home early!
Hey, Joseph! I'm never gonna forgive you for breaking my cotton candy crown.
And what the hell are you gonna do about it, fuck boy? Not a damn thing but cry to your mama, huh? That's what I thought.
My mom's dead.
Hey guys, it's Logan. Thank you guys so much for helping us reach our goal of selling 2,000 Jeffy pianos. The Jeffy piano will only be available until July 31st. So if you still want one, go on smlmerch.com right now and pre-order yours now. Thank you so much for being amazing fans. We love you guys, and I can't wait to make more videos for you.
This mac and cheese looks good, but I want to make it a little spicy. Good thing I went online and ordered some Colombian paprika. Ooh, come here with your delicious looking ass. I know this gonna be good. Gotta pop that off and get the po in. I didn't know paprika was this green though. It's gonna be delicious. Oh man, that looks so delicious. Who can cook better than Pee-Pee? Nobody can. Oh, Junior, you stupid brat friends. Your mac and cheese is ready.
Oh man, guys, I can't wait to eat mac and cheese. What is this?
Green mac and cheese?
I think it's green beans.
I don't like my green beans better.
That's a bad Jeffy impression, Joseph.
I know.
Shut up, Pee-Pee. You said you made us mac and cheese, not green beans.
It's not green beans, stupid. It's mac and cheese with Colombian paprika in it.
Paprika isn't green.
Green mac and cheese? That's so cool.
Yeah, dude, who cares? Maybe it's good for you.
Yeah, maybe since it's green like a vegetable, it'll actually be good for us. Let's eat it, guys. I don't feel good.
That was some pretty shit mac and cheese, Junior.
Yeah, I don't think Chef Pee-Pee should use paprika next time.
I don't think that was paprika.
Oh, dude, I got the bubble guts. Oh, my stomach. I gotta poop.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh, no, me three. I don't feel good. I'm gonna go lay down on the couch.
Me too.
Guys, come back. I can't move.
What's wrong, Joseph?
Dude, I can't move my arms or my legs. Am I paralyzed? Oh, dude, I'm paralyzed.
Hold on, I'll distract you. Whoa, Joseph, what the fuck?
What the hell's wrong with my arms?
Why are you stretchy?
I don't know, dude.
Come on, I'll distract you. Junior, you gotta see this shit. Joseph's all stretchy.
What?
Whoa, Junior, you're green.
I'm green?
Yeah, you look like the Incredible Hulk or the Jolly Green Giant or something.
Dude, that's cool as hell and all, but I'm over here paralyzed and stretchy.
Yeah, look, he's stretchy.
But why is he so stretchy?
I don't know, but am I gonna be paralyzed forever?
Yeah, I think so, Joseph.
Oh, no.
Relax, I'm just pulling your leg.
That was a good ass joke, dude, with your lame ass.
Well, wait a minute. Guys,
Do you think there's a possibility that we have superpowers? 3 of us?
Yeah, I think we have superpowers, 3 of us.
All 3 of us might have superpowers because Joseph's stretchy and paralyzed, and I'm just green. That's all I am.
Well, maybe if you get really mad, you like turn into the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, make me mad.
Well, you're an idiot and your bib looks stupid.
That's dumb. That's not gonna make me mad, Cody.
You ain't got no mama.
Okay, wait a minute. I ain't got no mama. You ain't got no mama. You ain't got no daddy. You wear a stupid basketball shirt. You'll never make the NBA, especially since you're paralyzed now. And you're broke boy. Am I the Incredible Hulk?
No, you're just mean. You're just a big green meanie.
Just hurt my feelings. If I could walk, I'd just run away.
Okay, wait a minute. So you're just telling me my superpower is just being green?
Yeah, maybe you could get a job as a background character for movies being a green screen.
Well, you don't even have a power, Cody. What's your power?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what my power is.
You don't have a power. He doesn't have a power. He doesn't have a power. You don't got a power. Look at him. Look, he ran away. He couldn't handle that he didn't have a power.
I would run away if I ain't have powers.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? I'm right here.
Cody, where you at?
Where's lame ass at?
I'm right in front of you guys.
You're behind the couch, aren't you?
He's trying to hide.
Guys, I'm right here.
Wait. Cody, are you invisible?
Wait a minute. I'm invisible?
No way he got a power like that and I'm over here paralyzed as hell.
Wait, that means you guys can't see me.
Where you at, Cody? Wait. What are you doing to my shorts?
Let me see it, Junior. Is it green? Did it get bigger?
Get off me, Cody!
Dude. What? I feel something. What is it?
Guys, Joseph's balls are so stretchy.
Oh, get him off me! Get him off me! Weird ass!
Get off of him, Cody!
Don't touch me, Junior.
Well, you don't touch us!
Yeah!
Okay, listen, guys. We have to be serious. Look, we ate that green mac and cheese. Joseph is stretchy and paralyzed. I'm just green. And Cody, you're invisible. Right? Right, Cody? Cody? Where'd he go?
I don't know. I'm paralyzed.
Cody? Where'd you go, Cody? Cody!
Oh, man. Now I gotta clean up this mess? God.
Ooh.
Wait. What was that?
Chef Pee-Pee.
Wait, is that a ghost? Oh, no!
Chef Pee-Pee, it's me.
Wait, let go of me! Let my ass go! Uncle Philip, is that you? Stop it, please! I thought you were dead!
No, it's me, the ghost of Michael Jackson.
Whoa, wait, Michael Jackson? The Michael Jackson in my kitchen? Pee-Pee's kitchen? No way! Oh, I thought you'd be at a kid's house or something.
Well, I can just kind of come and go wherever I want.
Oh, that's pretty hard. But prove it. You're not Michael Jackson.
Billie Jean is not my lover.
Oh, man, that's really Mike really in my kitchen. Oh, he know how to sing a song.
Yeah, it's really me.
Wait. Hey, I got a question. Are you black or white Michael Jackson in heaven?
Up here, I can be whichever one I want. I switch back and forth.
Ooh, that's pretty hard. You got skills, my nigga. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm here for a reason, Chef Pee-Pee. You want to get into heaven, right?
Yeah.
I need you to bend over.
Wait, what? What the hell are you talking about, Mike? You wildin', my boy.
Well, you know all that stuff about me diddling people?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, well, all of that was true. I honestly don't know how they even let me into heaven. But me and God are really tight because he's a big Thriller fan. So he lets me decide who gets into heaven. So I need you to bend over.
Oh, Mike, come on, Mike.
I mean, usually I, beat it, just beat it. But, nothing beats the real thing, right? So I really need this.
Damn, Mike. I don't know, Mike. Look, you a ghost and all, so maybe I won't feel it or anything like that.
No, you're gonna feel it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Mike. Look, you're Michael Jackson, so I understand. You famous and all. And you're a ghost. And I want to get into heaven, so only for heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Cody, where did you go?
Hey, Junior.
But Cody, where did you go?
I just went downstairs for a piece of ass. I mean, cake. Cake.
I didn't know Chef Pee-Pee had cake in the kitchen.
Oh, Chef Pee-Pee's got a lot of cake. Fudge.
Well, I want a piece of the cake.
I don't think he's gonna give it to you. Not unless you're like Michael Jackson or some shit.
What?
I don't know, Junior, but I'm telling you, this is the best superpower I've ever had. A little bit better than when I could transform into things.
Well, listen, Cody, this is a serious problem. We gotta figure out what's going on. So turn visible and get back on the couch.
Okay.
All right, guys, we gotta find a way to fix this.
Fix this? I'm having the time of my life over here.
Glad you're having a blast, dude, while I'm over here planking all day.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Cody, you're the only one. Wait, why are you shirtless?
Oh, well, being invisible makes you really hot, and I was getting overheated. I don't even know why I took my shirt off. Chef Pee-Pee couldn't even see my abs.
What?
I mean, when I was eating cake. And I was eating cake from behind.
Well, listen, I think we need to call a doctor, because look at Joseph. He has no bones, and if he had bones, then his stretchiness would actually be... Cody, where'd you go?
No, don't worry. I'm here.
Cody, why'd you turn invisible?
Don't worry about it. It's fun to be invisible. Just keep talking.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Cody, put it away.
Okay.
Listen, Joseph, if Joseph actually could move, his stretchiness would be a really cool power.
I know.
And me being green, I have to be more than just green.
Right.
So I think if we call a doctor, maybe he can fix the little tiny things that are wrong with us, like what's wrong with your head, right, Cody?
What are you talking about?
There's something mentally wrong with you because you're using your invisible for bad.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I'm gonna call a doctor. You stay right here, okay, Cody?
Okay, I'm staying right here.
Okay.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor? You're green.
Yeah, doctor, me and my 2 friends need help.
Wait, 2 friends? I only see 1. Ooh, what the hell was that?
It's me, the ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho Man? You were my childhood hero!
Yeah, well, Macho Man needs you to bend over and give me them ass cheeks.
But why, Macho Man?
Well, you want to get into heaven, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course I do.
Then I get you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. I'm gonna give you the cream of my crop.
Okay, Mr. Randy Savage.
Cody, knock it off.
Yeah, chill out, dude.
What, Cody?
Yeah, our friend Cody's invisible.
Sorry about that. I had to try.
Well, I understand I do have a dumpy, but still, using Macho Man just to get some ass is pretty low.
Listen, doctor, me and my 2 friends, we ate green mac and cheese, and now we all have superpowers.
Well, he's invisible, but what are your powers?
Well, Joseph,
I'm a vegetable.
Well, listen, he's really stretchy. Stretch his arm.
Oh, let me see. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Well, what's your power?
Oh, me,
He's green, so he's useless.
I'm green.
Being green is not a power.
Well, it is a power. Look, it always happens this way. I start off with a really lame power, and then at the end, I have the coolest power of them all.
Well, what's your cool power?
I don't know yet. That's why you're here, because we were seeing if you could possibly give Joseph bones so he could walk around and be stretchy.
I can't just give him bones.
Well, can you please give me a wheelchair or something, nigga? Damn.
No, wheelchairs are expensive.
Well, can you do a blood test and find out what superpower I have?
There's no blood test for superpowers. Your friend's invisible. I'm assuming you guys have powers.
So then what should we do, doctor?
Well, if I was you guys, I'd go fight crime.
Fight crime? You want to fight crime, Joseph?
How am I supposed to fight crime and I can't move, dude?
Cody, you want to fight crime? Cody? Come on, Cody, where'd you go?
I'm just kidding. I'm right here, guys.
Oh, thank God. You think we should fight crime, Cody?
Yeah, let's go lick some bad guy ass.
What?
I mean, kick some bad guy ass.
Okay.
All right, let's go kick some butt.
Who's gonna, drag me there or something?
Oh, I got you, buddy.
Okay, finally. Oh.
La 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 la, just walking outside alone with my purse with lots of money in it.
Hey, give me your purse!
Oh, no, don't take my purse!
I'm taking it!
Unhand her, fiend.
And who are you supposed to be?
Yeah.
I'm Green Man.
Okay, what are your powers?
I call my friends for help. Cody, throw Joseph at him!
Okay.
He was supposed to hit you.
Well, he didn't. So what are you gonna do now, you booger?
Ooh.
Oh, what is that? Is that a ghost?
It's me, the ghost of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Give her her purse back or I'm gonna terminate your ass cheeks.
Oh no! What's he doing to me?
Give her her purse back.
There you go, you can have it. Make him stop, please.
You guys are fucking weird.
Cody, please stop.
I'm almost dead, hold on.
Make him stop!
Joseph, your foot fell off.
I know, dude. You yanked too hard.
Okay, well, guys, we saved that lady's purse.
I saved that lady's purse. Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't even dead. I can't believe that guy just bent over.
I don't think he willingly bent over, Cody.
Okay, well, maybe you're right, but he was a bad guy, so it's only fair. You know, an eye for an eye, or a hole for a hole.
Cody, you need to start using your powers for good.
Oh, it was good. It was real fucking good.
No, Cody, you should start doing good deeds with your invisible powers.
Okay, like what?
You could help old ladies carry their groceries.
Okay, and when some old lady sees her groceries floating next to her, that's gonna scare the shit out of her.
Okay, you could walk around Walmart like a secret shopper and make sure people aren't stealing.
A secret shopper? Okay, I'll just go to Walmart and walk around and do the same job as a security camera.
Okay, you could ride on airplanes and people can't see you, so you can see if they're gonna try to hijack the plane.
That's called an air marshal and it already exists. And it's actually probably better that they are visible because it scares people into not doing that.
Okay, well, you could ride around in taxis in New York City and make sure they're not overcharging people for rides.
Junior, face it, the only thing you can do with invisibility powers is bad shit. Like, I could rob banks. I could go anywhere I want in the entire world. I could go after the president if I wanted to.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you kill the president.
I never said anything about killing him. You know what I'm gonna do to him.
Well, I can't let you do that.
What is this stance you're doing?
It's the I'm about to kick your ass stance.
Okay, well then do it then, green boy.
Oh, you're not gonna like this.
What is that? What are you doing?
I was hoping I had like Spider-Man webs.
Well, you don't.
Okay, how about this?
Now what are you doing?
I was hoping a bunch of bumblebees would fly out of my mouth.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, how about...
Oh, is that laser eyes? We already did laser eyes.
You're right. Ooh, how about this?
Is that the stanky leg?
No, I'm trying.
Dude, it's hard watching you from here.
Hold on, you're about to see my power.
What? Why are you jumping?
I was hoping I had like super leapfrog.
Super leapfrog?
Like I could jump like a frog, like super high.
Could have said that the first time.
Listen, I'm trying to find my powers. Look, I'm like Deadpool. My powers are gonna mutate, and you guys are gonna be so jealous.
Face it, Junior. You're just a miserable little no mama, no powers having ass bitch.
You take that back.
No, it's true, Junior. Whenever Jeffy came around, you were old hat. Nobody cared about Junior videos anymore. Just look at the views on those Jeffy videos.
That's it, Cody. You took it too far. You think my video views are bad? What about Cody videos? What about Kid videos? Nobody even gives a shit about Kid. And whatever happened to Timmy? Remember that? Nobody gave a fuck about that. You want to talk about my views? You want to talk about Jimmy? We were doing just fine. We would have gotten sued for Jimmy. We never got to get along. That was not it.
It burns.
Oh, it's so gross.
Oh, God, it burns.
Oh, it's
everywhere.
all in my mouth.
Ow, it's everywhere in my mouth. Oh, God, that hurts so bad.
Yeah, dude, I'm in so much pain.
Oh, Junior, you're not green anymore.
I'm not?
No, you exploded and your slime went all over me. Or was that just a dream I had last night? Anyway, now I'm in the mood for some more ass cheeks. I'm gonna turn invisible and go see Chef Pee Pee again. I love being invisible.
You see that, Joseph? He didn't turn invisible.
Dude, I can walk again. You see this?
Wait, are you still stretchy?
I don't know, dude. Ow, you're yanking my arm. It hurts.
Oh, I thought you were stretchy, but guys, that means we all lost our superpowers. 3 of us lost our superpowers.
Dude, you didn't have a superpower.
Well, I mean, I was green, and you saw me explode at the end. I had slime. I could blow up and be like slimy, but I guess it only happens once.
That was a waste of a power, dude.
Yeah, I always get the lame powers.
Who's going to heaven? I'm going to heaven. Who's going to heaven? I'm going to heaven. Guaranteed. Oh, come on, Michael. Come on, Mr. Jackson. Not anymore.
Yes, Michael Jackson wants more.
I'm already guaranteed to go to heaven, though.
Yeah, but I'm not done yet.
Oh, look. Be gentle this time, Mike. Wait. Cody, what the hell?
I'm not Cody. I'm Michael Jackson.
Cody, what the hell are you talking about? You are right here. I can see you.
You can see me?
Yes, I can see you. I have eyes.
Oh, well, nice tattoo of Crunk from Emperor's New Groove on your butt, by the way.
How the hell do you know about that?
Michael Jackson told me.
Cody's so damn weird. Wait, what the hell does this say? Caution, hazardous material? Wait, this isn't my paprika? Who the hell got my paprika?
At last, my nuclear reactor is almost complete. Now, for the final ingredients, the plutonium. Here it is. What? Paprika? This is not plutonium. Who has my plutonium? No!
Today we're going to be doing a historic disaster project. So each of you are going to pick a disaster from history and create a replica and present it to the class.
Can it be any historical disaster?
Literally any disaster. I don't give shit. The worse the better.
Yes, I'm doing 9/11.
Junior, don't say that.
Well, Cody, I'm only one of 2 people to ever say that sentence. Actually, there was 19 hijackers. Hassan bin Laden. I'm one of 21 people to ever say that.
I know what I'm doing, and let's just say it shook the world.
I know what I'm gonna do. It was one of the worst disasters ever.
I wonder if anybody's wondering what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do, Cody?
Oh, I don't know. There's just so many to choose from. Do I do the Titanic, or maybe Chernobyl, or the California wildfires? I don't know.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna go home right now and get started on my project.
Junior, are you really gonna do 9/11?
Well, for the FBI listening, no. But for my school project, yes. Let me practice my throw. Actually, you know what? Maybe. Actually, be very concerned. I might actually do it.
Where the bitch is at?
Ooh, Joseph, what's your project gonna be?
Oh, that was a hint. You'll see.
I can't imagine.
So, Cody, what's your project gonna be?
Oh, I don't know. I just really want to go out with a boom. I really want to go out with a bang. I really want to go out with an eruption. I'm trying to hint what it's gonna be.
Oh, can you say those again? I wasn't listening, thinking they were hints.
You can find out tomorrow.
But a boom, and a bang, and a pow. I'm gonna practice my throwing.
Alright, class, I hope you all did your historic disaster project. I'm gonna call you up one by one to present your disaster to the class. Now, who wants to go first?
Ooh, can I go first? I promise you'll never forget it.
Okay, Junior, you come up here first.
Yes! All right, class. My project is on 9/11. September 11th, 2001, 8:46 a.m. American Airlines Flight 11 hits the North Tower. Teacher, can you hand me that? I missed. I was supposed to hit this tower. It's hard to aim. God, how'd they get on the first try twice in a row? God, those are pros. Boom, the first tower gets hit.
Oh, Junior, stop.
9:03 a.m. United Airlines Flight 175 crashes into the South Tower. Oh my God, how good were those fucking pilots? They hire fucking pros? Was Sully Sullenberger, whatever the fuck his name was, doing it? That's why jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. They had goddamn detonators in that bit. Okay, that's it. Give me the plane. And then somewhere in Pennsylvania. The end.
Very good, Junior. Go sit down.
Beat that, guys.
I mean, 9/11 is a pretty tough act of terrorism to follow.
Teacher, I want to go next. I'm about to make history in this bitch.
All right, Joseph, what's your historic disaster?
I don't want to give it away. Look, all I got to do is say one sentence. I have a dream. Did y'all get it? It's Martin Luther King. He got his ass assassinated.
All right, very good, Joseph. Go sit down. All right, who wants to go next?
Y'all like that shit, huh?
Joseph, that wasn't fair. That was a really cheap project. All you had to do was be black.
No, that wasn't a cheat code. I had to research what he said and memorize the line. That shit was really hard.
That's not even the speech he got shot during.
Well, Mr. Schmancy Pants, since you know everything, why didn't you dress up like him?
I don't think that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, blackface wouldn't have worked in class.
Wait, why?
Teacher, I'll go next. Hey everybody, my historic disaster is the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, which destroyed the city of Pompeii. See right there? You have all the hunky Romans in Pompeii just sunbathing, minding their own business, and then, all of a sudden, tragedy strikes. Whoa, there she blows! So as you can see, the molten lava smothered all the hunky Romans and covered them in hot ash. They had hot ash on their hot asses. It was really hot. But 2,000 people did die, though.
Only 2,000 people. You're telling me that big-ass volcano surrounding that entire island couldn't outdo 9/11? Yeah, those are rookie numbers compared to 9/11. And what kind of dumb, stupid disaster is that? All those people saw that volcano erupting and they didn't hop on a plane and fly away. They wanted to die.
Why didn't they get on a plane? Junior, this happened in 79. The year 79. Like, you know how we live in 2025? Well, this volcano erupted in 79. Planes weren't even invented until 1903. If these people saw a plane, they would scratch their fucking eyes out because they wouldn't know what they were looking at. They would lose their minds. They would think it was like some kind of metal dragon or some shit. They would think it was magic. They still believed in magic in 79.
Thank you, Cody.
You're welcome.
Who wants to go next?
Wow, Junior, thanks for interrupting my project. I thought the volcano eruption I did was pretty fucking sick.
I just think that Pompeii is pretty dumb for an actual, like, disaster. Like, they knew they were living next to a volcano. They could have just got up and moved.
Well, no, they didn't know because they didn't know volcanoes existed. They actually didn't even have a word in their language for volcano. They just thought they lived next to a mountain until it exploded and started squirting lava all over the place.
Why didn't they just pull out their phone and check Google Maps to see if they live by a volcano?
It was 79 AD, Junior. They didn't have Google yet. They didn't even have phones.
What? That was before phones?
Way before phones. Most of human history is before phones.
Oh my God, I should have done my project on that. That sounds like a disaster.
Teacher, I'll go next.
All right, class, so I did my project on the worst disaster in the history of the world, the potato famine. Okay, so imagine you have a bunch of this, like you have this, and then you have none of that, and that's all you eat, and so millions of you die. Okay, let me get into detail. Okay, the Great Famine, also known as the Great Hunger, the Famine, and the Irish Potato Famine, was a period of mass starvation.
Did you just say masturbation?
No, Junior, mass starvation.
So they weren't jacking off the potatoes?
No. And disease in Ireland, lasting from 1845 to 1852, that constituted a historical social crisis.
Oh my God, this is so fucking boring.
Dude, she could put anybody to sleep.
I think it's pretty interesting, guys. If you guys pay attention, you might actually learn.
Yes, we're in the
Jesus fucking Christ! No one gives a flying fuck! Look, the potato famine, a bunch of people didn't have any potatoes, so they all starved to death. Go sit down.
Aww.
Anybody else have a project that's not boring as fuck can come up next.
Okay, I'll go next. Let's get this over with. Okay, so this is my historic disaster. It's COVID.
Oh, very clever. But you know my ancestors actually invented the COVID virus. Very good, go sit down. Alright, who wants to go next?
I guess I'm gonna go next. Hey everybody, my historical disaster is the Hindenburg. That was a big blimp full of people, and then it caught on fire and it exploded. So this is what happened. Well, it wasn't a guy with a lighter, because he would have to be a really big guy with a big lighter, or a really tiny blimp, and that would be crazy. But this is basically how it went. Wow, we're all having fun in the sky in our big blimp, the Hindenburg. Oh no! Oh, the humanity! Almost everybody died. The end. Isn't that crazy?
Very good. Go sit down. Alright, who wants to go next?
What do you think, ladies? Are they ready for the PJ?
Yeah, PJ, go up there and whip it out.
Yeah, PJ, go show them your project.
Come on. Hey everybody, are you ready to hear about the coolest disaster in history? The Challenger disaster? Now, I'm cool, but nothing's as cool as the weather was that day. The engineers almost got the launch canceled because they were worried that the record low temperatures would cause the O-rings to fail, but the project manager didn't want to wait until April to launch when the weather got warmer, so they decided to launch anyway. But then, the cold temperatures caused the O-rings to compress and leak hot gas, which ignited the fuel compartment, causing the whole shuttle to explode 73 seconds after launch at an altitude of 46,000 feet, and killing everyone on board, including the first female teacher in space, which was supposed to be Big Bird, but his costume was too big and there were logistical challenges, so he didn't come. Alright ladies, show him what happened. Kaboom!
Houston, we have a problem.
Not exactly what we practiced, but not bad.
Alright, PJ, very good. Now go sit down. Alright, who wants to go next?
Wait, am I the only one left? You saved the best for last. Alright, my historic disaster is when the meteor hit the earth and made the dinosaurs go extinct. Allow me to demonstrate, but give me a second.
Oh, god damn it, Jeffy, you put a goddamn hole in my wall. But very accurate representation of what happened, so go sit down. Alright, Crass, that does it for the Historic Disaster Project. So, since everyone completed that project, you all get an A.
Wait, but which one of our disasters was the worst?
That's a good question. The meteor killed all the dinosaurs, but the dinosaurs are people. And Pompeii killed 2,000, 9/11 killed 2,900. So I guess technically Penelope's boring-ass potato famine killed the most because there was 1 million people who died.
Really?
Well, actually, scientifically, theoretically, Bordy wins because COVID killed 7 million people.
Fuck yeah, I didn't even try. I'm good at this school stuff.
Okay, but which one was the coolest disaster?
Junior, none of them are cool. They're all disasters.
You know what was a disaster? You being born.
Wow, that was mean.
Oh, that actually was pretty fucked up. I'm sorry. Wait, actually, I think the coolest disaster technically was PJ's because the O-rings got cold and it exploded.
I mean, that was the coldest, yeah.
You know what else is the coldest? These nuts in your mom's mouth.
Junior, that doesn't even make sense. Well, you have cold nuts?
Well, maybe it's cold out there. Maybe I sat on some ice cubes.
Why?
Like, I don't. Shut up.
So, guys, what do you want to do today?
Oh, dude, let's watch some cartoons.
Oh, yeah, let's watch SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah.
But the earlier seasons, those are the better ones.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah, okay, guys, we can watch that. Just don't tell my parents.
What?
Why?
Well, I'm not allowed to watch SpongeBob because my parents say it's too inappropriate.
Too inappropriate? It's SpongeBob.
Dude, it's just a cartoon.
He lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Yeah, see, they don't like any of that. They think it's real, and they don't like that he's down there doing all that. Oh, and they also don't like that he steals women's underwear in that one episode.
Oh, dude, it's my favorite episode.
It's a really good episode, and it turns out Mr. Krabs steals his own mom's underwear.
Nasty.
Yeah, and that's the first episode they saw, so they think that's all he does, is there's just a real sponge on the bottom of the ocean that steals women's underwear.
Oh. Well, that's kind of lame. He's a goofy goober.
Yeah, they don't like that either. They don't like that he got drunk on ice cream, and they're not even mad that he got drunk. It's just that they're mad that there's alcoholic ice cream on the bottom of the ocean. They don't like any of that.
Okay, well, we won't tell your parents that you're watching SpongeBob.
Okay, sure, let's watch it. Check this out.
Daddy!
Oh, don't cry, bro. Daddy's gonna make it all right.
I just don't
figure it out. SpongeBob! Get in here, me boy.
Yes, Mr. Krabs?
I need you to do me a favor.
What is it, Mr. Krabs?
You see, me beautiful daughter Pearl, well, she be lonely, and she's never been with a man, so I need you to,
Make her a Krabby Patty?
No! I need you to toss me daughter salad.
But we don't serve salad at the Krusty Krab.
No, I need you to, butter her biscuit.
We don't serve biscuits either. Ay.
Mr. Krabs, can I have a job? Patrick, just who I was looking for. Of course you can have a job. I need you to, jump me daughter's bones.
You need me to beat up a skeleton?
No, I need you to give her your sea cucumber, me boy.
But I already ate half of it.
Mr. Squidward, get in here. What, Mr. Krabs? I'm about to go on break. I need you to do something with that nose of yours.
Oh, I love SpongeBob.
He's hilarious.
See, this is what my parents were talking about. It's inappropriate.
There's nothing inappropriate about that, Cody. That's funny. That's just a cartoon.
Yeah, dude, that's humor. Laugh.
Yeah, I guess so.
Whoa, guys, look, shut up.
Try the new SpongeBob Krabby Patty Meal at Wendy's.
Wow! Look at that goober box!
Only for a limited time only.
Dude, we have to get that. Oh my God, Cody, you see the Krabby Patty meal?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea.
It's an awesome idea. I want a SpongeBob goober box.
Dude, I want a goober box. I'm the ultimate goober.
No, I'm a goofy goober.
I'm a goofy goober.
I'm the goofiest goober.
I'm the super goober.
I'm the goofiest goober goofy.
No way, I'm the goofiest goober of a goober.
I'm a goober.
Guys, you're both goofy goobers.
Thank you.
We try our best.
All right, so let's get Chef Pee Pee to take us to the Gooberville.
You mean Wendy's?
Yeah. Chef Pee Pee, get in here!
What do you brats want?
We're not brats, Chef Pee Pee, we're goobers.
Well, what do you goobers want?
Can you take us to Wendy's so we can get the SpongeBob Krabby Patty meal?
No, I'm not taking you to Wendy's.
But Chef Pee Pee, we want to know what the SpongeBob Krabby Patty tastes like.
Look, I'll go to Wendy's myself and get your stupid Krabby Patty meal. Look, I just like to drive alone in the car where I don't have to hear brats screaming in my ears.
Goobers.
Well, goobers, damn it!
Okay, so get 3 Krabby Patty meals from Wendy's.
Okay, fine. I'll get your stupid Krabby Patty meals.
Guys, what do you think the Krabby Patty's gonna taste like?
It's probably just gonna be like a normal Dave single.
Who the hell is Dave?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well, that's what they call their burger at Wendy's. It's just like a regular burger.
It's not gonna be a regular burger, Cody. It's gonna be a Krabby Patty. The whole life, everyone's whole life, they want to know what a Krabby Patty tastes like. It's gonna taste like a Krabby Patty.
It's gonna be pretty epic. Ooh, what if they have jelly on it like that one episode?
Oh, Cody, do you think they're gonna have jellyfish jelly on the Krabby Patty?
No, they didn't show that. It just looked like a normal burger.
Ooh, what about the pickles underneath?
When I take a bite of mine, I'm gonna hide the pickles under my tongue, and I'm gonna go, still no pickles. It's like bubble bath.
Well, I'm really glad you guys are excited. I love that for you guys.
No, it's gonna be so fun. In the pineapple frosty.
Oh, yes. All right, Junior, here's your Krabby Patty meals.
Chef Pee Pee, what the fuck?
What? What did I do wrong?
Did you order the Krabby Patty meals?
Yes, it's right here. They're in the bags. What are you talking about?
Chef Pee Pee, these are just a regular Wendy's bag. Where's the SpongeBob with the goober box?
What the hell? No goober box. It's in the bag. Your Krabby Patty meals are in the bag. I got what you asked.
I think you ordered the wrong thing. I don't think you ordered the Krabby Patty meal.
No, I got exactly what you asked. I said to the lady at the window, get me the Krabby Patty meals, 3 of them.
But there's no goober box. Where's the SpongeBob? Hey, there's no SpongeBob on the bag. How would anyone know this is the Krabby Patty meal? There's nothing that says SpongeBob. Cody, do you see anything that says SpongeBob?
No, it just looks like Wendy's.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. They didn't offer a goober box. I just got the meals that you asked, okay?
Okay, I'm the bitch at the drive-thru. Thank you for choosing Wendy's. Would you like to try SpongeBob Krabby Patty meal?
Yes, please. Can I have 3 of them?
Okay, and would you like the goober super goober box?
What the hell? No, they didn't offer a goober box, Junior.
So you're telling me she handed you this brown fucking bag at the drive-thru, and you said, "Yep, that's acceptable to me. That is a Krabby Patty meal."
Yep, that's what you put a meal in, a damn brown bag. Yes,
but it's not supposed to be in a brown bag. On the commercial, right, Cody? It showed a SpongeBob goober box.
Yeah, it looked kind of cool.
Yeah. There was supposed to be SpongeBob on the box. His SpongeBob's face. Supposed to be SpongeBob fry holders. Supposed to be SpongeBob.
Well, look, nigga, I don't work at Wendy's. I got the meal. Look, just eat it, okay?
Yeah, why don't we just eat the goddamn burgers?
Okay,
please eat the damn burger.
Oh, okay, I'll eat the Krabby Patty. This is not a Krabby Patty. Guys, what the fuck?
Dude, this was not made with love.
Yeah, like I said, this is just a regular old Dave single.
What the fuck, God? What the fuck? up!
Whoa, Junior, calm down.
I'm not gonna calm down. What the fuck is this?
Dude, that's a fair crash out, because what the hell is this?
You're telling me for years and years and years people want to know what a Krabby Patty tastes like, and finally SpongeBob gives the rights to the Krabby Patty to a fucking fast food restaurant, and they give it to bum-ass, fuck-ass Wendy's, and this is what they do? Like, this is what they do? Like, Cody, be honest. Be real. If you were a regular person walking by and you saw this, do you think it's a SpongeBob meal? Does anything say SpongeBob?
No, actually, it just looks like Wendy's.
Does anything say Krabby Patty?
No, the only thing I would question is maybe the drink, but that's mostly because it looks gross. It looks like they mixed it wrong.
Wendy's didn't fucking try. Like, they seriously didn't try. Look, there's no SpongeBob wrapping paper on the burger. There's no SpongeBob fry holder. There's no SpongeBob box. In the commercial, they showed a SpongeBob box. I didn't get no SpongeBob box. I didn't get no goober box.
Bro, I do not feel like a damn goober. I'm a depressed ass goober.
I do not feel like a goofy ass goober. They literally did not try. Like, how do you not try? Look at this. That's a square patty. In the SpongeBob show, it's a circle patty. But that's a square patty. Why, Cody?
Well, maybe they were thinking because SpongeBob's pants are square, the patty should be...
Fuck off, Cody!
I don't know.
Ass! That's ass! No! Not one episode of the fucking patty square, and if they are, then I'm sorry for not being fact-checked, but swear to God, they're usually circle. Why did they not go to McDonald's? Why did SpongeBob not go to McDonald's? There's no way fuck Wendy's has more money than McDonald's.
Man, McDonald's is superior. They're the PS5 of all fast foods.
Yeah, PS5, I guess.
Yeah, PS5. Top tier.
Okay. Well, then Wendy's is the Sega Genesis of fast food.
Yeah, Sega ass nigga.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a bad console. Back on track. Main point is Wendy's did not give two fucks. Wendy said, we really need money. SpongeBob, please let us fucking advertise your Krabby Patty. And this is some bum ass shit right here. This is some bum shit. You know McDonald's, they did the adult Happy Meal and they had the box and Happy Meals, McDonald's Happy Meals, every week they change out those fucking toys. Yeah. And you know what they could have done? If SpongeBob would have went to McDonald's, there would have been the actual like Krabby Patty like box, and there would have been a Krusty Krab box, and there would have been a SpongeBob toy and a Squidward toy and a Patrick toy and a Mr. Krabs toy, and there probably would have been a Plankton toy. And if you got the Plankton toy, your fucking Krabby Patty was missing. That'd be so cool. Everyone would be like, oh man, I hope my Krabby Patty's missing. Oh, I hope I want the Plankton fucking toy.
I would have definitely got it.
No, it's so stupid. Like, and you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? There's no sesame seed bun. In the Krabby Patty formula, there's a sesame seed bun. But you know what does have a sesame seed bun? A Big Mac at McDonald's. McDonald's has all the fucking ingredients. You give it to Wendy's? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Like, literally, square, no fucking wrapping, no try, no effort. I'm suing. I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna hire a lawyer and I'm gonna fucking sue Wendy's for false advertising. Because there's no fucking Krabby Patty meal. You can't just fucking make a regular goddamn Dave's fucking single and put mayonnaise on it and say it's a fucking Krabby Patty. It's some bullshit, Cody. It's some fucking bullshit. Say it's not.
No, it is bullshit.
That's some bullshit. I want to be a goofy ass fucking goober.
Yeah, me too.
I was so happy for the goober meal. This is goober my ass.
Hey there, somebody call a lawyer?
I did.
Oh, you kids enjoying some Wendy's?
Enjoying is the opposite word I'm experiencing.
Oh, what's wrong? Did you find a finger in your food or something?
I actually would have rather found a finger in my food. That would have been fucking cool. I've been like, ooh, I got the zombie meal because it's close to Halloween. But no, that's not it.
Well, what's wrong?
Well, I have a question for you. If you had to guess what we ordered from Wendy's, what would you guess?
Well, I'd say probably a number one. Just a Dave single, pretty standard stuff.
What would you do if I told you that this was actually the SpongeBob Krabby Patty meal?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Is it good?
Well, I mean, you look at it. I mean, do you see anything SpongeBob? Do you see any Krabby Patties?
Well, now that you mention it, no, it doesn't say anything SpongeBob on it.
That's why I want to sue Wendy's for false advertising, because apparently this is the Krabby Patty Krusty Krab Goober meal, and there's literally no SpongeBob, no nothing, and that's false advertising. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. They can do that.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go on TikTok and do some research, and I'll get back to you.
I hope we have a case.
Hey kids, so I found these videos on TikTok of people who maybe got the experience you were looking for. See, this guy's got the box and like a cup there. Is that what you wanted?
What? He got the goober box! How'd you get the goober box?
I don't know, but it does seem like a few people got it. See, he's got the fry box.
What? Joseph, look at it! He's got the goofy goober box!
Dude, I want the goofy goober box!
Wait a minute. Oh, hell no. Chef Pee-Pee ordered the wrong fucking thing. I knew he didn't order the right thing.
He's a damn idiot.
Chef Pee-Pee, get your ass in here now.
Gee, don't you ever call my name like that again or I'll beat your fuck ass.
Well, maybe I'm not a stupid ass dumb chef like you because you definitely did not order the Krabby Patty meal, Chef Pee-Pee.
Yes, the hell I did. What are you talking about?
Well, look at these TikToks. Look, these people got the goober box. Look, these people got the SpongeBob box. Look, that's SpongeBob's face on a box. Why are they having a goober time? Why am I not a goober?
I don't know. Look, I can't control what the lady hands me, okay?
Well, I just don't understand because you swear on your life that you ordered 3 Krabby Patty meals.
Yes, I did. I ordered exactly what you told me to order. 3 Krabby Patty meals.
Then why the hell did they hand us these bum-ass brown bags and these people have the goober boxes? These people have the Krabby Patty meals.
I I don't know, Junior. This is out of my hands.
Hey, I'd just like to point out that even if they gave you the right box, that's still the product you would have gotten, and that's not a Krabby Patty.
It's not a Krabby Patty, but I would have felt a little bit better if I opened up a SpongeBob box. I could have kept the box. I could have said, oh, this is so cool. Honestly, it probably would have tasted differently if it came in a SpongeBob box. So I still want to sue.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, I hate Wendy's. I fucking hate them.
I fucking hate you.
So what is all this about?
Well, you see, I have a client in Florida that wants to sue you because he's disappointed with his Krabby Patty meal. See, he didn't get the special box or the packaging or any of that, and the burger just doesn't even look like a Krabby Patty.
I understand.
Do you mind if I butt in?
Ronald, what are you doing here?
I came to watch the shit show. I mean, wow. Just wow. You really screwed the pooch on this one, Wendy. I mean, you had a layup with Michael freaking Jordan on your team, and you decided to shoot the half-court shot? Let me tell you how I would have done.
Oh, here we go.
Hush. Firstly, every single meal would come with a Krusty Krab-shaped box.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Don't encourage him.
Hush! You open that shit up, and you pull out a Krabby Patty. I'm talking a double quarter patty with cheese meal. Sesame seed bun is shit! Every meal would come with their own kelp fries, just normal fries, who gives a shit? And every meal would come with the Diet Dr. Kelp, Dr. Pepper. And we would forget it every single time for the joke!
Listen,
you don't know what that
pineapple Frosties are delicious!
Yeah, they're delicious if you like the taste of piss!
Oh.
You tell me, what episode of SpongeBob did he ever sell a pineapple Frosty?
There isn't one.
There isn't one! And let's talk about the toys. Every McDonald's meal will come with a toy. Do you know what that is?
No.
No, she doesn't! Unless you're talking about the toys in the bedside dresser. I'm talking Mr. SpongeBob Square Box. I'm talking Squiddy, Mr. Crab, Plankton, all those toys. And if you get the Plankton meal, you don't get a burger because he stole it. And they wouldn't care. They'd be happy because they got the toy. And then they'd have to go back to McDonald's and buy another meal.
Do you see how ridiculous this is? He doesn't even know the names of the characters!
Yeah, I don't know the names of the characters. Anyway, you go talk to Nickelodeon, and you tell them when they want it done right, Daddy's right here, baby. Yeah.
Please, whatever you do, go to Burger King first.
Burger King, my ass! That's all. That's all.
Listen, tell your client we're going to get these boxes and bags and everything out to our clients and our restaurants as soon as possible. So just please don't do anything with him. Please, he's an asshole. I can't stand him.
Okay, I'll let him know. Hey, so Wendy says give them a few weeks and they might have some goober boxes.
That's gonna be so stupid. Everyone else has already been a Goofy Goober, and we didn't get any of the Goofy Goober boxes. Guys, post a comment if you got the SpongeBob box, because we tried every fucking location near us, and like even an hour away, and no one had the SpongeBob box. No one. Just fucking stupid, dumb. Thanks for staying the night last night, guys, but we woke up so late.
Yeah, we just got up. It's 3 p.m. The sun's gonna go down soon.
Yeah, dude, we had a long day yesterday playing football outside.
In the grass.
In the dirt, because that's all we have.
Yeah, we were swimming in the pool because it was like 90 degrees outside.
Yeah. I know, sweating our balls off, dude.
Yeah, Florida's always just so hot. It's never cold here.
Yeah, the Sunshine State, they call it.
Oh, really?
No way.
Yeah, that's what they say.
The news!
Breaking news, MK! There was a snowstorm that hit Florida last night. It grew to as big as 6 inches. At least that's what my maid said it felt like in her mouth. Now back to the snow. There was a lot of it, so go outside and have fun, because this probably won't happen for another 100 years.
No way! It's snowing outside?
Dude, it's impossible. We live in Florida. It can't snow.
It cannot snow in Florida. That has to be a lie. There has to be some type of fake news, some Donald Trump fake news type thing, because there's no way it's snowing in Florida.
Yeah, it can't happen, dude.
Yeah, it cannot happen. There's no way that if we walked outside right now that there would be snow.
Never.
Nope.
I mean, we could go look outside.
We could do that. We have free will. We could go check.
We do.
All right, let's put on some long sleeve shirts and some pants.
Okay, you guys could do that if you want to, pussies. If it's snowing out there, I'm going out there shirtless.
No, you won't. Jinx! Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
Oh shit, now what happens?
Me Chinese, me play joke, me go pee-pee in your coat.
Oh no, now you both owe each other Pete and Cokes.
I'm hungry for pretzels, bitch! Got him! I said pretzels. He thought I was gonna say pizza, little bitch. Haha.
Okay, now what?
I don't know if he owes me a Coke anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost.
I don't think so.
So let's go outside and see the snow.
Okay, let me take my shirt off.
You're not gonna take your shirt off and go in the snow, Cody. You'd freeze to death.
People who freeze to death are pussies. Like all those people who freeze to death on Mount Everest, bunch of pussies, all of you. Whenever I see cold, I look it in the face and I say, open wide, and then boom, Cody juice.
Okay, well, I mean, if you get cold, let us know.
I'm not gonna get cold.
Oh my God, guys, it's snowing! I can't believe it's snowing!
Dude, it's Florida. It's not supposed to happen.
Mother Nature got cream pied.
Snowed.
What?
You said it was snowing. Like, it's not actively snowing. It already snowed, past tense.
God, Cody, I hate you. You look cold.
I'm not cold. You guys are cold. I never said it was cold, you pussies.
Bro, you're the one shaking like a stripper.
I'm not shaking. I'm flexing from all my muscles.
Are you sure you're not cold?
No, I'm not cold.
Everyone throw snowballs at Cody!
Okay!
No, that's not fair.
Make a snowball, Joseph.
Oh, I got one right here, dude.
Cream him!
I would love to get creamed, but not by snow.
Oh, you're asking for it, dude.
Ooh, that is so not cold. You know, when I dreamed of Junior hitting me in the face with white stuff, this is not what I had in mind.
Why do you gotta make everything gay, dude?
Yeah, I'm making more snowballs.
All right, guys, no more snowballs.
Booked! Ha ha, Cody!
Where'd you go, dude?
What, Cody, where are you?
Fucker's right here.
We can't understand you, Cody. You sound like you have a dick in your mouth.
I wish.
All right, guys, let's build a snowman!
Yeah, dude!
Okay, he's done. Ice Cube the snowman.
Dude, he looks so sick. And he got that gat on him.
Mine's got that gat on him. God damn, look at that dumpy.
Cody, what is this?
This is Ronaldo the snowman. Just look at him. He's ready to pleasure some snow dudes. And look at his hog.
Cody.
Dude, I can't wait for the sun to melt yours.
Nothing can melt his rock hard abs or his rock hard nipples. Literally. Him and I have the same physique. I mean, I'm a little bit bigger than him down there, but still, I'm not here to brag. Junior!
That's what you get for making a stupid, dumb, gay snowman.
Oh, wow, Marvin, look, it's snowing.
Snowed.
What?
It's not actively snowing, it's snowed.
Oh.
Jeffy the snowman was missing a chromosome with a pencil in his nose and he's shedding his diaper, so be good for goodness sake.
Jeffy, what is this?
Marvin, he made a snowman.
It's actually a snow tard. He would try to bite his ear if he had one.
What, Jeffy, this is so stupid.
Marvin, look, he gave him a heart.
That's actually his pecker.
Jeffy, you are grounded.
For what?
Because we're making inappropriate stuff.
Marvin, our HOA is gonna go nuts.
You get it, Daddy? Because he has testicles?
That's it, we're going inside right now.
Yeah, like a big nutsack.
Okay, guys, are you ready to go sledding?
Junior, this is a wagon.
Well, we don't have a sled. It's Florida. It never snows here.
And this is your neighbor's driveway, and that's just cold concrete down there. If we wipe out, we're gonna get a pretty bad road rash.
We're not gonna wipe out. It's not even that steep of a hill. Come on, everyone get in. All right, let's go.
Someone needs to push, Junior.
Okay, fine, I'll push.
I'll push too, dude.
That means I'm the only one in here.
Shut up, Cody. Uh-oh.
That didn't go well.
Owie. I'm okay, guys. Stop throwing fucking snowballs at me!
Ha ha, Cody.
Dude, we couldn't resist. It was fun.
Yeah, it's a little fun.
Guys, I think we should go inside.
What, why? You're cold?
No, I'm not cold. Never cold. It's just, the sun's going down.
Hey, you hoodlums, stop making snowmen with big wieners and big asses in my yard. And stop sledding in my driveway.
Snowballs! Hit them!
That's it, I'm calling the police.
Oh no, the police, run!
Fuck the police!
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
I did, officer. Look what the hoodlums did to my yard.
Those look like snowmen.
Yeah, but that one over there's got a big dick.
Yes, he does.
And this one's got a gun.
What? Freeze! Drop that shit right now! I said drop it, I'll blow you the fuck away! Pussy!
You really showed that snowman.
Yeah, at the academy they said I was the best at controlling my anger. So, you like my new red gun? We started painting them bright colors so whenever kids find them, they think it's a toy and they play with it.
That's pretty fucked up.
No, I'm just kidding. We actually gave these to the fire department so they could fight fires. We really wanted to put the fight and firefighter, but it's kind of pointless because you can't shoot fire.
Well, I want to press charges on those hoodlums.
For what?
Well, they assaulted me with snowballs and destruction of property because this is my snow. And I'm pretty sure that snowman over there is guilty of some form of molestation.
Oh, okay, those are a lot of charges. Do you know where the kids live?
Yeah, right across the street.
Oh, I'm familiar. I'll talk to them.
Man, I hate the Hucker Dudes.
Dude, they suck.
Yeah, they're always trying to ruin our fun.
Right?
Do you have to poop, Cody? Go to take a shit.
No, I'm okay.
Are you cold?
No, don't
say it, dude.
Never cold.
Oh, good choice. I thought he was gonna say the N-word.
I thought he was gonna say it too. He doesn't stop saying it. He always says it.
Crazy.
Cody, why are you blue? Are you cold?
Yeah, you look like if a Barney and a Smurf had a baby.
Yeah, you look like the lead singer of Eiffel 65 who made that blue song.
He's not blue. The song is just called that.
He is blue. He talks about having a blue Corvette and a blue house. Did you not listen up and hear his story? He's blue inside and outside.
I've heard the fucking song, Junior.
So are you him?
No!
What's wrong, Cody? You're scaring me.
I'm fine, guys. I'm fine.
You're shaking too much, dude.
Yeah.
Making me nervous.
I think you have to take a shit. Just go take one.
No, I don't have to take a shit. I'm fine. Just don't worry about it.
Do you like eating blueberries?
Yes, that's it. I like blueberries a lot. I eat too many.
Oh, he's like...
There's someone at the door. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, your neighbor says you built some snowmen in his yard and one of them appears to have a penis?
Oh, yeah, my friend Cody made that one. He likes penis.
Oh, okay. Well, he also says you threw some snowballs at him?
Yeah, we threw 3 right at his face.
Right. You know, you don't have to admit any of this. You do have the right to remain silent, and anything you say or do can and will be used against you in a court of law. I learned that today, because apparently I was supposed to be saying that the whole time, and I haven't, so none of those arrests count. So now my boss is mad at me because I haven't been saying it, and a bunch of bad people got away with some really bad shit because I didn't say it. Like this one guy, he had like this little girl, and oh, it was awful. I'm not even gonna tell you all of it. Let's just say he's a monster. And now he's free, and he works at Popeyes, my favorite chicken restaurant. So every time I'm there, I have to see him knowing what he did. But goddamn, their chicken is so good, I just can't stop eating there.
So he's free because you didn't say the sentence?
He's free because I didn't say that one little sentence, those few little words. Stupid. So anyway, I have to arrest you and your friends.
Well, arrest us? Why?
Well, your neighbor wants to press charges, so can you just show me your friends so I can tell them what I told you?
Yeah, we're over here.
Who is at the door?
You better not say jigaboo, nigga.
Junior.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say it.
Yeah, it was gonna roll off his tongue.
Always says racist stuff. Anyway, it was the cops. They're here to arrest us.
Hey, I'm here to arrest you.
Oh, the cops? Fuck that!
Oh, I shouldn't.
I like how he made a lightning McQueen.
That was pretty cool.
He went shoo.
He did. He was pretty fast. I would never be able to catch him.
Not with that noise. Anyway, Cody, he's here to arrest us for the dick thing.
Which one?
The one with the snowman outside.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, so he just got blue out of nowhere, officer. I don't know what happened.
Oh, what, did you listen to Eiffel 65 too much?
Yeah, see, that guy's blue inside and outside.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but no, I don't think he's listened to any music, and I don't really know why else he'd be blue like this.
Huh, well, maybe I should put my doctor outfit on so I can diagnose this.
Yeah, do that.
Hey there, somebody call a doctor? Oh wait, I was already here.
So, doctor, why is he blue?
Well, I don't know. Did he eat anything today? Like, did he steal candy from Willy Wonka like Violet Beauregard and turn into a big blue bitch?
Oh, God, he's gonna say the N-word.
No, kid, you really shouldn't say that. Like, I know it's just us here and I'm cool, but you definitely should not say that word.
No, he didn't eat anything. He didn't eat any candy from Willy Wonka because I don't think Willy Wonka's real.
Oh, you know who did eat those candies? My ex-wife. Yeah, she must have had like 5 of them. Just a big old roly-poly bitch. Big hot air balloon built bitch. She was really fat, you guys.
Okay, so he did go outside with his shirt off.
Well, yeah, because I'm not a
He's gonna say Peppa Pig.
Pussy.
Well, that might explain it. He might have frostbite.
What? You can get sick from being bit by a snowman?
No. Frostbite's when you're outside in the cold for too long and your body turns all blue and fucked up. Like, look at his fingers. We're gonna have to amputate those.
He's gonna say Asians love rice and homework.
Amputate?
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut off every part of your body that has frostbite on it.
Okay, I guess start cutting it off.
And done! I cut off every part of his body that had frostbite on it.
You cut off so much stuff.
Yeah, well, his eyes were the only thing without frostbite.
So he's dead.
Yeah. But hey, at least he's not a pussy, huh? I wonder.
So, guys, what do you want to do tonight?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
What about you, Cody?
No, I'm good. Do your Porky Pig impressions, guy?
Yeah, do yours.
That's all, folks. Okay.
I coughed. Cody, I see you're wearing socks. Are you keeping your piggies warm?
What? My piggies?
Never mind.
Wait, I mean,
sorry I brought it up.
You're not wearing socks? You're worried about your piggies getting cold?
No.
No, it's summer.
Yeah, we don't need to warm up our piggies. It's not wintertime.
Weirdo.
Okay, but I'm the weirdo.
You guys want to play Truth or Dare?
Oh, heck yeah, dude. We haven't played Truth or Dare in forever.
You want to play Truth or Dare, Cody?
Wait, what's today?
Sunday?
Oh, no, guys! It's Sunday.
Yes, it is.
I forgot something. Wait, what's the date?
July 6th.
Oh shit! It's the Truth or Dare monster's birthday today!
No way, dude!
The Truth or Dare monster doesn't exist.
Yes, he does, Junior. And if you say his name 3 times on his birthday, he appears and makes you play. He kills you if you don't play Truth or Dare. I'm so scared I can't even talk.
It is scary, bro.
Okay, well, we've only said his name twice. As long as we don't say monster after we say that word, then we're good.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just play Truth or Dare. Monster!
Huh? What?
But I saw your picture of Jared Fogle.
Wait, who? Oh, dude, this is Josh Gad.
What? No, that's Jared Fogle.
Wait, who's Josh Gad?
The dude, the voice of Olaf from Frozen.
Oh, he voiced the snowman!
Yeah, do you want to build a snowman?
Oh, you got him to sign a picture of himself?
Yeah, dude, I ran into him. It was so sick. I could print out a picture off of Google when I saw him, and I was like, oh, I gotta get this autograph. And I waved him down, and he totally signed it.
Wait, hold on. No, that's not Josh Gad. This is Josh Gad.
Hold on.
That's the same person, correct?
Yeah, dude, it's the same damn person.
No, that's Jared Fogle. He is a monster.
No. Who's Jared Fogle?
He's a monster who should be in prison.
He is in prison, right?
Yeah, I think he is.
Wait, so you got his autograph out of prison?
Yeah, I ran into him.
Wait, hold on. Tell us what happened.
Okay, so I was visiting my Uncle Peebo at a federal prison in Colorado, and we were eating some really good lunch. And out of nowhere, I see the Josh Gad walk by with a huge sub sandwich, and I start yelling, Josh, do you want to build a snowman? Look at me, please. Mr. Olaf, look. And then he looked at me, but he was really confused. And then he kept walking. So I went to the prison staff and asked them to print out a picture of Josh Gad for me. And they said, who? And I pointed at him and they said, oh, Jared. And I was like, sure. I guess Josh is short for Jared in prison. So they printed out a picture of him for me. And I walked up to him and asked him to sign his name. And he said, what? Really? Me? My name? And I was like, yes, you're the Josh Gad. Write Josh Gad on this damn picture. And can you draw Olaf the snowman for me? And he did it. Can you believe it?
So let me get this straight. Jared Fogle signed a picture of himself with Josh Gad's signature?
No, Josh Gad signed a picture of himself with Josh Gad's signature.
But he had a sandwich in prison. That sounds like Jared Fogle. And look, he didn't even draw Olaf. He just drew a regular snowman.
Well, he probably didn't want to get sued for copyright, dude.
Yeah, Disney is bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Joseph, what are you going to do with this picture?
I'm going to hang it up like it's supposed to be hung.
Okay, I think the biggest thing we need to talk about here is that we said Truth or Dare monster 3 times. Now 4 times they didn't appear.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. You have to say it 6 times.
Say what?
Truth or Dare monster.
But Junior, you said it 5 times.
Okay, we won't say it.
Yeah, we won't say Truth or Dare monster anymore.
Joseph, have you said it 6 times?
My bad, dude. I'm just trying to say it.
Wait, we said it 6 times and he didn't appear, Cody. What's going on?
Oh, no, I remember for real now. You have to say it 66 times.
66 times? No one's ever going to say Truth or Dare monster 66 times.
Yeah, I don't know why we would do that.
And why 66? What a weird number.
Oh, you know what? I remember now. It's actually, you have to say it 666 times before he shows up.
What?
Yeah,
666 times?
Yeah, like the devil.
Oh, the devil.
I don't know why I thought it was 3.
Oh, you thought it was 3 because it's 3 6s.
Oh, yeah, that was it, yeah.
Okay, well, we're never going to say Truth or Dare monster 666 times, so we're good.
No, not even close.
Yeah, not even close, not even say it. Does it count if you say it in your head?
Oh, shit. I've said it so many times in my head. I was saying it the whole time Joseph was talking.
Me too.
Me 3.
Wait, how many times you guys say it?
Wait, how are you saying it if you were talking?
I mean, I was thinking about it, dude. I said it like 250 times.
Well, I think I said it like 100 times at least.
I think I at least hit 200 in my head.
Oh, shit.
Shit, I might be 300 deep.
Oh, fuck, we're really close, guys.
Oh my god, we might as well, say it a lot more times because we might as well summon him if we're close.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, let's all say it. Truth or Dare monster, 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 Truth or Dare monster.
Yeah, it's the Truth or Dare monster.
It's really him.
Who dare say my name 420 times?
Oh, wow, we were way off.
Yeah.
I thought it was 666.
No, 420 is my favorite number.
Oh, cool.
So what's your name?
My name is Realty.
How do you spell that?
Reltih.
Guys, does he kind of remind you of somebody?
Big Bird?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
So, who's ready to play Truth or Dare or Die?
Yeah.
I'll play.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay, Truth or Dare?
Truth.
Okay, who here eats pork?
Oh, I love bacon.
It's some good bacon.
I don't eat pork.
I hate you!
Okay, I guess he likes pork.
Okay, I'll do Dare.
Okay, I dare you to kill him! Kill him, his family, his whole bloodline! Kill them all!
Damn, calm down, dude.
Yeah.
Junior, can I speak to you in the kitchen, please?
Yeah, but first off, I'm not gonna kill him.
Okay, well you have to kill him or you are going to die!
die!
Okay, well then we want to pause real quick because I want to get a soda.
There are no breaks! It's truth or dare or die! It's been I'm Berlin, kill him, kill his whole family!
I'm gonna get a Coke. Do you want anything?
You know, a Dr. Pepper might be a little refreshing, but no juice. I hate juice.
Okay, no juice.
No juice? So, Junior, that, Truth or Dare monster seems pretty angry, huh?
He's gonna be even more angry when I tell him we don't have Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, well, he also seems really German.
I think so.
Well, he's got that little mustache.
You don't like mustaches?
No, Junior, it's just that he kind of reminds me of somebody very famous, you know, who had all those qualities.
He's a Truth or Dare monster. He's famous.
No, it's not that. It's like his whole personality. I really don't like him.
The only thing I don't like about him is that we're playing Truth or Dare, and he gave me an unrealistic dare by telling me to kill you. Like, when you're playing Truth or Dare, you can't give someone an unrealistic dare. I'm not gonna actually try to kill you. That would be absolutely stupid.
Then why do you have that knife?
To open my can of soda because I don't have fingernails because we're puppets.
Oh, good, yeah. I really don't like that guy.
Okay.
Junior, I'm gonna tell you who I think he is.
Okay. A dolphin? You hit her?
No, that's not quite what I said. I said...
A dolphin emulator? You're trying to play games online?
No, it's Adolf, first name, last name...
Oh, he does sound and act like that guy. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe we should call the cops.
I think this is a cop problem, yeah.
Yeah, let's call the cops. Hello?
Hey there, somebody call the cops?
Yeah, we kind of have a weird problem.
Alright, shoot. I mean, don't actually shoot, because then I'm gonna have to shoot back, and nobody wants that. I just mean, shoot is like a saying, when people are trying to say, go, like, start talking, so. Go. But, I mean, don't shoot. I want to be very clear, I don't want you to think that I want you to shoot me. You know what, can we just start over? I'm kind of psyching myself out, I got myself scared. Let me just walk up again and just pretend you've never met me before, okay?
Okay. Oh, who are you?
Oh, okay, well, I think maybe we went a little too far back. I didn't mean, like, erase me from your memory, like the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. I just meant, like, like, we'll just start over. You know what? How about this? Let's do a little bit improv, okay? I just need a location and an occupation.
The grocery store.
Mailman! Okay, I'm your mailman at the grocery store. Okay, and go. These pineapples are on sale. It's buy two, get three free. I don't see how that's sustainable for the supermarket. That sure is a lot of pineapples.
Oh, hey, mailman.
Oh, hey, you're the kid from 763, right?
Yeah, you deliver my mail.
Yeah, I remember you, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about my dog.
Oh, it's okay, he's nice. Yeah, you see these pineapples? It's buy two, get three free, isn't that weird?
That's a lot of pineapple.
Yeah, who needs that many pineapples?
Yeah, your buggy looks like it's full of a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I got some pizza rolls in there, some toilet paper, some cat litter. I don't even have a cat. So why'd you call the cops?
So we did something really stupid. We summoned the Truth or Dare monster.
Why the fuck would you do that? How did you do that? You'd have to say his name like 420 times.
I know, we said it a few times. We thought it was 6, and then we thought it was 66, then we thought it was 666, and then we thought, let's see if we can summon him, and then we summoned him, and then he dared me to kill my friend and his bloodline and his whole family.
Oh, no, not that again. That happened one time before, back in the 40s, and it was a whole thing. Ugh.
So how do you stop the Truth or Dare monster?
Well, it's really complicated. There's only two ways to do it. You gotta dare him to just, die, or, you could take a gun and shoot a bullet out of that gun. And as long as it hits his head area, he will die.
Okay, but we can just dare him to die?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, but do I have to do my turn first?
Oh, yeah, you do have to do your turn, which is probably gonna be pretty messed up.
Okay, so then can you just shoot him in the head so that he can be gone?
Oh, yeah, sure. Easy peasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still play Truth or Dare while they're gone.
Okay, truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to rip up that picture!
No, this is my favorite picture of Josh Gad. He signed it for me.
That was easy.
Sorry.
No.
I had to climb up the couch.
Yeah, it is pretty steep.
Yeah.
Well, I killed him for you.
Oh, you did? Oh, thank God you killed him. Thank you so much.
Wait, so I don't have to do my dare now?
Nope, you don't have to do whatever he dared you to do.
Oh, thank God. That was a close one, Josh.
Why is your friend kissing a picture of Jared Fogle?
Oh, that's Josh Gad.
No, that is Jared Fogle.
I mean, they look similar.
They do look pretty similar, yeah.
Yeah, and they both impacted kids' lives.
I will give you that. But in a very different way. They had very different life paths.
Yeah, one's an animated movie, the other one's a fucking monster.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, speaking of which, I killed your monster, so you're welcome.
Wait, where's Cody?
Hey, guys, help me, I'm slipping. The couch is too steep, I can't climb up. Somebody fucking help me, please. I'm gonna fall. No, brother.